All right, guys, welcome back to the Unfiltered Podcast. We have a panel full of amazing women today. It's going to be a great show. Let's get it.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick.
Yo, baby! How y'all doing on this beautiful Wednesday night? Tonight, we're joined with 6 beautiful and lovely ladies. But before we get into the show, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified every time we go live, guys. Unfiltered Army, make sure you join us in the locals. In the locals, you can see all the behind the scenes from the yacht parties, the podcast, the strip club. You get to see footage like cups being thrown, fists being thrown. That's all in the locals. So make sure you tap into the locals, guys. Also, make sure you become a YouTube member. To become a YouTube member, you need to go to our channel on desktop. Click join. There's 6 tiers. The top tiers give you the best perks possible. That means top percentages off of merch, Instagram chat for members only. You also get our personal number to do business with us, guys.
All right, guys, welcome to the show, man. Real quick, shout out to Steve. He's in Brazil right now. He's been working on a merch. Shout out to Merch Gang. We do have new merch coming on. Make sure you guys check out the website. It's unfilteredpodcast.shop. Want to invite you guys today, man. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, ladies, by the way, also for joining us today. Guys, make sure that if you guys super chat, you're super chatting through the Streamlab link that should be posted in the chat. Okay. The reason why we ask you guys to donate through there is because YouTube takes a big whopping 30%. OnlyFans takes 20% from the girls, and YouTube takes 30% from us. So that's a lot of money that we're giving away to YouTube right there. Streamlabs only takes 3%. So most of the money comes right back to us and goes right back into the studio. Make sure you guys subscribe, man, if you guys haven't already subscribed. Shout out to Dom as well for working on the Clips channel. The Clips channel has been basically surpassing this one.
Yeah, Dom is killing it.
That's how fast that channel's been growing. If you guys don't want to watch the whole 2 hours of this video or an hour and a half, however long we last, go there. Make sure you subscribe and watch the small clips. And yeah, man, if you guys donate, please make sure you hit the threshold. $9.99 to start, and it's $19.99 after that. The only thing I ask you guys is please be respectful, man. I understand that you guys are super chatting. Make sure you guys aren't insulting the girls. We do reserve the right not to read them if you guys are going crazy with that. Other than that, man, let's get the show started introducing the girls. Go ahead.
We can start with you. Can I get your name, age, and what you do for a living?
My name is Angelina. I'm 19 and I am a server right now.
You're a server?
Yeah.
Are you in school for anything?
I'm in school for international business, and then I also did marketing, like a marketing job.
Okay, shout out to you.
Thank you for coming, by the way.
Thank you.
Real quick, hold on. What area do you live in?
I live in around Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What about you?
Sweetwater.
My name is Jadlyn. I'm 22 and I'm a mom right now. I live in Kendall.
Well, you're like stay-at-home mom. You don't work, school, or anything?
I was working. I actually got fired because I was in the hospital and I didn't get my shift covered. So I got fired because of that. So actually,
You couldn't show proof that you were at the hospital?
I did.
Really?
Yeah, and they still fired me, which is crazy.
Isn't that like
Against the
The
law.
law? Yeah.
It is. But I actually tried to move forward with it, and the people called me and they were like, "Oh, if you didn't feel discriminated, then that's the only thing that we could move forward. If not, it's like $400 an hour for a lawyer, and I'm not
Gotcha.
gonna do that." Like,
Okay.
So
Wow, I never
heard of that.
Damn, that's crazy. Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
My name's Diana. I'm from Miami, and I am in the entertainment industry.
Shout out to
Shout
you.
out to you. What do you mean by like entertainment industry?
So bachelor party events, event planning, modeling.
Do you dance?
I'm a good dancer.
Okay, dancer. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
Shit, shout out to you. Like ballerina type shit?
Huh?
Like ballerina type shit?
No, bro.
Yeah.
She's an adult
More like
dancer.
exotic.
Exotic.
Oh, okay. So like booby trap type
Exotic
dancer.
model.
No, I don't like booby trap actually. Like
not that
11 and Scarlet.
Oh, 11? Oh shit. She's
And
she's
private.
upper class.
And
she's like
private.
on
And private.
top of the top type
like
shit. Okay.
yachts and
Damn, nah,
Okay.
she's expensive. Yeah.
Your name's Diana, right? Okay, can you do
Diana
me?
Lex.
All right, shout out to you. Can you do me a favor? Can you scoot towards her? So we
Shout
can
out
see
to you,
on the shot?
Diana.
Everybody Nobody wants
And then
me to
also-
be near you. for
That's
some
okay with
reason.
me.
I'm sorry,
That's
Diana-
Okay with me too, but I
Diana,
guess
do me a
so.
favor. Please speak into the mic, number one.
Yeah.
And then also, can you give me your age, please?
Why?
Yeah, she trying to skip over that shit.
Yeah, you skipped over. Everyone's giving their age. What's your age?
28.
28. Okay, cool. God damn. What's the?
What?
Just kidding. Okay. Okay. What about you? Go ahead.
Hi, my name is Capri, and what's the other question?
Capri, what's your
name,
age?
and what you do for a living?
I'm 25. I own an exotic dance company, and I model professionally. I'm a content creator.
Okay.
So,
So you
there's
have like
lot of
a stripper agency, basically.
I do, yeah.
Damn.
It's called Lux Girls Miami.
Lux
Look at
Girls.
Miami.
Is that
Yeah.
is that with Sway? I think Sway works with.
Sway
them.
do that? Nah,
No.
Sway shit's
No.
like Sway Lux.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. You know all these. Everything in Miami's like Lux.
Yeah, everything is
Lux,
Lux. So my
Lux.
shit's Lux too.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's weird, bro. Why would you name if there's 10 companies out there called Lux? Why
Mhm.
would you?
Because guess what? Everyone searches up luxury. It's Miami, so that's everyone's trying to get that top of the top.
She could have just added that razzle dazzle. Name it Lax.
Okay. All right. Okay. What
It
about you?
sounds
Go
like
ahead.
laxative.
Introduce yourself.
My name is also Diana.
Oh my
With two
God,
N's.
I love it.
Okay.
I'm 21. I'm in school right now, studying mass communication for news reporting. I like the broadcasting industry. Sorry about that. I live in Little Havana, born and raised here in Miami, but I'm Colombian.
Shout
or
out to you.
At least my parents are.
David Jones donated.
Okay. Shout out to you.
$10.
Thank you.
Ladies, when you're on the first date with a guy, do you ask him how much money he makes? If
Okay.
so, why?
All right, David. Let's
All right.
finish
Real
the
quick. Yeah.
introductions
We're
and
gonna
then
finish.
we'll
We'll
get
come
back
back
to
to you.
that.
Shout out to David real quick. Okay.
Go
What
ahead.
about you?
Name and what you do for a living.
My name is Zania, and I'm 19, and I'm also unemployed, as you guys know, but I'm still looking for jobs.
Okay. Well, look, they can give you a
Yeah,
job.
they're in the
Yeah.
agency type shit.
Gotcha.
In college.
College. Okay.
Unless so, Capri, do you think she would be good in like your industry?
Can
Yeah.
you dance?
You
I
could teach her.
mean,
Do you
Are
got
you
moves?
personable?
She
Huh?
can dance.
Are you personable? Are
She
you,
knows.
She
would
can
know.
dance.
That's
I
my
know 'cause
Do you have
roommate.
riz?
How much money? How much money?
Do I have riz?
Yeah.
You do.
You
have
like you
riz.
do.
You
I
just have to have
do.
character and
In your own
self-awareness and be you and some nice like moves. You gotta have
Damn,
your
that sounds so
moves.
easy.
Yeah, okay.
What if I told Basil?
That's like me every night at 2 a.m. in my room.
Well,
Two
But can you, no, okay, by yourself, but can
By
you do that in
yourself.
front of like hundreds of people or 20 people?
I mean, I don't think I'm shy.
Then great.
No, you got to understand what she's talking about is a whole different level. What she does for a living actually does take some type of like courage. You're essentially going
And
in front of
psychology in a way.
Yeah. you're actually essentially going in front of all these people that you probably never ever met before,
Never.
right?
Mhm.
And you essentially have to entertain them. And there's got to be a level of nonchalant, like you can't give a fuck about what people think to a certain extent. And I think most women actually can't do that. I think, bro, unpopular opinion here. I think most strippers are actually pretty fucking pretty strong-minded because
What do you think that?
because not everybody can go. First of all, bro, not everybody can even come on a podcast. Number one, some people
I
are scared to
agree.
even just come on a podcast.
Mhm.
So imagine having to do something in front of hundreds of people naked.
Yeah, that is
Right.
tough.
And on
Make
top
it.
of
That's
that,
tough.
look like you gotta know that you're looking good, what you're wearing. It's like a puzzle you put all together, and you have to have all that right.
And then on top of that, you have to be entertaining,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Would y'all say a lot of those people in that industry take drugs or drink alcohol
absolutely.
to,
100%, yeah.
to have that
makes it a lot
courage?
easier
So what
for
do
a
you
lot
say
of
is
people.
false
I
courage?
mean, for some people it
For
could be
some people?
natural, but a lot of people do take some type of stuff, of course, to relax and this and that. But
So false courage.
Some people, yeah.
no.
I mean, can't relate.
Okay. All right.
Either
Cool.
of
Real
us
quick. Let's
really
finish
is.
introductions real quick. So guys, you guys already know who this is right here. Go ahead and introduce
They were
yourself.
literally asking for that.
Go ahead.
Hi, y'all. I'm Jules. I'm 23 and I work with Unfiltered.
Shout out to you. Thank you for being here today. And if you guys don't know me, man, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. My name is Eric. This is Basil right here. I want to go ahead and honor the first super chat. Can we put that one up, bro? Curtis, do you have it up?
That was on Streamlabs.
Yeah, but Curtis, you don't have it up, bro. You can't read it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
All right, hang on one sec.
I know
It's
I read most of it.
David-
Go ahead.
Yeah, David Jones. Ladies, when you're on a first date with a guy, do you ask him how much money he makes? If so, why?
All right, cool. Who wants to take this one right here?
I don't ask how much money they make on the first date.
Okay.
And the reason being is because I just feel like I don't really I feel like a lot of females like say like, oh, they don't care how much a guy makes. I mean, it's actually controversial. Some people do, some people don't, but I actually don't, just because like the way I grew up was very like independent, and I've always had to like depend on myself. And like of course like eventually in the future I would like allow myself to depend on a man like in certain aspects, but I feel as of right now in our society like I can't do that.
Okay.
Do you ask guys their occupation?
Yeah, if they tell me they work,
okay.
then I'll be like, oh,
Exactly.
what do you
So-
like, what do you do?
So essentially, that's a way to kind of gauge and get a ballpark idea of how much a guy makes, though,
Correct.
right? So let's say me and you are at a date,
Okay.
and you're like, "Hey, what do you do for a living?" Right? People say it in different ways. What do you do for a living? What do you dedicate yourself to? It's the same shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, I'm an entrepreneur. And you're like, okay, well, what do you do? And I'm like, well, I have a landscaping company, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to already have an idea of how much money you would think a landscaping
Person
company would make, right?
Yeah.
So you're already getting an idea.
Mhm.
So I would say that even if you're not personally asking straightforward, I think there's ways that women kind of get those answers. What about you? Yes or no? Do you ask?
I mean, if you're talking about occupation, I feel like that's a conversation everyone should have on their first date. So yeah, I guess so.
Do you think men ask women that?
Yeah.
I think men do it too.
Yeah.
I think it's a
They're
like
gonna
an
ask
icebreaker.
me what I
hold
do
on.
for a
But
living.
the reason I do that is just to keep you entertained or like to pull you in more. I really don't give a fuck what
Then
you're
you shouldn't
doing.
be on the date if you don't give a fuck.
No. I guess what he's trying to say is that the reason why men ask it is just to keep the conversation going.
Correct.
Men don't typically care what you do for a living, right? And I always tell women that if a guy is asking you what you're doing for a living and he's like really invested into it, that's probably not a guy you want to be on a date with anyways.
Why not?
Because if a guy's trying to figure out how much you make, at some point in time, he's going to expect you to pay for stuff,
Yeah, that's
Correct.
why.
right?
That's why.
And so I personally, I'm very traditional. I don't feel like women should be paying for anything. If I take you out on a date, I'm paying for it. I'm very old school like that. If a guy's literally telling you like, what do you make? How much do you make?
Run.
What's your, your yearly salary? That's too many. It's okay to say, what do you do for a living?
Yeah, it's
Right.
usually
But
not
it
in
stops at
depth.
that.
It's usually just what am I doing for a living? And I'll tell them like usually I'm a server, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. What about you? Yes or no? Do you ask?
Ask him like what he does.
Yeah. Speak into the mic, please.
Yeah, just for like to keep up a conversation.
Yeah.
So
But-
you don't really care what he does? If he said he
No,
worked
I
at
do.
McDonald's,
I
okay.
do. I want to know who I'm with, what he does, I want to know as much as I can
Yeah.
of the person I'm trying to get to know.
Are you asking because you want to know where he's at, like financially, or if he has ambition or potential?
Everything, all of the above.
Yeah, I would say if a guy told you he was a server at, I don't know, top 42, you probably would get an idea of how much he makes, and you probably would be very turned off because I think you're the type of woman that you are. I think you're probably used to like the top earners, right?
I mean, as long as he could help me out and take me out, but I have to like you.
But here's a problem,
If I don't
right?
like you physically, I don't give a fuck.
But
Because
here-
I'm very independent and I don't need no nigga to pay my shit. I could pay on my own.
Yeah.
But if I
Wow.
like you, if I connect with you, yeah, I want to know more about you.
Okay. Are you single right now?
But I'm not gonna take care of you fully.
Are you
Because
single
I'm
right
not
now?
the nigga in the relationship.
Are you single right now?
Kind of.
So you're in a
Kinda.
situation shit.
It's
So
complicated.
guys paying your bills.
You're
but not
either
really
hold on.
single.
You're either single or you're not.
I'm kind of single, yeah.
No.
But I have
You're-
friends.
You're either
and
single or
I have a
you're-
special person in my
That's
life.
fine, and that's fine. We could all have special
She's
people,
single.
but okay,
I'm
thank
single.
you.
I don't
Okay,
have a ring.
so
but
here-
I've been married before.
okay, but you're not gonna date a guy that makes less money than you, though. You're just not.
No, I'm not gonna date a guy that can't
For-
fucking take me to dinner and make me feel good. No, I'm not.
Okay, that's fair. Shout out to
Mhm.
you.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you ask what the guy makes? Yes or no?
Indirectly, yes, I would say.
Give me an example of how you would ask me how much I make indirectly.
I would probably start with like what do you do? First of all, like your occupationally, but then also like what are your goals for the next 5 years?
Mhm.
Like where do you see yourself? Like, what's your idea of success? Like things
Yeah.
like that. Like that's important.
She's smart.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay, shout out to her. What about you? Do you ask? Yes or no?
I mean, if I do ask, it'll be to make the conversation going. Like if the conversation's like the what's your favorite color type, then that does come up. But if the conversation's like how many stars do you think are in the sky, then no, it doesn't come up. So like when it does come up, it comes up, but like
What?
I didn't understand it.
was-
Thank you. Does anyone want to
I do.
translate what she said?
so she's
She kinda
basically
just goes with the
saying
flow and,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
if it comes up, it comes up, but it's not like the main thing. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
If you
yeah.
like him, you like him.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I didn't
No,
mean to interrupt.
let me let her finish first. Go ahead.
I think
Yes or no?
that I say yes because that's like a general question. I think that you would ask that even when you're not on a date with somebody,
Yeah.
when you're conversating with the person next to you right now. Like
Mhm.
right now, when you asked us to introduce ourselves, the first thing that you're gonna say is what you do for a living.
Mhm.
But I wouldn't really say that it kind of matters unless like you kind of said, if I like you, I'm not gonna care what you do for a living.
Mhm.
But I do think that in some type of level that what you do work as, some people don't really find that attractive.
Okay,
It
real quick,
could
hold
be
on.
a little turn off.
Let's say you find a very attractive man. He's your type,
Mhm.
right? But he makes 30K a year. Are you still dating him?
For sure.
Please speak into the mic, ladies, when you speak, okay? Are you still dating him? Yes or no?
If we have good chemistry and we're helping each other out, because I believe in like helping each other, but the guy has to be a guy, like, you know, up here. But yeah, I would date him.
He's making 30K a
If
year.
he's like not, if he's making me pay my rent and oh, you gotta pay
You're
for
good.
dinner
You,
and all
listen,
that
listen,
shit.
hold on,
no.
hold on. You said you live in Miami. Rent in Miami's
Mhm.
not cheap.
No.
So 30K a year is not even covering food
Yeah.
in Miami, if we're being honest. So are you really gonna date this guy?
I won't feel comfortable. I won't feel like fulfilled and all that, but probably I'll still like him.
Okay, so translation,
like
you'll still
him.
fuck him,
But I'm not.
but you won't take him seriously.
Probably not.
Okay, cool. Thanks for being
Yeah.
honest. All right, cool. Shout out to the super chatters, man. David, thank you for starting things off, man. If you guys have any questions for the ladies, go ahead and super chat that in. If you have any topics you want us to cover, go ahead and super chat that in as well. Shout out to you guys, man. We appreciate you guys. Okay, cool. Question for you. Would you date a broke man that makes 50K throughout his whole entire life? Right? He's faithful. Or would you date a multimillionaire that's not gonna be faithful to you? Which one?
Is he hot? The second one.
I can't tell you all that.
Me.
Which one would you take? Do me a favor. Why are you so far from the mic? I need you to come up.
So what is a multimillionaire
I mean, a
offering? What am I
multimillionaire.
getting?
Do you
The
first-
lifestyle you just asked for. You said
An
you wouldn't-
apartment, a car.
He's a
all that shit?
multimillionaire.
And he's
Everything-
hot. I'll take.
I
a
don't know
lot.
about him being hot.
I'll
Ladies,
take a lot.
ladies, when I ask you a question, just let's keep it to the parameters of what I'm asking. I can't tell you if the guy has a big dick, if he's hot. I can't tell you any of that, okay? I'm just asking you guys a simple question. So would you date him, yes or no? Which one would you take? The millionaire that you were talking about?
You should draw stick man for her.
Which one you taking? Remember the 50K a year lifetime. He's
Broke or
faithful
not
to you.
broke?
But I like the. I don't
know
the
which one
first
you like.
is
I'm
hot.
asking. I don't know
What
if
was
he's
the
hot
que-
or
Can
not.
you repeat the question
Okay,
one more
listen.
time?
God damn it, ladies, hear me out. Okay, would you take the guy that makes 50K for his entire life?
Mhm.
He'll be faithful to you, or would you take the multimillionaire who will provide a beautiful lifestyle for you, but he is going to be unfaithful? Which one would you take?
Probably the second one.
Okay, so the unfaithful guy. What about you?
But I don't know shit about
The first for sure.
The faithful guy.
Yes.
Okay, what about you?
The first.
You're taking a faithful guy.
Yes.
Okay, what about you?
I'll definitely go for the first.
The faithful guy.
Yeah.
And you?
The first.
The faithful guy. What about you?
I have mixed emotions on this, but honestly, I would say the second guy because, and not because I'm a gold digger. I have my own money. I make 6 figures a year. At this moment, I'm gonna make more later.
What, you guys
but
are scared of mics or what's
oh,
up?
sorry. So personally, I would take the second guy because I think that all men are unfaithful, low key.
Mhm.
Personally, I mean, I don't.
I agree with
In my experience,
I mean, girls too.
but
But it's within the question. Like his question was like the guy is faithful. Like
okay,
it's not like a
so-
hypothetical.
So no, because I don't know if I would be in that situation either.
All right,
to
so
be
you want the
honest.
multimillionaire. You would take the multimillionaire. that's gonna
Yeah.
cheat on
And
you.
he's fat and
Yeah.
ugly, and
They
He's
they
fat
all
and
look, they
ugly
both look
now.
the same.
Where'd you get that from?
Yeah,
though?
like,
No one ever said that.
yeah,
bo-
that's
no,
the
no, no.
thing
He's
that
good
we don't
looking.
even know because you didn't
ladies,
give as
ladies,
much
ladies. The
description.
guy looks the same. The guy looks both.
Looks
they-
Yeah, but
the
you
guy
don't know
can't-
my type.
They're
You don't know my
twins. I don't,
type.
whatever your type is,
Stop.
they're twins.
You're
They're
twins.
identical twins. It doesn't matter.
Because I think
It's
money
a
brings
lot.
access. Money brings
Okay,
access
so
to
he
a
could
lot of
provide your
opportunities.
lifestyle. And that's what you want.
I
A
think
guy
that,
that can at least match your
I
lifestyle
think
that you're giving
everyone-
yourself.
Yeah, but
everyone
probably
could
you're not
agree with
gonna be
that.
happy because he's not your type. So when you're gonna have sex with him, it's gonna be weird.
It's
and
gonna be
you're not gonna be
weird.
100% happy.
Why,
Listen,
There's
what
a
I-
lot to think about in these questions. You're not being.
Diana? You're moving the goalposts. The guy can be the ideal looking
It's
guy
not
for
all
you.
about the money
Okay,
and what
he-
he gives you. It's about up here too, like guy and girl.
It's about
Right.
up here too.
Because we can be independent women, okay, and the guy wants to take care of us. But what about if we don't feel comfortable? We don't have chemistry with the person. You're not gonna be happy, maybe.
All
yeah,
right,
but
cool.
but if you're with a multimillionaire that you don't even like, you're only there for his money.
Yeah, but he's gonna want to
That's
fuck you and
different.
eat you out and,
Yeah,
go, and
but
kiss
you don't want to
and
do the same. You don't want to do the same.
But who
Therefore,
said that?
I
Who
think,
said that he
I
doesn't
think
like
that
you?
if
Don't like
you're
him?
if you're
we
with
say that?
somebody like that, you're actually gonna feel more lonelier with all the money that you can be surrounded by. At the end of the day, like you're gonna be alone and you're gonna feel even more empty.
So
And
what
then you're
about
gonna
poly
wanna wish-
relationships?
You're,
See, you see how they're adding stuff to it.
This is
That's
just
even
No,
What
you
worse.
about-
said
what
unfaithful,
about-
so
Okay.
that's within
I
the
actually-
parameters of what you said.
But
so.
okay,
That's
so
worse.
the thing is that most multimillionaires aren't gonna
Maybe
be
not for everyone.
they're not gonna be okay with
They're
you
not.
going out and having sex with other guys
correct.
Why not?
because they're the top guys. They're
Those
not.
are the high
and they're
value
having
guys.
sex
most
with all the
likely.
other girls.
You have to understand that the
then
top
we gotta be
guys,
home
right?
and-
The top guys, ladies, they don't want to share anything. Like this is why, if you notice, like the guys who are making really good money, they'll all have really nice cars, really nice penthouses, really nice boats. You could have the same thing, you know, that another guy has. But the one thing that guys like is to be able to say, you can't have my woman. Like you'll never have my woman, and which
Facts.
is why they go and they do so much for girls that are virgins, right? And they may cheat on the virgin, you know, that's their thing, but they'll keep the virgin because they want to be able to say, listen, this beautiful woman right here that you see me with, you've never had her. No one can say they've had her, right? Guys like exclusivity. Does that make sense?
Yeah, 100%.
But that's a double standard. That's kind of misogynistic, don't you think?
What? How's that? What's the
Wait, what?
definition of misogyny?
Misogyny is like putting down women.
Putting down women. Putting
Mhm.
them down where? Like on a basement?
Like we're
No,
lower
like in a-
than.
Yeah, like you're
Men
like in
or-
that situation, like you're a possession. You're not a equal.
No. You want to tell them what the definition is?
It's hatred, contempt, or damn, what's the last one? Damn, I honestly forgot. Just
It's
now.
like a dislike for women,
Yeah.
right? Like prejudice.
There we
right?
go. That was the word. Prejudice.
Okay, but don't you think that's rooted in that? If you're viewing a woman as property.
No, who,
Wait, hold
who
on.
said
Who
anything
said
about
property?
property?
You
but
you brought up
it's
property.
It's a microaggression against
Mhm.
women.
Okay, we were talking about virginity and exclusivity. How did you get to property? I don't want a girl that's been fucked and ran
Well,
through or
personally,
been touched by another
if-
guy.
If there's a double standard in that situation where, you know, you are not held to the same standard, like if a man's cheating on me and slinging dick to
Haram!
everybody, then
Okay, but here's the thing, right? He's a
Why-
multimillionaire. You're not. You
okay,
already
well,
aren't
How do you know I'm
the
not?
same.
But she's independent.
Are you a multimillionaire?
No, I'm not at the
Oh, okay.
moment, but I
Well-
make my own money and I can
And
support
that's-
myself.
and
But
I don't need no man to do shit for
And
me.
okay, and that's great, but that's not the same thing as being a multimillionaire.
Correct.
Right. And so you can't sit here and say that when you get with a multimillionaire, you're on the same level as him, because you're not. And even if you were a multimillionaire, you still wouldn't be on the same level as
Why?
him.
In what way? Financially, yeah. But what other way do you
Financially,
mean?
yes, but we don't play by the same rules. Men and
Exactly,
women, men and
so that's
women
my
don't play by the
point.
same rules. Think about it, right?
That's my
you,
point
You own
that I
a
just
you,
made.
you own a stripper company, right?
I do.
Right.
Yeah.
But you're also beautiful. You're still, well, I was gonna say you're youthful, but you're kind of getting old now, and you can still have kids, right? So you're still some type of fertile, but you're making money by just being beautiful. Me and him can't make money that way. There's no guy on this earth besides maybe some supermodel guys that are making money off their looks, and those are the very small minorities. So you're not equal. Like if a guy has a business that he started from the ground up and he had to build that up, right? And people would actually respect that. But you're getting your money just because you're beautiful. So nobody's
And
really
you
gonna.
think that doesn't take work?
You were just born with that beauty, right?
Oh,
I mean,
Okay.
women were just born with that beauty. Like
Baby, let me tell you something.
You were just born. You were wait. Did you get plastic surgery?
I mean, that's personal. I don't really want to
Well,
discuss that at the moment.
This has to
but
do with the topic at hand.
I mean,
Of
who
course.
doesn't?
You,
know
like,
it?
but you just disagreed with him. Like you're born with your beauty, and then he asked
Well,
you, okay, did you
listen,
get plastic
You're born with
surgery?
your beauty. Listen, I don't know
fortunately,
about
I
that.
was born with beauty. Okay.
Okay, so that was
Fortunately,
great.
I was.
But it's not
But
always
that's-
about looks. guys.
No,
No,
la-
I'm not even
ladies.
talking about like plastic surgeries or anything. I'm talking about the upkeep of keeping to a standard of beauty that you know
do that
makes
for
you
yourself too,
successful
though.
in the world.
Yeah, you do
I
that for
think-
yourself, and that money's coming from guys.
I want to ask like other ladies' opinion on that. What I'm saying,
Yeah.
like, does anyone agree with that? Or
Agree with what? Can you repeat that?
like that? It's a lot
Yo,
of
ladies,
upkeep
into the
to
mic.
be. It's a lot of upkeep to be to the standard of beauty, and it's
Oh, for
Well,
sure. for
absolutely,
sure,
because of the
definitely.
expectations of society. But like Eric said, I do think that we do it for ourselves as well because
True.
we enjoy the validation.
That should be the first thing.
Yeah, we
Yeah. Of
enjoy the
ourselves.
validation.
Mhm.
Like we want to look good. Like we're gonna do everything possible.
Yeah.
But in a way, when people ask me if men or women have it harder at life, I feel like in our generation, men do, because he is right. We are able to make like money. If I wanted to, I could start an OnlyFans or something and just rack in cash. Not any man can do that. We can walk on the streets and guys will pay for our things. Men like can't do that. So
Sensational.
like they actually have to have like drive and like dedication towards whatever they want. And we just have like kind of shortcuts in a way. I'm not saying that we don't work hard for the things that we want, but we definitely have like shortcuts.
yeah, I agree with that actually to an extent.
To an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
To an extent.
Listen, not every woman has the same path though. You
Yeah.
gotta remember.
Well,
not
yeah,
every woman's okay
you
with
and
that.
her have an easy path compared to most women.
It's called pretty
Well,
privilege.
I own a
Well, you
business.
don't
I
know.
don't.
I'm
that's not an
sorry.
easy
Do me,
path.
I want to be able to hear you. So speak
I
into
own
the
a
mic.
business. That's not necessarily an easy path. I could be working and just doing just that, but I'm also running
Yeah,
a business.
but there's a
That's
difference
not
between-
simple shit. You know,
No,
what I'm
and I
saying?
understand that, but there's a difference between owning a business like a chain of restaurants and having a stripping company, right? That's
Yeah, it's
easier.
different things.
It's,
so.
no, but it's easier though.
Let's call it entertainment.
Blonde
and
guest next to Eric.
entertainment
An electrician
business.
making $50K a year promises to be faithful to you, but he wants you to sell your business to be a stay-at-home mom. Would you accept his offer?
All right, do me a favor and go ahead and reread that one, bro.
Yeah.
Says blonde guest next to Eric. An electrician making $50K a year promises to be faithful to you, but he wants you to sell your business and be a stay-at-home mom. Would you accept his offer?
Would you do it?
My business makes more than 50K a year.
Okay, so that
So,
goes to
no, I
prove.
wouldn't.
So that goes to prove that for women, they are hypergamous and they do not want to date down. Which, by the way, I don't blame you, ladies. If I'm making 100K a year, if I'm a woman, why would I want to date a guy that makes 30K a year?
Correct.
Don't get me wrong. Like, there's good guys out there that make 30K, but as a woman, bro, I want someone that's gonna take care of me, right?
Mhm.
If I was a woman, and the reason why I say this is because I do have a daughter, okay, and I love my daughter, and if my daughter was making 100K a year, unless this dude was like about to be the next,
Jeff
okay,
Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, then yeah, I wouldn't want her to date him, right? Because I would want her to have a secure future.
Of course. I would
So-
say the same thing for guys. Like if you're a high value guy, why would you date an ugly girl?
Yeah, so you're not doing it. You're not gonna date that electrician, right?
Well, would he date me if I was ugly?
No,
Mm.
he probably wouldn't.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
I would be honest. I wouldn't date any of you guys if you were ugly.
Exactly.
But that's just
What
our.
about if the chemistry was amazing and
But
she
we're not even gonna get
understood
there.
It can't
you?
But let her finish. Let her finish. Here's the issue,
Like,
right?
The chemistry, the like understanding you, like you know, mentally, you know,
Yeah.
deep.
That sounds beautiful, but I'm never gonna get there with you if I don't feel attracted to you in the first place.
I understand that.
Yeah.
100%.
So it takes me being attracted to you
yeah, that's
to
the
then
first
get to
thing.
know you.
Yeah,
Correct.
I get it.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay. Do me a favor, Curtis. Go ahead and turn this mic up, bro. The blondie over here.
All right.
Okay, cool. I have a question for the ladies. And shout out to the super chatters real quick. Does freedom ruin women? Think about that for a second, right? Does freedom ruin women? I'm gonna go ahead and since you guys seem to be thinking real hard about that one real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes. I think freedom does ruin women. I think you guys have way too much freedom now. I think you guys are taking advantage of it.
Mhm.
And that's just my personal opinion. Does anyone here disagree with me?
I do.
Okay, go ahead. Why?
freedom doesn't ruin anyone, like man or woman. It ruins people who aren't disciplined. So if you're disciplined enough, you have your shit together, then it won't ruin you and you can enjoy that freedom. But if you're not, like if you're a little kid, you're gonna, fall down with that freedom. It's gonna be overwhelming, and then it's gonna go into failure.
Okay, that's fair. What about you?
That's just like saying having money and fame changes you and turns you into a dick,
Mhm.
a literal dick. So
Does-
I actually agree with her.
Okay, so you agree with her.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
I agree with her as well. I feel like it's all about balance. Like if you know your priorities and stuff, like what do you mean by like freedom? Like being able to like just do whatever you want?
Correct.
Okay,
The
yeah.
freedom to do whatever you want, which is what we're doing in today's society. Women are literally doing whatever they want.
Why is that a
In-
problem?
In my opinion though, I feel like some women, like not all, well, just not all people in general, like the ones that have like morals and stuff, like they know from right and wrong, like, and they can handle like that freedom appropriately, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Like I wouldn't just like do whatever, like if that makes sense, if it doesn't go with what my beliefs are.
Okay, that's fair. Anybody else? You said what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on
I
that?
feel like that's like for like the guys' perspective, it's
Mhm.
like a girl if they're like strong and they got their shit together, it's gonna be a little intimidating for the guy.
I'm not
But
talking
what's-
about that
why
right
is-
now.
why is
You're
it-
talking about a whole different thing. I'm not talking about being independent or strong or any. I'm
Like-
saying freedom in general.
Freedom in what way?
The ability to do anything and
But-
everything right now. You
But why
ladies-
is it ruining women if they can have liberty? What's the problem? Why can't they?
Okay, I'll get to that in a second. So you think I'm wrong, right? What about you?
Wait, say the question again. Do I think that there's a problem with women having freedom?
Does freedom ruin women? Yes or no?
I kind of agree with what she was saying, that if you're not disciplined, yes, I think it could ruin anyone.
Okay.
But
So generally,
yeah, I
Okay.
think generally, do I think it could? Generally, no. Generally, no. But if you're not disciplined, then yeah.
Bro.
Or anyone.
So is-
really.
Hold on
If you're
real quick.
not
Hold on real quick, bro.
disciplined,
Hold
men
on.
or women,
Ladies,
anyone.
ladies, respectfully, you both own businesses, right? Okay.
I do, yeah.
Okay. And you didn't even know what we were just talking about just now.
Yeah,
Right?
I have
How
ADHD, so I
okay,
was on
but how
that.
do you own a
why I
business
asked.
where you just said you make over 6 figures? You can't even keep track of the fact that we went around. Everyone's talking about the
Oh, I
same topic
could.
here.
I could, yeah.
Okay, so then you're choosing not to.
Choosing what?
You just said you could, but you're choosing not
No,
to.
I just asked to reiterate what you were saying. I did generally know the question, but I wanted to remember again. Is that okay? Like,
No, that's fine. I want to make sure that we're all being engaged here, respectful, and that way when I come
Of
around,
course.
you're not asking me like what are we talking about? Because then it takes time for me to have to re-explain everything. Okay.
I was
Here's
just asking to be clear, so it wasn't disrespect. But
Okay,
I was just
but
asking again to
Capri.
make sure
They've
that.
all been talking about the same thing. No one switched up the topic.
Okay, but I don't think the same way that you do. Everyone's different. So out of respect, I asked you again. So
Okay, Capri. So here's what I'll say. The reason why I think freedom is ruining women in today's society, women don't really value themselves anymore. And yes, it does come down to discipline, right? But even if you're disciplined, right, and you have all these temptations in front of you, the likelihood of you taking these temptations is very high. It's like you said, a celebrity that goes to Hollywood, right? You know what happens when everybody goes to Hollywood? They get into drugs. They start doing all these weird sexual situations. I mean, there's people that literally have come out and said, listen, when I went to Hollywood, I went to like orgy parties. There's weird rituals where people are like, doing stuff to kids and stuff like it's weird, right? What I'm saying is, if you have all this temptation around you, yes, you're gonna most likely women aren't really, you guys weren't created to really be strong-minded, right? You guys are followers, right? And all of a sudden we're putting you guys in a position to lead yourselves. That's why I think freedom is ruining women in that extent. I think we should go back to the days where men were in control and men were basically taking care of the household, and all you guys had to worry about was just taking care of the family. So yes, I think freedom is ruining women. And look, you guys may not believe me or agree with me, but statistics prove my point. You guys are more depressed now than ever. taking more medication now than ever, committing more suicide now than ever, right?
Only women?
Well,
you
men
have
men are
references for that?
hold on, men are doing it too, and I can pull it up. Men are doing it too. What I'm saying is, compared to back in like the 60s, women are doing it at a crazy number now, right? In the 60s, there weren't that many females taking their own lives because you didn't have to worry about shit. Today, you have to have 3 jobs, 2 businesses, be a stripper on the
Yes.
weekend, and and the guy you're talking to is broke. He needs money from you. So, not to mention the standards that you guys live by. It's hard being a woman. So if you're not beautiful, you're automatically ugly, and society doesn't view you the same as they would another girl. You know what I mean? So your standards are also very, very tough. So I'm saying that I think freedom is ruining women. I have a daughter. I don't want my daughter to have to worry about being an independent chick. I don't want my daughter to be like you and say, I have a company that makes 6 figures a year. I would rather my daughter say, my husband makes 6 figures a year and I get to stay home and take care of the
And
family.
what about when the husband leaves her?
Yeah, but
What is she gonna do?
I love that you said that.
I know.
Because why is it that the husband always has to leave her?
It happens.
What if he
Majority.
dies?
Okay, those are really good points. But is it
Because guys are guys.
Okay, but what are the chances that my daughter just happens to die? I'm sorry, just happens to marry the guy that happens to die.
Correct.
Right? Like, what are the chances? Just because it's possible doesn't mean it's probable. So, what are the chances that my daughter marries a guy and he just dies?
And she just gets
And
widowed
she
randomly.
gets nothing, right? First of all, if my daughter, it's my job to take care of my daughter until she walks down the aisle and I give her to another man, right? So it's my job to make sure that the guy she's marrying is a good guy, comes from a good background, has a good family, has a good job for himself, has a good future ahead of him. It's my job to do that. And again, it comes back to freedom. If I let my daughter just date whoever she wants to because she feels like this is the guy, she's probably going to make stupid decisions, right? It comes back to discipline. So you see how I'm saying I'm traditional in that sense, right? I'm saying that freedom is ruining women. My daughter doesn't even get that freedom. My daughter is going to have to come to me. Her fiance is going to have to come to me to ask me for permission and say, yo, I would love to marry your daughter. Do I have your permission? That's what I believe in. I believe that that's how things should be. If I just let my daughter marry any dude from high school, chances are she's going to end up like you guys. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Does that make sense? So that's how you make sure that the guy is a good guy. He's not just going to leave. You vet him.
I mean, yeah, of course you should. I do have a question for you though.
I want you to ask me the question. Go ahead.
So, like for your daughter, you wouldn't
Into the
want,
mic, please. So they
for
can
your
hear
daughter,
you.
you wouldn't want her to pursue her own idea of success. Is that what you're saying?
Okay.
Rather than
Again,
be
I'm-
subservient to a man who pays her bills.
Well, why would I want my daughter to pursue her passion in working for another man?
Why would you not want your daughter to pursue?
Think
her
about that
passion?
for a second.
It's not working for another man. It's working
You-
and
you
making
work
her
for men right
own
now.
Fucking
Whatever you do right now, you work for men. Whatever you do right now, you dance,
only
you
for men.
strip. Okay, you see how women do
Why
that?
is it only
not,
men?
Not only for men. There's
Men,
like,
men,
there's
men,
not-
women.
hold on.
There's
Would you say
women.
majority
She
of
knows.
them?
Here's what happens, right? Women don't want to admit when they're wrong, and they don't want to. And worse, women never want
Actually,
to. Women never want to
agency I
tell a
work
man
for
when
is
he's right.
is
Right?
ran by a woman, not a man.
What would you say?
The agency I work for.
I don't care about the
is
agency.
ran
Who's the customer?
by-
The customers are men. You
And
work for
women
men.
too.
You can sit here and say my company is ran by women, but you work for men.
There's all type of women
Bro,
in the world.
Again, the minority is not the majority, right? If you go dance, majority of the people
mostly
there
it's
are
men.
men.
Okay,
If there's 6
yeah.
girls in a crowd, who gives a fuck?
but not 100%. Probably
But-
like 80%.
But like the exception doesn't make the rule.
right now
though.
you're arguing semantics, right? I'm saying you work for a man. 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 She works for me. She's my girlfriend. Everybody, all of you guys work for men. True or false? True or false?
I mean,
You all work for
the
men.
Majority, yeah.
You all work for men. So
Men
so
rule.
what you're saying is what you're saying is you would rather me let my daughter pursue her passion to go work for another man when she could sit here and just focus on her family and building a good family for herself.
But what if she doesn't want that?
Well, how do you know what
What
she
is
wants?
2023,
Well,
people
how-
change.
How do you know what my daughter?
Shit.
Well, how do you know what my daughter wants? I raised
How
my
do
daughter
you
You
know
don't
what your
even
daughter
know.
wants?
because I've been there from the day she was born.
Baby,
Have you
20
asked her?
years
Hold on.
from now, your daughter's gonna be completely
20 years from
different,
now,
and it's
my
gonna
daughter
be a
would
new
not be like you.
generation.
Yeah,
You're
but
not gonna be
20
able
years,
to
yeah, but 20 years from
make
now,
her
my
do
daughter.
what you want her
How do
to
you
do.
know that?
Trust me,
Dude,
that.
I'm willing to bet that you didn't have a father figure in your life.
In a way, yeah, but
No, not in a way.
but
I'm willing to bet that you
I'm
did not have
actually
a
I
father
come
figure
from my
in your life.
parents,
We
and
all
I'm
come from our
and I'm
parents.
so different from them, and I still come from my mom and dad. And
I came from my mom and dad too.
You don't know how your daughter's gonna be. Trust me.
Okay,
you're
what I'm
not.
saying is
even if you try the hardest to make her like, she's gonna be her.
Diana, I've
20
never
years
met
from now.
Diana. I've never met a stripper.
happens.
Diana, I've never met a stripper that had a good relationship with her father. Not one. And I met a lot of them. We've had over 1,000 girls come on this podcast, and all these strippers and OnlyFans girls and escorts and prostitutes, and not one of them said, yes, me and my father are best friends. Not one of them. Okay. Shout out to the super chatters real quick, man. Red hair, what do you
Red
have?
hair, what do you have? Eric has the red flag list. Triangular flag on post. Peach.
Yeah, I do have that list, man. Shout out to my boy Peace real quick. You know what? He sent me a list. He said this is the list that almost all girls that are strippers have, right? They either have daddy issues, ex-boyfriend, toxic, bipolar, schizophrenia, split personality disorder. Which one of those do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just me.
Is that a respectful question though? I don't think that is.
Well, he's super chatting. He's saying that his opinion, right?
That's his opinion, not mine.
But
It was a question.
This
He's asking a
guy,
question.
this guy paid money to ask you a question, and I'm just asking you a question. What he's saying is, do you have daddy issues? Do you have a toxic ex-boyfriend? Yes or no?
Probably I'm the toxic one.
You're the toxic. Wow.
Well, shit, yo, accountability. I respect that.
I respect that too.
It
Wow,
could be many
I actually really
things,
respect
baby.
that.
So,
Okay. Okay, but okay, so we all
She
established
admitted
here.
when she was wrong.
I'm sorry.
I know he loves me. The one that asked that question, I know he loves me.
Really?
Yes, I know he does.
Really?
What?
Hey,
Yeah,
Peachy,
I know.
you love her?
Yeah, guys are weird. Yeah,
Guys are
he
weird.
loves me.
Okay.
He knows what's up.
Okay, so we all established that we come from our parents, right? We're all on the same page, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
hot.
that's hot.
What?
Okay, well, the point that I was trying to make is that ladies, as independent as you think you are, you're still working for somebody else. You're working for a guy. You're working
Aren't we
for a
all?
man. Yeah, except
We're
for me.
all
I'm
pimped
working
out
for
for
myself.
some kind of money.
Okay,
Everybody.
the point is that you want to sit here and hide under the umbrella of saying I'm an independent woman. I make 6 figures a year. I
But
don't
I
need a
do.
man, and that's okay. You may be able to do that. What I'm saying
Right.
is you're still getting all your bills paid by men. So my daughter won't have to do that. My daughter will have a good guy that I will vet myself, right?
But she's still getting her bills paid by men.
Yeah.
Right?
But she's
And
getting
then
her
he-
bills paid by her husband. There's a big
So-
difference.
And when she gets
Right, but
older, she's gonna get dumped. And then what's she gonna do?
How do
Why
you
is she
know
gonna
she's
get
gonna get dumped?
dumped?
Oh, it happens.
Hold on.
Come on, let's be real here.
ladies.
I know, right?
Let's be real
La-
here.
Let's be real
You're a
here.
man.
In
You
America,
know what's up?
okay,
Are
look,
you married?
no, but I'm gonna give you statistics. In America,
Are you married?
55% of marriages end in
Really?
divorce,
Are you
and
married?
80%
It's my
is from
girlfriend right
women.
Are you married though?
I just told you it's my girlfriend right here. How,
Are you
how would
married?
She,
Are you
how would
paying
I
all
be
her
married
bills?
if she's my girlfriend?
Are you married or are you paying all her bills?
Yeah, I'm paying all her bills.
Oh,
Okay.
All her bills. She lives with me.
How does she feel about that?
How do you feel about that?
I feel
For now.
great.
For
This
now.
is the best
For
job
now.
I ever had.
What about later
now.
if he
So you're
leaves
working
you? What are
or
you gonna
just
do?
paying your bills? So you're working for free or
I just do whatever he needs me to do. I take care of him.
I'm saying I'm just
Hold on.
asking a
She's
question.
working for free.
And then he
Think
cheats
about-
on
think- hold
you
on,
5
think-
years
hold on.
from now. What are you gonna do?
Think about that for a second.
How do you feel
Are,
about that?
she said, "Are you working for free?" Not
As
considering
in,
the
are
fact
you
that
getting
I just
paid for this
not
job
not,
right
consi-
here?
not,
That's what I'm
consi-
saying.
not considering the fact that I just said that
No,
I
I
pay for all
considered
her
that
shit,
fact, but I
right?
just asked her directly.
So how's she working for? If I'm paying for all her bills, how is she working for free? If she never has to
because
worry
she's
about
not
any
getting
expense.
paid a wage
Hold
to
on.
work.
How do
That's
you
the point.
know that though? How do you know
I
that?
just asked her. I don't know that.
Okay.
That's why I asked her.
The point is, my daughter won't have to work for another man, and then even if she does get married, let's say hypothetically speaking, they do get divorced. That's it could happen. I'm not saying that it can't, but guess what? You avoid that by vetting the guy, and the way that you vet the guy is by being a virgin, okay, which none of you guys are. And
I am, actually.
What's the cap? Cap.
I'm sorry, you're a virgin.
Yeah.
How old are you again?
Don't worry about that. Actually, I did say it earlier, but I don't have to repeat myself.
You're a virgin.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're like in your 30s and you're a virgin.
28.
Bro, you're not a virgin. There's no way.
Not in the lifestyle in the industry. You're in,
There's
you're
no
not
way.
virgin.
No, there's no way.
I'm
There's-
not.
No, she look.
Women.
No. But the women
I mean,
that are
you don't know me.
No.
It could be possible.
It's not
It's
possible.
not
Not in
probable.
in the industry you're in. I wouldn't even say any girls are virgins. But what women in your
Who
industry
wants to
do?
be, really?
That's the problem.
Who wants to be a virgin?
That's the
really?
problem.
You
Girls
wanna be
with
a
morals.
virgin?
Girls with
Really?
morals. Girls with morals.
Hold
want to
on,
be a
real
virgin.
quick.
Till they're married, they have
Religion.
virtue.
Hold on.
They want to be a
Exactly.
virgin
They
till
want to
they're
be
married
pure
for you,
for
so
their
that you're
husband.
faithful to them.
Exactly.
And if they're not, then what?
That's a green flag. Why is that bad for women?
I mean, if that's her choice, it's not
Yeah.
bad
No,
for
no,
her
but why
because
is
she
that- why
has
is
the
that bad?
freedom to
Well-
choose that.
Yeah.
Capri, let me ask you a serious question between me and you, right? Are you really happy with what you're doing in life?
I'm doing great in life.
That wasn't the question.
I am happy. And
What
to
color is
day
the
I'm
sky?
Not, then I'll
It's
go.
hot today, bro.
Okay, so I'm not allowed to answer how I want to answer without being
Things
chastised.
can
for it?
change.
If you could answer the question that I asked you,
I
it'd be
just
great.
did.
I said, "Are you really happy
I said
doing what
yes.
you're doing?" You said,
I am happy with what I'm doing.
At
said
the
I'm doing
moment,
good in
I'm
life.
very
it can
successful
change.
in my life.
"Okay, but wouldn't you rather have a guy that's actually gonna be taking
Who
care
said
of
I
you?"
don't?
Well,
Oh.
then if you have a guy that's taking care of you,
And
why
I
are you
can't
working?
do both
Why?
because
why-
I
that
want
doesn't
to.
make sense.
That's my ambition. I have ambition in my own life.
Okay, but can I say something?
Go ahead.
You can marry the richest guy in the world and he can be faithful, take care of all of your bills and whatever. But however, in order to find someone, you have to find yourself first because
Mhm.
you're gonna be living in a lie if you're
There you
marrying
go.
that guy.
That's what
And
it
what's
is.
gonna happen if he dies, leaves you,
Yeah.
or one day you wake
Oh,
up and
ladies,
You gotta
ladies,
think
ladies,
about
ladies,
everything.
ladies.
No.
Why are you guys thinking about the fucking extreme?
Yeah,
Because
y'all are
that's-
gonna fall.
that-
Hold on,
not
ladies,
baby,
ladies.
You gotta be smart.
Imagine if I sat here and I was just thinking about the worst case scenario for my future. I would literally make the stupidest decisions. I'm preparing for the worst, but I'm trying to do the best.
Yeah.
Right. And that's you shouldn't go into a relationship thinking, oh well, if I give this guy my all, he might die.
Yeah, that doesn't make
Well-
sense.
Where does
like,
that
why
come
would
from?
why would I
I'm
pay
just
for a girl's
saying
bills
death
and then she
because
dies?
recently one of my parents' family friends, like one of
Okay,
they're-
out
like,
of
they
everybody you
died.
know, how many people have died lately?
quite a few, like
Yeah.
So
3
I have
people
this
know.
friend. She had 2 kids with this guy, and he offered everything to her.
My brain
and
cells are
then 20
fucking
years
dying.
later, he left her, and then she had to start from the
Why?
beginning.
Why did he leave her?
I don't know that part.
My
but-
brain cells
There
are
had to
dying.
be a
bro.
And he
reason.
took
There
he
had
took
to
the
be a reason.
kids, and she's miserable. Oh, shit.
If he
Can I
took
say
the
something?
kids, there's a reason.
Wait.
Go ahead. Speak.
Shout out
So-
to the
And
super
he didn't
chat.
give
Hold
a
on.
fuck.
Shout out to the super chatters real quick, man. Make
David
sure you pull that
Jones
one up real
donated
quick.
$10. Red-haired guest. You did not answer Lord Peachy's super chat. Answer his question.
Okay, yeah. So, okay, I guess he wants to know. So, real quick, right here. Her name's Anna, by the way,
No
guys.
blonde.
Do you have a toxic ex-boyfriend? Are you bipolar? Do you have daddy issues, split personality, or schizophrenia? Which one?
That's not me. That's for her.
No,
it
that's
said
for
red
you.
hair.
Blonde. It says blonde.
No, I think
It
you said
said
red
red
hair.
hair.
Yeah.
That's all.
Which one do you have?
We already talked about that.
Oh, she said she's toxic. So, yeah, she kind of
I
did
can be a
answer it,
little
guys.
Toxic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, she did answer that one. To be fair,
And
but
I'm me, 100%.
how about this? Which one do you think she has?
Daddy issues, toxic ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
She said she was married, so
Okay.
bipolar for sure, ADHD.
Psychologist over
Straight
here.
analyzing.
Okay.
Yeah, you went through the whole panel.
Give me a little more time. I
Look into her
at the end of the
soul.
panel, I might get a little more.
All right. I will say this.
Can-
A question for you. You were married, correct?
Mhm.
I'm imagining that you love this guy to have married him, correct?
She married him for his money.
Bro, hold on,
I
bro.
didn't say anything.
But
Listen,
didn't you
hold
say
on,
that's
hold on,
cool?
hold on,
We
hold on.
could
Bro,
have
bro,
been
bro, hold on,
friends.
hold on, guys. Think about what just happened. And you missed it because you were talking. I just asked her if she loved this guy at some point because she married him.
No, I heard her.
Her response was,
Yeah, because it could be many things. It's not just about love. It could be actually.
well, why
being
would you marry?
connected.
No. Why would you marry someone
Me-
that you're not in love with?
Maybe at the moment. That
Bro,
what
did you
are
hold on, hold on, hold on,
Are
hold on.
you
No,
speaking-
Diana,
are you
Diana,
speaking,
Diana,
like,
listen to what
from-
you're doing. You're jumping in to save her. You don't even know what I asked her.
No,
I
but
said
she's a
she
woman.
shared her
so
I
she
don't
can
give a fuck if
understand.
she's a woman. She could be a trans. What I'm saying is, I'm asking her a question right now. My question was, if you marry this guy, at some point you must have loved him.
Yeah, I did.
Her
I did.
response was, and you're jumping and saying, well, at some point, but I want her to answer. So what I'm asking you is, at some point, did you love him? Yes or no?
I did, yeah.
Speaking to the mic, please.
Love, connection, many things.
Okay.
It could be many things.
And you divorced him. Why?
We haven't been divorced yet.
So you're in the process of divorcing.
We're separated, but we actually keep a friendship still, and we look after each other, even though we're not like sexually but we're still married legally.
Okay, but who initiated it? You or him?
Both. That's pretty much. It
Someone
was like a
initiated.
mutual.
Someone initiated.
The guy
maybe
usually
more
never did.
him, but it was mutual.
Okay, so you think it's something you did?
What? What do you mean?
Why he initiated it?
Because he liked me, and
No,
he
that
wanted
doesn't
me.
make any
No, the
sense.
divorce.
The divorce. Why did he initiate the divorce?
No, it was actually me, not him.
Okay.
Yo, I'm losing brain cells, bro.
I just asked you who initiated it,
Okay.
and you said both, and then you said him.
He cheated, and he got someone pregnant.
Okay, but see, this is where the problem comes is she's thinking about he initiated it by cheating. She's in her feelings. I'm asking you, who initiated the divorce? So
conversation.
who initiated the I'm
Me.
gonna go to court? Okay, cool.
Me.
Ladies, there's no way you guys are making six figures with this mentality right here. There's no way. Unless you guys are just straight up selling pussy, there's no fucking way you guys are making six figures because that shit is hard. And you guys can't
I was making 6 figures.
I don't have shit to prove.
Okay,
don't
well,
know.
My bank
these are
account
very
is great.
easy questions that I'm
So,
asking here.
Back to when we were talking about being independent.
So
Me
disrespectful.
from personal.
How's that disrespectful? I'm asking you guys very simple
There's
questions.
no way that I'm making the money that I'm making
Because
without
you can't
selling
answer,
pussy.
bro.
That's
You
not
you can't
disrespectful
you
to
can't answer simple questions. I'm asking you
But
ABC
listen,
questions.
though, you talk about respect.
Yes.
So the way that you just said that question
Uh-huh.
is so disrespectful.
Okay, what's disrespectful
As a
about
woman-
it? Speaking
because
to the
you're
mic.
telling me that I sell pussy,
Did
and
I
I
say
don't
that
make
she
the money
sells
that
pussy?
I make without selling
Hold on,
pussy.
He
hold on.
said it could be
Did I-
like general. He's talking
Okay,
like
I'm gonna
You
need
see
to
what
clarify
happens?
that.
You see, hold on. I don't need to clarify
Please,
shit.
you
I don't need to
should.
clarify shit. I didn't say you sell pussy. I said the only way I see that happening is if you sell pussy. What she took out of that was you said I sell pussy. You see what happens there? It's all about the feelings, bro. I didn't say you sell pussy. Now, if you feel like you sell pussy,
You
then
said there's no way that I make six figures without selling pussy. That's what
I
you
said unless.
And if someone does, who cares?
Unless
People
you're
are
selling
about
pussy.
it.
and that's fine, but
A
then
lot of
own
people
it.
want that.
But why would you
but then
insult
own-
me and say that?
Hold on,
You
I'm
don't know what I'm doing.
No,
I don't know
I
what you're
run a
doing.
I said in
business.
general.
I just said what I'm
Your
doing.
friend is literally telling you what I did.
Yeah, it's
I
more
spoke in
like in
general.
general. It could be if someone's selling. It's not
But
like
you
you.
were speaking
directly.
to us.
But he wasn't saying you were selling pussy.
No, but I'm
He
saying,
said-
why would you say that?
Bro,
Unless
because
you're selling pussy,
and
I
I'm
don't
t-
make
and
six figures
and
a year.
I didn't say that. I didn't say unless.
You did. You just
hold
said
on,
you
hold-
did.
Can I finish?
Go ahead. Yeah, that
asking,
makes sense.
yeah, I'm asking you ABC questions. 1, 2, 3. These are very elementary school questions. Okay. When I come to you, you can't seem to comprehend what I'm asking
Oh,
you.
I comprehend what you're saying.
Well,
very
now
well.
as soon as I said something that you didn't like, now all of a sudden you comprehend it, right?
Like what you meant to
Like
say is
what?
like if you sell pussy, that's the only way you make
No,
money.
no.
But no, there's ways, other ways. It's not just selling pussy.
What
like running.
I
a
mean,
business.
people,
No,
women
I
run
get it.
business, men
No.
run business,
He
people
said that
run
there's
business.
no way you guys are making six figs with the mentality because like
You said unless.
no
you're
with the
selling pussy.
mentality, and then he said unless you
You
guys
didn't say nothing about mentality.
he did
No,
say
he
mentality.
He said,
Bro, I
He
did
said-
say
Okay.
mentality.
Then let me be wrong.
like
then.
thinking
I did
that
talk
way.
about mentality. What I'm saying is, if you can't sit here and answer basic questions on a podcast, how are you running a successful business? That's literally what I'm trying to say. These are very easy.
Just because I don't
these are-
agree with you, I can't answer questions.
That's not what we're arguing about here.
No.
It's not. A,
Okay, then
I,
what are we
I
talking
actually
about?
get along with people that disagree with me because I might learn
Hey.
something.
Yeah.
What I'm that's not the issue here. You're moving the goalpost.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Alright.
Okay,
we can
cool.
move on. Let's move on.
Cool.
Let's give
So,
other people
back,
opportunities.
Back to when we were talking about being independent. I personally rather be independent because for one, well, my dad taught me to be independent, and not because yeah, I know you're probably gonna say, oh well, your dad was probably wasn't shit back in his day, so he's probably trying to like tell you that men out here ain't shit and that you should watch out for your own self. I like my dad is still in my life, and like as I mentioned before, he is my best friend. I hang out with every day. I'm like him with long hair. And people tell me that I also have 3 brothers, so I put out like this masculine energy. And it's crazy because a couple of days ago I was on another podcast and we were talking about women, that me being masculine is actually a turnoff or whatever. But what they don't understand is that for someone who surrounds herself in a house every day by guys, like, that gets to you. My family is still together. I still live with all my brothers. I hang out with my dad like every other day. I even dress like the dude. Like, you'll stand me next to him and be like, are you like siblings? Or no, it's my freaking dad, dude. And so I can't depend on a guy because me personally, I like making my own money. Now, I'm not saying that I'd rather not let a guy pay for me or pay for my bills, but I like to be 100 with the man. And it wasn't only because of that. It was because I was taught to not fully 100 depend on that man itself. And yes, a lot of people say that it's because of society that people want women to not make their own money in their own way. I want to be married. I want
Jose
my own
Mailspin
family.
donated $10. This super chat is strictly to toss out redhead. I can't see my dog Basil lose any more brain cells. First super chat, kick out an unfiltered history.
Okay, shout out to my boy Jose real quick, man. Yeah, we're not gonna kick anyone out just because you guys don't like him, man. He is losing brain cells though. I am too.
I have a question.
Hold on, let him
No, let her
finish real
finish
quick.
it.
Oh,
Go
I'm
ahead.
so sorry.
No, you good. So at the end of the day, I still prefer to make my own money, even if it's working for another man, but I still have a job and I still have my own shit.
That's fine.
Let me ask you a question. Would you rather not have a guy that's fully financially providing for you and then you're able to do something on the side as like a hobby to make a little income? So just in case like he does leave you or something, or he dies or some shit.
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't want that? Like, generally speaking,
That
who
is
wouldn't
the
actually
ideal.
want that?
Okay,
But I'd rather not give him paying all my bills. Like, I'd rather go 100, all right? You pay rent.
What
I
is
pay light
100,
bills.
100? What are you saying?
I don't get
100, like as in, okay, for example, you go on one date. So he'll pay the tab this time.
No, that's
and
not
next
100, 100.
Next time I go, I pay it. See, you're even.
That's not.
It depends on the person's
Yeah,
personality and like what she like, how she grew up, and I mean values. Like, if she
Also-
wants to do it,
Hold
why
on.
not? Because she's a
Listen.
woman, she can. If she wants to pay, why not?
Diana, I get what you're saying, and I understand what you're trying to say. But here's the thing, right? Society is making you ladies hyper masculine, okay? And then you sit here and you're like, "Oh my god, I just found out that me being masculine is actually a super turnoff to guys." Duh, I don't want to date a guy. She's super feminine. I love that shit. That turns me on. I don't want to date a girl that resembles a guy in any type of way. That shit is
That's
a turn off for me.
okay.
Now, here's the thing. You may like doing what you're doing, and that's all fine. I'm not telling you to stop it. The problem is that women are sitting here when it hit 30, 35, 40. Well, why haven't I found a good guy? Because you're masculine as fuck, right? It's like this one girl came on here, right? And she said, I'm going to be a wifey to the guy when he proposes to me. And I'm like, you dumb idiot. You're not going to get to the proposal because he'll never know your wifey material.
Facts.
Right? Oh, well, you know, when I find a guy, the right guy, I'm going to be feminine to him. Well, why not be feminine in the beginning so that he can see the type of woman that you are, and then he
Submissive.
invested. Yes, submissive. I'm so glad you know
Feminine,
another word for feminine.
submissive.
Shout out to you.
That's what it is.
Okay, what about? Do you understand what I'm
Me,
saying?
yes. So for me personally, I'm masculine the way I am now. Like, if you meet me, you'll probably meet me in my masculine phase, and it is also due to trauma with other guys that I've
Okay,
dealt
and
with
that, listen,
in my past.
I appreciate you being honest because everyone here, whether you want to admit it or not, we all have trauma. Okay,
Everybody.
here's the thing: if I was dating you,
Okay.
I don't give a fuck about your trauma.
Okay.
I don't want to heal your trauma. You better
Okay.
come to me healed. Most men don't want to deal with your trauma, ladies. You sit here and you think that you're the shit, right? Society tells you that you're the shit. You go on TikTok and Instagram, they tell you you're the shit. Your DMs tell you you're the shit. In reality, you're
Guys
not.
have trauma too.
We all. I said. Did I
Yeah,
not say we all have trauma, right?
Yeah.
Guys have balls and
Here's my
they
thing.
act like
My
pussy
thing. My thing
sometimes,
is a guy like me. Like maybe the guys you're talking to are okay with you having trauma. A guy like me, I don't have time for it. I don't have time for your trauma. I don't
So
want to
do they
sit
have
here and
time
be
for yours?
Romeo. No.
Thank
She
you.
doesn't
They
have to
have
deal
to.
with
They
trauma.
should.
That part.
No.
They should.
Hold on.
They should.
Whatever I say about a woman, I expect a man to give it back. Okay,
I
I'm not
bet.
sitting here as one way. I'm saying I don't have time to deal with your trauma. I'm working on bigger shit.
I understand. So that is why if I'm meeting a guy and I like him, I'm gonna tell him straight up, dude, I'm broken and I can't have a relationship with you. Just like how a man should do the same. I'm in my healing phase. I'm dealing with my scars are healing right now.
Uh-huh.
So he's not ready for a relationship either. Okay, that's fine.
How about this? How
I
about
don't
you
mind
not
being
date until
feminine.
you hear yourself? Oh my
What?
God. How about you not date until you hear yourself?
I'm not dating. I'm single.
Oh, you just said when I meet a guy, I tell him that I'm broken.
Okay, yeah, but just because I've met guys doesn't mean that I've dated them.
Well, why are you meeting guys if you're not dating them? What's the purpose of it?
There's purpose. I'm actually dating a guy, and I've had a lot of issues.
You're
and-
married.
and
What the
he's-
fuck are you talking
We're
about?
separated. It doesn't mean I can still date.
You're still married.
Who cares?
Legally.
What do you mean? Who
He
cares?
doesn't live with me. I'm
Bro.
dating.
And here's the thing, right? This is what's this is what's happening in society.
I've been separated for a year. You think I'm not gonna be meeting other people? Like,
I'm not saying that I'm not feminine.
Hold on, listen. This is what I mean by freedom is ruining women.
and he has issues, and I do too. And we
This-
actually talk it out. And it depends who you meet and that connection. You're not gonna find with everyone, but
Okay.
sometimes it happens.
Diana.
Men or women, we're all broken. We all have go through. We've been
Okay.
through shit. But I'm actually talking to someone that's going through shit too, and I'm going through shit, and we talk it out.
You're trauma bonding with whoever you're talking to, number
Why?
one. But here's what I'll say, right? Diana, in today's society, we make it acceptable to say, I'm dating a guy right now, even though I'm married, but I've been separated for a year. That makes no sense.
Why not?
Let me tell you why not, right? Shout out to the super chatters, man. We appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna tell you why not. God damn it, bro. Go ahead.
Eric, what did I tell you last night? Women become masculine in 304s from the red flag list. Adidas girl said she is masculine due to trauma, and red hair said she is toxic. See
Yeah.
what I mean? Peach.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, shout out to Peachy. So what I'm saying is this, right? Why would you, if let's hypothetically speaking right now, if I met you, right? I think you're attractive, you think I'm attractive, right? Let's say we're getting to know each other. Why would you even go into a relationship where you're getting to know me? You're still married. If the foundation is already like that, right? What do you think the end result's gonna be? You're married. I don't even respect the fact that you're still married.
But we talked it out, and he's okay with that. He doesn't mind.
It doesn't matter.
Bro, it's like the morals have just disappeared. The ethics in today's society have just completely disappeared. And we're living in a world where it's just like everybody for themselves, do whatever you want. There's no longer a foundation where.
Maybe it's
Married
2023.
and
Things
separated
have
is different.
changed.
That's not the same thing.
How old are you? You are
I'm
28, right?
25.
I'm 28.
20. Oh, you're 28. Okay, cool. So you're a little bit older. You should know better.
I do.
You clearly don't. You're still married.
She's separated.
Legally.
But legally, she's married. It doesn't matter. On paper, she is
God damn
married.
it, bro. I'm gonna let the other lady
Not
talk.
emotionally.
Bro.
I'm free.
Okay, hold on.
In
Do
my
you think
mind.
do you think the guy you're talking to or dating right now, trauma bonding to, doesn't wants to take you serious, or he's fucking? Because if you told him, "Oh, I'm married," bro, in my mind, I
She's
would say,
just
"Yo, I'm
getting
just
fucked.
fucking."
I'm
just
married
fucking
legally, but I'm gonna get separated eventually.
you. You're separated now. That's what you said.
Like divorced.
Divorced.
I mean,
When?
don't worry about it. Who cares?
Hold up.
Yo,
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up.
I have to pee.
Yo, all right, get up and go pee.
I'll be right back.
Hold on. Shout out to fucking Dina Cruz. Dina Cruz. A fucking shout out to you, man. A fucking becoming a member, man.
Finally,
God
shit.
damn.
God damn, she
Shout out
found
to
a
Dina.
computer for fucking
Wow.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7
She
months.
went to Renner Center.
The
and
whole
bought one.
chat's like, Dina, finally.
Wow.
Yeah, nah, Dina, all that probably went to a library or some shit. Keep it a buck.
Shout out to Dina, man.
She
Dina.
said, I wanted to change the combo. I had to do it.
Wow, Dina. So she could have done it this whole time. Shout out to Dina.
Damn.
You know, it really saddens me that women so pretty can be so naive. The fact that we're sitting here talking about the fact that she's married, separated, as she's putting it, dating another person, and not only that, but this is where the guys come in, and this is where we fuck up. We take a woman like that and say, "Oh, I don't care if you're married. Come here." And I think as men, if we stood up and said, "Listen, you're married.
Okay.
I respect that. I don't want to have anything to do with a married woman. Maybe if you illegally separate and then you want to come back, we'll talk." I think that changes everything. Because I think that woman then goes home and says, that guy didn't want to have anything to do with me because I'm still married. Right. But I think as men, we're not stepping up.
Yeah, we don't hold a standard now.
Bro, men are the problem to an extent, right?
That's what I was gonna ask, about how you were talking
So I'm
about.
sorry. My girlfriend's having way too much fun over here. What'd you say? Speak into the mic, please.
Because the guys are telling in the chat that men are the problem because they do accept things that they
Yeah.
shouldn't
Okay.
have
Well, when
said.
you're over here like,
Sorry.
you gotta speak into the mic, man. Okay, so I just said that. I said that men are a problem because men are accepting of this, right? What were you saying?
Because you were talking about how you're traditional and you like want to like you pay for your girlfriend's bills and stuff, kind of falls in line with how men are accepting like what women are doing. Do you believe that like men nowadays are traditional like you still? Because personally, I don't think a lot of men are traditional anymore, but it's also kind of our fault because we've been so like masculine. We've been fighting for like equal, but then we complain like, oh, like he won't pay for food. Like we want them to pay for dinners and all this, but then we also fought to be equal.
Yeah.
So
So
like,
basically, you wanted the cake and eat it too.
yeah, exactly.
And your name's
So,
Angelina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Angelina. Here's what I'll say, right? I'm older. I'm
Mhm.
older than I think everyone at this table, right? And I come from a place where, yeah, you know, traditional stuff actually does matter, right? So opening the door for a woman is still important, right? You know, paying for dinner, you dropping a woman off at her house and waiting to see that she gets into the house before you drive off.
Yeah.
It's the little details like that, right? I believe in that stuff.
Mhm.
The problem is most men aren't doing that today. But why? Why aren't they doing it? And I'm gonna be honest. I think a part of it has to do with the fact that we don't think you deserve it. I personally don't think you deserve it. Okay. Number two,
wait, are you directing that at me
in
or
general,
just in general?
in
Okay.
general, right? Number two, I think that most men are very emotional today because
I
they're
agree.
being raised by single mothers, and single mothers can only do what mothers know how to do, which is nurture, love, and coddle, right? And so when you have men being raised like that, do you think that they have the discipline to say, this is how I should treat a woman, right? I'm willing to provide for this woman. I'm willing to protect this woman. I'm willing to die for her. Guys are losing that because now in today's age, guys only care about their feelings. And if all guys care about is their feelings, then they're going to act very feminine. And I think most men today fall short. I don't think that we have real men today. There's a few, right? But majority of men, I think they're very feminine. And I
That's
think
why women want to pursue independence, though.
Okay, well, when we're talking about the men and the women, I'm talking about Western society. I don't think men in general.
I
are
feel
that.
like in general, both men and women are very like emotional nowadays. Like you said, everybody for themselves. Everybody just cares about their feelings. But yeah, like,
Angelina, isn't that what women have wanted this whole entire
that's what I
life?
was saying. I was like, that's what we were fighting for, but now we're complaining
Okay.
about it, and
So
like I
it-
don't understand. Like I don't know what the balance is.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? My whole entire life, right? I've always heard you should be able to feel, you should be able to cry, you should be able to complain about everything that's going on. And I'm like, no, right?
Mhm.
And then women have always been fighting for freedom, equal rights, equal everything. You pay me the same as a man. I want to work the same hours as a man. And you're getting everything you've ever wanted. And now you guys are like, yo, I actually didn't really want this shit. Like, I actually don't really want men to be emotional because when men are emotional, they treat women like shit and they start taking more care about themselves than they do the women. And I actually don't want to work 80 hours a week. And I actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Everything you guys were asking for, you got. And you guys aren't happy. And I said that earlier. She's like, well, can you prove that the statistics match what you're saying?
Yeah, you should back up
Easily,
what you're saying,
very
for
easily,
sure.
actually, very easily.
I
As a
would
matter of fact,
love
I'll
to
do it
see
right
it.
now.
Okay.
I'll do it right
I would
now.
love to
I'll
see
give
it,
you my
yeah.
phone so you could do that right now while
No, show me.
while I finish the
I would love to see what
show.
you're talking about.
But also, women fought for like voting and having jobs and everything. But I don't think women were fighting to be masculine. Like I didn't think they
Yeah, it's
were
not even about
fighting to, you know.
But when you started
I'm the
going
leader.
into the
of
work
Hold on. Let him
No,
finish. Let
we
him finish.
definitely were.
Hold on. Let me. Here's what. Listen, you can't have one without the other.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't sit here and say women are going to go to work, but they're not going to become masculine. It's a byproduct of what you're doing. When you're going to work and you're competing every day against men and women, that's a masculine trait. You can't sit here and be like, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to compete to be the top salesman, but I'm still going to be feminine about it. No, because what happens is, let's say you work at T-Mobile. The feminine woman would sit there in the back and wait for a guy to come up to her. The masculine woman would say, I'm going to go up to this person before anyone else does because I have to compete to go get this sale. You just become masculine by nature. It's just how it happens. Does that make sense?
I think everyone has both like femininity and masculinity.
Not me.
within them.
Not me.
No,
But
you
a lot of men
should.
do.
No,
A lot-
you should
everyone
have
does.
both. You
Why?
should.
Why should you have both?
Because
Why should a
balance
guy
is
be
important.
feminine
to
at
be
all?
whole, I mean, I literally.
I don't like a feminine guy. I like a alpha
mean,
masculine man.
I'm
But I
not-
do agree that men and women, there's women that are very like. I mean,
I'm not
what's
talking
wrong with
about a
that?
man
Like,
being feminine. I'm talking about having like femininity, like a balance between masculinity and femininity. I literally just like we were learning
Like-
about this in class. Like
Like, what do you mean?
last
Like
week.
emotions? Like being emotional?
Like for example, femininity in a guy would be like him taking care of himself, taking showers, all
That
of
is-
that.
That's hygiene.
Yeah,
that's
that's-
basic
no, but
hygiene.
no,
Love
Why
it.
is
that
that
is
feminine?
feminine.
Love
Like
it.
wearing rings, you know, like little
I
silver
don't like stinky
chains.
men.
Like that, like you can tell when a man was raised with his mom versus when he was raised with his dad or both.
Yes, you can tell the
yeah,
difference.
but like you need a balance of both of them. Every
Yeah,
human should.
Okay, what you just named was like this basic hygiene.
No, I know, but that was an example.
But why does
That's
he need
not
to be
like
feminine to do that?
What's
I could be
the-
masculine and I still want to take a shower.
yeah, but you should. What I'm trying to say is, you should have a balance between femininity and masculinity.
So
Like,
what should I do that's feminine?
I mean, it's like not you doing it; it's you like having that.
Okay, how should I act
Like you're
feminine?
a person.
Give me some examples. That's not basic hygiene.
Dealing with your emotions.
Yeah, like
in a
But you don't
healthy
want an
way.
emotional guy.
no,
What?
I'm not.
How's a healthy way?
I would
Give me a
love an
healthy way.
emotional guy.
You want a
A
guy that
guy
comes
that-
to you and cries to you?
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean,
Y'all don't want that. You don't want
No,
that.
I want a guy to be
would love that.
comfortable.
A
Like,
guy
if-
that's
yeah.
comfortable and has emotions and can deal with his
Have,
shit in
has a guy
healthy
cried to
way.
you before?
100%.
Are you with that
Same.
guy?
The best relationship.
Where's the guy? Where's the guy?
I left that relationship.
Where's he
for
at?
other
Where's the guy?
reasons.
Where is the
Wait.
guy?
Hold the fuck
Where's
up.
the
I
guy?
left that relationship for other reasons.
Where's the
I-
guy?
First of
I
all,
like
Why?
when a guy's
We're
We're still
emotional.
cool.
Why did okay? Why did you
Yeah.
leave
Like,
the
let me
relationship?
know what's
No,
up.
yeah.
Why did I what?
And
Why
if
did you
I'm-
leave the relationship?
And I want to cry
Because he's
too.
a
you know what I
cheater.
mean?
Literally.
Okay, hold on. Women don't know what they want,
Yeah, like,
and I'm gonna
come
tell you
on.
why, ladies.
I know what
Okay,
the fuck I want.
listen.
so
While it
it's all
sounds beautiful that you want a guy to come to you and be vulnerable and cry to
Yes.
you,
At the right time.
here's the truth. Here's the truth.
Not all the time.
Whether you like to believe it or not, women, when a guy cries to you, he does become very weak. That's a very
Vulnerable,
weak,
not weak.
Same thing,
Yeah.
right? He's vulnerable.
No,
He's weak.
not the
Yeah, but
same
he
thing.
feels
Hold on, hold on,
comfortable
let me-
doing it with you because you're his partner.
Yo,
What's
hold
wrong
on, hold
with-
on. Let
about
me say
that?
something.
Yeah.
I'm the host, and my job is to make sure that I moderate correctly. I'm gonna get to you, but you guys keep over talking me. Okay.
Sorry.
My point is, if a man comes and cries to his woman, it doesn't matter. Granted, I think the one exception is when there's a death in the family, and even
Agreed.
then, I don't think you should do it.
You shouldn't be bawling out.
I don't
crying.
think you should do it. Okay. But if there's a death in the family, like you know me, I just recently had some. But even then, like I said, I don't think you should do it. I wouldn't do it. Okay. The reason why is because you want your man to be stoic. You want your man to be in control. You want him to be able to take care of anything that comes his way. Shout out to the super chatters real quick, man. Shout out to Dina too. Oh shit,
Feminism
Dina.
has made
Yeah.
women assertive,
Hold up.
combative, not agreeable, competitive, and dominant. These are masculine traits.
Oh.
Basil has had enough. Skull.
All right, cool. So Lord PG says feminism. Yo, can you put that up on the chat on the screen, bros? Okay, right there. Feminism has made women assertive, combative, not agreeable, competitive, and dominant. These are masculine traits. Whether you ladies like to believe it or not, everything he just named is a masculine trait that comes as a byproduct of getting a job and competing against other women and men. Okay. Basil has had enough. Also, shout out to Dina, man. Dina's over here spending money. She did a little shoot for OnlyFans real quick.
When you
This
saw that
past
shit too
weekend.
on Instagram, I was like, yo,
And,
what is this?
You know what? Shout out to Dina, man. Living her best life. Dina
Dina
says,
changed over.
she says, girls, if you were quiet for 5 minutes, you learn something. If you argue just to argue, you're missing the opportunity to learn. Wow. Shout out to Dina for saying that. Ladies, do you agree with her?
Okay, respectfully though, you wanted us to engage and like
Right.
talk about our things. So why like now all of a sudden like we're not learning stuff because we're speaking on our own opinions?
To be
And that
fair,
we don't agree with you.
to be fair, I don't think she was speaking for all of you ladies. To
Okay.
be fair, okay. I think what she was alluding to was that I keep getting cut off, and that I'm not able to really formulate a thought without being cut off, right?
Mhm.
So I think that's what she was getting to. And if I'm wrong, man, go ahead and super chat $50, Dina, so we know that 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 you're wrong. Okay, ladies. First of all, I want to give you props real quick, Diana. One thing I do admire about you is that at least you're honest. We may not agree on everything, but hey, I tell you all the time, and everybody that comes on here, if I could respect one thing, is honesty.
Not everybody has the same experiences, so you have to learn. You have to learn from other people, and not everyone's gonna agree, but everybody has different experiences. So you wouldn't know. Probably you wouldn't agree with someone what they're saying. You wouldn't even understand, but you don't know what that person went through. So
That
I mean,
face expression was just funny. Sorry, go ahead.
I know I could be very funny.
Yeah.
Right?
You're very animated.
I know.
All right, ladies, I have a question for you. Raise your hand if you think that the woman is the prize over the man. Raise your hand if you think the woman is the prize. Just one person thinks the woman is the prize. The way you guys were talking earlier, I thought.
Yeah, I really thought they'd be like,
So I'm
fuck
sorry.
yeah,
So
of
wait.
course,
So
that's
so
common
what,
knowledge.
what you guys are
For
all.
a guy.
I'm sorry. So who's the prize, the man or the woman?
I mean,
In society, in a relationship, in life in general, who's the prize, men or women? One or the other.
I mean, if it's general, then yeah, women.
Women are the prize.
Yeah.
Okay, who's the
what
prize?
she said. If it's general,
Then why didn't you raise your hand?
Because I thought you were talking about a
It's-
relationship.
In general, in life,
Okay,
women are the
then,
prize,
yeah.
correct? Okay, cool. What about you?
Yeah, women are the prize.
What about you?
Women.
What about you? What about you?
Come on, don't fail now. You were on the right
Hold
path.
on. She
I
got two
think-
brain cells. I gotta get together and think real quick. Go
So
ahead.
respectful. Thank you. Wow.
You was joking.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I have a lot more than 2 brain cells, by the way. But thanks for letting me-
How many?
How many?
Three.
She's
Actually.
got
lot
3.
more.
Okay.
Shit,
Which,
Only 3 left.
so who's the prize?
I think the prize is self-defined. I think that if you
Cop out.
okay, I mean whatever. That's my opinion.
No, I
Y'all.
want to hear it. No, finish your statement.
I think that everyone defines success and being the prize is different. So I think that, for you, if you want something in life and that's what you define as your prize, then that's great. That
Okay.
could be a woman for you, or it could be for a woman, it could be a man, it could be a career, whatever the fuck it is. Like, I
All
think
right,
that's
cool.
your prize.
So here's the thing, right, ladies? I'm glad that most of you guys said the woman's the prize. Now, here's a question I have for all of you guys. Anybody can take this one. So if women are the prize, is a single mother still the prize? Think about that for a second. Is a single mother, she's still a woman, she just has a kid now, is she still considered the prize? Yes or no? Anybody can take this.
The prize for who?
In general, for a man, is she considered the prize? Yes or no? She has a kid. Remember that.
Mm.
So would you consider a girl that has a kid equal to you as far as being a prize to a man? Yes or no?
If it's a yes or a no question,
It's a yes or a no question.
so I can't elaborate. Shit. Okay.
Well, you can
Yeah.
elaborate. Just
Yeah.
say yes and then elaborate.
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes, I said yes.
So another woman that has a kid, you don't have a kid, correct?
No.
Okay.
No.
So she's as equal as you in a dating market, even though she has a kid.
Mm,
Of course.
Anybody else want to take this? I'm trying to get you guys to be engaged.
I mean,
here.
she's being a mom.
I feel like as like our opinions, like as women, we would say yes, single moms are the prize. But to men, I don't think they view us the same way because
Yeah.
men like they
Exactly.
don't really
That's
want
like more baggage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
So y'all all
they-
agree with her?
Yeah.
So
I agree
why-
with her.
Would you agree with her?
It
I'm a-
depends how, like, the point of view, like a guy's point of view and
Ladies.
a woman's point of view is very different.
Okay,
It's
ladies.
true.
So
Like women, we understand each other, but like probably a man is not gonna understand what like. I don't
Okay,
know,
hold on. I
it's
want to hear from Diana real quick.
complicated. It's
I,
complicated.
I ain't gonna lie.
You know,
I'm a little neutral in this because women still can be a prize. It's just not a lot of men want to tolerate that.
That's what I was saying. Like,
Right.
you
Okay,
know,
so why would she still be the prize? The girl that's a single mother.
the single mother because she's still a woman. She still carries
Mm.
all those traits. She's doing. If anything, she would be better because she's.
What?
right?
No,
Damn
no way
fucking
she
right.
just said that.
No, damn
No,
fucking
because
right.
like because being a single mother is hard.
She's
like
tough.
Correct,
I
it
have
is.
a
makes you more
agree.
masculine.
Probably she has her own
And if-
business.
if-
she's working and she still
Okay,
has
it's not
kids
even
and
a-
she doesn't
it's
have a
not
guy
one
in
even
her
mic,
a-
life.
ladies, ladies, one mic, one mic.
It's not even about that, but it's more of the fact that like me as a person, I respect single mothers. Like I respect them.
Okay.
Like,
But
you
how
know.
does that make them?
Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
They're still women.
Hold on. One mic at a time. Stop cutting me off, real quick. You have a kid, right? Okay,
Yes.
cool. If I was dating both of you guys, which one do you think I would find more valuable? The girl that has a kid or the girl that doesn't have the kid?
The reason I'm not gonna answer is because your girl has a kid. So I
Okay,
mean,
cool, but
so what
same
would you
same standard
value?
applies.
Oh.
Same standard applies. So real quick, she that doesn't have a kid or my girl that has a kid, which one would most men in the world in general? Remember, we're not
Oh,
talking
for
about
sure,
me.
her, yes, the
Okay,
one
cool.
without
So
a
then
kid.
why are you making it about me? Because again, we literally said we're speaking in general, right?
Okay,
So
but
what I'm saying is most men would find you attractive. So how is she still the prize equally as you? That doesn't make any sense.
okay, but it also depends on the woman. Like, imagine if
Yeah.
it was like me against Egypt, the other girl that came on, like the other one.
She okay, but
like,
she has kids. Yes.
Yeah,
What's
she has
your
2
point?
kids. So like, would men find me more appealing or her more appealing?
Absolutely,
You.
Why would they
common
find her more
knowledge.
appealing?
I mean, she's sexy.
Listen, hold on, real quick. Stop cutting me off.
That's funny.
She's a porn star,
Mhm.
and that's her whole business is looking good, and you look good too, by the way. But guys aren't gonna go towards her because she's a porn star. They're gonna go to her for the night, but long term for a relationship, they're gonna go to you because you don't have the baggage.
Yeah, and then they're gonna cheat on you with the porn star.
That's true. That I'm gonna agree 1000%. Because I've
Listen,
been in that situation.
I'm not saying that
so-
there's some dudes out there that wouldn't cheat.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is, for marriage, for kids, for family, men are gonna choose a woman that doesn't have the kid.
Mhm.
You ladies, it's so weird to me how I constantly every single show we have women come on here. You don't want to tell each other the truth. You do not want to tell each other the truth. There's nothing wrong with saying a woman that has a kid is not equally as valuable to you who doesn't have a kid in the dating market. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Okay, that's my mistake because you're saying in the dating market. I thought
In
you
general,
Yeah.
when guys are dating girls, we're dating girls to what?
To marry.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
not everyone.
Nah,
though.
yeah. not
okay, well, hold on.
everybody.
Women choose who has sex. So whose fault is it that you're just getting fucked and not married?
No, I agree with you.
Ta-da,
Actually, I agree
it's
with
your
you.
fault, ladies. It's your fault. If my daughter comes to
That
me and she
person's
says,
fault, yeah.
if my daughter comes to me, she says, "Daddy, 3 guys ran through me and none of them want to marry me." Oh, you dumb bitch. It's your fault. Why did you let 3 guys run through you like that? Did I teach you that? Maybe your mother taught you that shit. You know what I mean? But not me. It's your fault, women. It's your fault. You control sex. Right now, you're beautiful, right? If he
Mhm.
wants to have sex with you, can he have sex with you right now?
No.
Okay. Well, guess what? Let me tell you something. After the show, if you wanted to fuck him, he'd fuck the shit out you. Any guy would fuck the shit out of you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, because you're all beautiful. So you guys get that shit for free, for easy,
Mhm.
right? So whose fault is it? If you get ran through by 3 guys tonight, whose fault is it? Yours or the 3 guys?
I mean, if she
Mine,
wanted
because
to.
I get to pick and choose.
Okay.
Men,
So if you sit here and you get ran through by 3 guys, you're like, well, but they're all shit and none of them married me. Guess whose fault that is?
mine, my own standards.
Accountability.
You don't want to get married. You just want to have fun.
Yo,
Oh, I do want to get married one day,
Okay, eventually.
eventually, but
But
it-
you weren't thinking about that in that moment. You just wanted to fuck. So.
yeah, but hey, listen, you are
So.
Diana, you're 28.
Yeah.
Your values you're about to hit the wall. How you are
19.
19. You guys aren't even in the same
Age bracket.
Yeah, but we don't have the same
You
experience.
should not be giving her advice. I don't want her to end up like you.
I'm okay.
You're literally going through a divorce right now.
Yeah, and I was the one that wanted to get divorced, and
But-
I'm okay being alone.
But is that a good thing?
Why not?
You
think
want to
I
be
can-
alone? You want to be in a
I'm never
divorce?
fucking alone. I have friends, and I have a lot of fucking niggas that want to fuck me, and I choose who the fuck I want to fuck.
Hold on. You're confusing guys wanting to fuck you for you not being alone. You're very alone. As a matter of fact, you're very sad. And I would be willing to bet that deep down inside, when you lay down at night, you're depressed as hell.
No,
You
I mean
can't
we
sit-
all have our days, but I'd rather be alone than be with someone I don't connect with.
Here's a problem, right? In today's society, when you get married, getting a divorce is super easy. But
is.
back in the day, when you got married and you said those vows were for life. Those vows meant something.
Yeah.
You can't just get a divorce because you feel like he's not getting me flowers. Oh my God. Oh my God. I got to divorce him now. My friends are single now. Like there's actual situations where people celebrate divorces. There's divorce parties now.
Mm-hmm.
Think about
That's
that
true.
for a second. And even though you may not think that that's a bad thing, if 80% of the women in the world are getting divorces, what happens to society? What happens? nothing good happens to society, right? Shout out to the super chatters, man. Holy shit. Does everyone agree on the fact that single mothers are trash? Everybody agrees here, right?
Are trash.
In like in
Yeah,
in
single
like
mothers.
the dating.
To who?
To men.
Trash? I'm not gonna say. I
No,
mean,
not
then I'd be
trash.
calling
That's
myself
fucked up.
trash. What the fuck? I'm good. Y'all
She
can
said-
answer that.
He's like, I'm good off that.
I'm not. I'm gonna stay
See,
quiet.
I wanted to make sure they were awake. You see, now all of a sudden they wake up. Okay, cool. But okay, let me ask you a question. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't
No,
want you
I
to
get
think
it.
I'm personally coming for you, but
No, I get it.
single mothers are not as valuable in the dating market as a single woman.
I mean, I tell this to everybody now. Like, even now, men don't see me. Like, before, I had plenty of men who wanted to be my boyfriend or whatever the case. Now, people just want to fuck me. Like, it's true. And I mean, obviously, I'm not doing the same. I'm not interested in that. My mentality changed once I became a mom. But, like, yeah, like, men definitely just want to fuck. And it's pretty sad. Like, they won't take you seriously. You don't have serious conversations. I don't know. It's a different scenario, obviously.
sad,
they
but
treat
do
you
you understand?
differently. Yeah, of course. I agree. Completely percent.
Okay.
And you
Now-
want to take them all serious? All the ones you fuck? All of them?
What do you mean?
Like,
Speaking
all
to the mic,
all the
Diana.
guys you fuck, you want
Previously?
Yeah.
No, I didn't actually. I mean, I had a lot
Do
of
you
trauma
fuck them
growing
because
up.
you want to or because they're forcing you to fuck them? What do you feel?
Wait, what?
Whoa. I'm not
Wait,
trying
say
to.
that
Whoa.
again?
I don't know about being forced to fuck anybody.
You fuck them because you want to, right?
If I fuck somebody, it's because I want to. Yes, definitely. But I don't know if that's. What
I have
we're
a
talking
question
about.
for
Where,
you,
where
though.
were you going with
I'm
that
confused.
question?
I have a
No, 'cause
question
she
for you,
feels
though.
Yeah,
so
of course.
guilty about it. Like, girls have
Wait,
needs
guilty?
too, and it's okay to have sex. You don't have to like want to marry every guy
But
you
it,
fuck.
that's
Hold
a
on,
bad-
hold on,
that's a
hold on,
bad
hold on.
advice.
Diana,
That's
Diana.
terrible
Wait, what?
advice.
Diana, do you?
I don't want to marry every guy I fuck. Trust me, but I want to fuck him one
Okay.
night. Bye.
But
I don't
why
wanna
would-
fuck-
why
I don't
would
wanna
you
marry them.
advise
Diana,
guys or girls
hold
to
on.
sleep with guys though?
Huh?
Why would you
Yo,
advise
one
girls
mic.
to sleep with guys just to fuck?
Girls?
Correct.
Why not? Girls are
Because
horny
you're,
too.
but you're lowering their value in the dating market. You understand that, right?
That's going back to the freedom thing.
Again, you see what I said? Why I said what I said?
Yeah.
Exactly, because women don't know how to handle freedom, right? Shit, men barely know how to handle freedom, at least the emotional ones, right? I was the most emotional dude that I ever knew when I was a young guy. When I was 15, I was thinking about taking my own life. I remember looking up at the sky and literally like asking God to kill me,
No.
right? I was
Yeah.
emotional as hell. I had a fucked up life. And that shit, bro, what I realized was that I was playing the victim. My whole entire life, everything that happened to me, I was blaming it on somebody else. I always found out someone to blame it on. I didn't.
You had to go through it. We
It
all
could
have
be
to
the
go through
mailman,
things.
and I was like, it's his fault. I didn't want it to be my fault, right? What happened was when I went to prison, right? Because things don't get better, ladies. Okay, here's what happened, right? I went to juvenile detention center for stealing cars. I graduated to jail, and then from jail, I graduated to prison. And in prison, the most beautiful thing happens. Reality hits you really fucking hard. You realize you can't do whatever the fuck you want in there because there's grown ass men in there that would fucking end your life. There's people in there that will never go home. Congratulations. Go up and talk shit to one of them. They don't have anything to lose. So reality hit me really hard. And it kind of happened that way. It had to happen that way. I'm sorry. When you give a woman advice, just fuck whoever you want because you're horny too. Guess what? She can get an unplanned pregnancy. She can get an STD. She can build a soul tie with the wrong guy. She could get physically abused. She could get hit. She could get killed, God forbid. So why would you sit here and advise women to do this stuff that doesn't bring them any positives?
I'm not advising them. I'm just telling them to whatever they feel is right. And I didn't say you have to. If you're feeling like you want to be with someone, you be
But I
with
don't
the
think she ever
person.
said she was.
advice.
But it
guilty.
doesn't
Like,
mean
don't
you
feel-
have to.
No, I was in a
You
relationship with the father
sat
of
here
my
and told her.
child,
You
like-
sat here and told her, don't feel bad for wanting to have sex with guys.
No, I said if you're feeling it, do it. But
That's
it doesn't.
advice.
But it doesn't mean every guy you're fucking you want to marry. Do you want to marry every guy you fuck? Do you feel that?
I mean, no,
with every
I get
guy?
what she's saying, but like, no, I mean, I'm not fucking anybody now. Like, I'm just focused on me and my kid. Like,
But when you have sex with some guys, all the guys you fuck, you feel like, oh, I have to marry him. No, right? What do you feel? Every guy
Why
you-
does that matter though?
Hold on. Listen, whatever you've been through in life, you have to work that out. You shouldn't be giving women advice that you.
I'm not giving advice.
Would you
I'm
tell-
just
hold on,
telling-
hold on,
I'm
hold on.
asking her. I'm
Would you-
actually
okay.
asking.
Would you
Like, what do you feel?
would you give your daughter the same advice?
Yeah, like I'm not. It's not an advice. It's a question. How
No,
do
no,
you
that's not a
feel? Is
question.
what I'm asking.
No, no.
Like,
Trophy.
do you
The
feel
list is
like
sent to you. This will blow the girls' minds. Peach.
Shout out to my man Peachy, man. I can't go through my DMs right now, brother. But hold on. Would you give your daughter the same advice that you're giving her? That if you feel like having sex, just have sex.
I
Would you?
didn't say that.
That's what you just
It's a
said.
question. Like, do you feel like every guy you have sex with, you want to marry every guy you fuck with?
Nah,
No,
but
I
I do.
mean-
I mean, I have emotional attachment. Like if I'm fucking somebody, it's
With
not
everyone,
just to fuck.
all the
either.
guys, all the guys.
Mostly, like back
Mostly.
then, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. When I was younger and stupid, now it's a whole different ballgame. Like I'm not sleeping around if I don't see a future with it. Like I have my child to think about. It's not just me anymore. I can't think of me.
Again,
and what I
you
want.
have a
listen,
kid.
hold on,
Yeah.
hold on, hold on. Again, reality hits you really hard,
Oh,
right?
bad, yeah. Bad.
Listen, ladies, you can sit here and say, I can have sex with as many guys as I want and nothing happens. But here's the thing.
She has a kid. So
Let me finish. Everything you do in life matters. I say this all the time. Everything you do in life matters. If you go home and you throw something outside and you just think it doesn't matter, it matters to something out there.
something else.
Someone's gonna have to clean it up, or some animal's gonna come and choke on it. Everything matters, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of things.
My reality was going to prison. Your reality was having a kid. And you realize now what you just said was, when I was younger, I was just having fun and having sex with guys. But now that I have a kid, I don't do that anymore. Reality.
Question to red hair girl. What's your body count?
Shout out to my man, Modern Controller, man. Modern Controller in the fucking building.
Let's not
Question
go
to
over that.
red hair girl. What is your body count? Red hair girl, what's your body
That's
count?
personal, first of all.
Okay.
But
So wait, does body count matter?
Yes or no?
no.
Okay.
So
Well,
what's
then
your
if it
body
doesn't
count?
matter,
That's personal.
what's your
really.
body? Well, you just said it didn't
Actually,
matter.
it teaches you and it grows you and it builds you and
Okay, well, how about this? If
No.
it's if having sex is building you and teaching you stuff after the show, can we go fuck?
with you.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not my type.
Okay.
But
Well, we
we
fucking?
can be friends.
You're
No,
not
no.
my
Are we
type.
fucking though? But you just said it doesn't
No,
matter.
no.
It builds you, so I want to build you some more.
No, I don't want to.
Okay, so okay, so you see the double standard there. On one end,
I
she's-
have my choice.
Hold on, but listen. On one end, she's saying it doesn't matter, body count doesn't matter, but I won't tell you, right? And then on the other hand, she's saying you're not my type. I'm not gonna have sex with you. So clearly, you're not having sex with just anybody.
No, definitely not.
Okay, cool. So then it does matter, ladies. It does
I mean,
matter.
of
Body
course.
count matters. Say it with me. Body.
It
count
matters to me,
matters.
but now who the fuck is asking? Because it's nobody's business.
it
What the
matters
fuck?
to
So-
men. It matters to men.
If a guy is dating me and he asked me that would be weird. I'm
How's
sorry.
that weird?
I
How's that
wouldn't
weird?
ask a guy, how many bitches
I
have
am
you
definitely asking every
Really?
single
I-
person.
same.
That I am, how many
bitch,
people
if you're
they've been.
dating me, you're with me. I don't care your past as long as you treat me right and we're good. Like,
No,
Okay,
I
well,
mean-
I don't want a guy that's been around the block.
I don't know about all that.
Okay, what?
All right. See,
I don't
again,
know.
Same with men. Men don't want a woman that's been around the block. It's just
Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not the same.
it's
for
not the
men and
same,
women.
but I understand
Yeah,
what you're
but I
saying. We're
got
not
you.
gonna go into that hole
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
That's a.
I know what you're gonna say because for men it's
No,
sort
see,
of
we're going into the hole right
Sorry.
there. I don't want to go into that hole right there.
Okay, sorry.
What
That
I'm
hole is
what
too long.
what I'm saying is, I don't think women should give each ladies. This is where the freedom comes in. I said that freedom is ruining women because the fact that she can sit here and fuck whoever she wants, whenever she wants, she doesn't care. She doesn't think there's any repercussions to that. But what she doesn't understand is she probably can't pair bond. Okay, at some point she's gonna fall in love with some guy, and he's gonna judge you based off your past.
and I'll judge him too.
But it doesn't matter because
true love should not.
oh, no, you're about to say some dumb shit.
No, I'm not because it's the truth.
Let her
Let her
if
finish.
you are in love, the past shouldn't matter. You should live in the moment and going forward.
And
Okay.
help each other out
Okay.
and yeah.
Okay,
You-
so how about this?
you
How about
in
this? How
love-
about this?
okay.
Let's
I'm
say me and
actually
you
going
just
through
let's
that.
let's say me and you just met, right?
All right, cool.
But I murdered one person in my past, and I also was a child molester.
I mean, that's
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
That's not the same.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
Damn,
Hold on. Hold on.
babe.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Anyways, I did that one time, and it was my past. I learned from it. It made me who I am, and I still want you to take me seriously.
Killing somebody and fucking somebody that you're not dating is not the same.
Child
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
molester,
My
that's-
past doesn't matter. I'm a great man now. I have 3 jobs. I make good money. I'm
I
a
don't
good
know.
guy, and I treat you well. My past should not matter, correct?
I mean, shit. If the girl likes that, then fuck it.
No. That's not what we're asking. I'm asking, does the past matter? Yes or no?
Yeah, but her
I'm
answer is
asking.
right.
No,
It
no, no,
depends
no,
on
no,
the
no.
girl if she's okay with it,
bro,
but not
Exactly.
everyone will.
She said if the girl's into that. What I'm saying is, does it matter? Yes or no? Does it matter?
Yes.
Your
Even-
house
even-
matters, but not
Listen,
your body count.
Even if the
Yes.
girl is
No, that's
into that,
different.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
what I
hold on.
meant.
Exactly.
Even if the girl is hypothetically into what I said I did, it still matters. Does that make sense? It still matters because she had to be into that in order to be accepting of that. So
Yeah.
technically, it still matters.
No, yeah, definitely it matters.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. So then equally,
Like you said earlier, everything matters in a way. It matters.
your body count matters. And I would think
To
based
you.
off your experience, the field that you're in, that Anna, your body count is probably in the hundreds. I would say that.
I don't know.
Yes.
I never counted.
What's your body count?
39.
My body count is 45. You're probably at 100. You're way above that.
I
you're-
never counted.
You're probably
really.
kind of low. I would say she gives me low vibes. I don't think I could be wrong. You know, the quiet ones.
Yeah.
The quiet ones be the
The mysterious,
but
you don't know.
nah. The quiet ones. be
Wait,
the
what is
freaks.
everybody's sign here?
Oh, no, we're not
actually
going into
kind of
that.
cool.
I'm sorry.
Why not? The signs.
Okay,
I'm a
let me-
Sagittarius.
Gemini.
Sagittarius.
Who?
I'm a Sag.
Okay, what are you?
A Leo.
What are you?
Libra.
Okay, I'm a broccoli. What are you?
I'm broccoli.
Garlic.
You're garlic.
I'm unfiltered, man.
Okay.
Okay.
What does
Guys,
zodiac
it's-
signs have to do with anything, ladies?
It's energy. I mean, if you're into it, you kind of know what I'm talking about.
Are you spiritual?
In a way, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Do you believe in like God and all that?
I'm not very religious. I wasn't even brought like that, but like it's good to have like a higher power and definitely have some spiritual belief. Of course.
Do you understand that the most spiritual interaction you'll ever have is when you're having sex with a person? Do you know that?
Why can't we
Just
talk about
sex?
aliens?
Hold on. Yo, do you understand that that's the most spiritual interaction you'll ever have with anybody?
I mean, that's important too. But
No.
what
I'm
about-
not
Who
saying.
says?
I'm not. Bro, who says?
Yes.
Y'all are
Spiritual can be
killing me.
many.
Bro, hold on.
things.
Wait,
sharing
you're-
something.
Yeah, you're
deep,
sharing
like,
DNA.
It's not sexual
You're
all the
sharing
time,
DNA.
babe.
What are you talking about? So are you sitting
Yeah.
here telling me that a sexual interaction is not a spiritual interaction?
No, definitely it
Nobody
is.
said that.
Very deep.
So
But
what's
it's
the most
not
spiritual
all about
interaction?
that.
What's
it
the
can be
most spiritual
about talking
interaction?
about like me and her friends.
You asking me? Or?
No, answer the question. What's the most spiritual interaction?
I
If
think
it's not
that's
sex,
different. That's different for everyone, but I think the most spiritual connection is your connection with the divine. That's the most spiritual connection that you can have.
The divine is not coming down and digging you down, though, right?
Okay, because you haven't.
I'm-
You
I'm
said what's the
saying
most spiritual connection?
in the
That's
world,
your connection with
in
God,
this
obviously.
physical world. What is the most spiritual connection that you'll ever have?
Well,
That
I
is-
answered the question, so you get indifferent now. Talking about the physical world, like
Well,
okay,
connection
like
with
yeah,
the
we can talk about the
divine.
physical world
well, why would the fuck would we talk
Really?
about heaven? What the fuck?
because
are we
I
talking
answered the
about?
question. What you mean?
Bro. Jesus fucking Christ,
I
bro.
answered the question you asked
Just
me.
move
What you want me
on.
to
Just
do?
move on.
Ladies,
Yeah,
the most spiritual connection you'll ever have with anybody is when you're having sex. That is very easy.
Okay,
That
that's your
is-
opinion, though.
That's not my
Like
opinion.
making
It is your
love.
opinion.
Making
What
love.
you mean?
Listen,
okay.
making love.
Okay,
Because anybody can fuck someone or have sex.
hold on. Shout out to the super chats that are coming in, man. I want to get the other ladies' opinion on this. Shout out to my man Madi
You
real
don't
quick.
operate and should, could, or would. Can't move the goalpost on conditions that don't align with your feelings.
100%. Shout out to Madi Controller. Ladies, do you understand what he just said? I'll read it slowly for
Read
you.
it again.
Shout out to my man for
can
moving
read. I can read.
the thing now, but I can't read it. Move the thing out of it. Yeah. We don't operate and should, could, or would. Can't move the goalpost on conditions that don't align with your
So define
feelings.
goalpost.
Dina, read Dina. I love Dina. Actually,
Uh,
that's my AKA name.
Shout
Dina.
out to Dina.
my
That's your
God,
stripper
no.
name. That's your
That's
stripper name.
my.
That's
That's
your.
You know.
right. Yep, they found your shit already.
Oh, they did? Okay. Red hair is not someone to listen to for dating advice. Girls, broken women are only create more broken women. Respectfully, the vieja. She's old, by the
No,
way.
she said to listen. You said not to. So don't add words to the fucking
She said
shit.
red hair is not someone to listen to.
Not to for dating. Okay. Broken women.
She's like,
only
I love
create
Dina.
more broken women. Okay, whatever.
I actually
To
thought
each
she was
his
being
own.
sarcastic when you said that.
All right. I'm sorry. What were you saying? Ladies, respectfully, first of all, I appreciate you.
Like I said, everybody has different experiences. Probably God knows what she's been through or
okay.
whatever.
How about this? Do you agree with her or me about the whole spiritual connection having sex?
I mean, I value that stuff, so yeah.
I'm not asking you if you value it.
I'm sorry.
asking you
Well,
who do you
yeah.
agree with.
I agree with you.
You agree with me. What about you?
Same.
What about you?
I guess so, yeah.
No. Who do you agree with? See, here's the thing, right? Women don't want to go against the sisterhood. You want to know what the sisterhood is? Here's the sisterhood, right? Let me tell you what the sisterhood is, right? The sisterhood is that guy's got a point.
But why can't you hear her?
I am about to hear her.
People have
but hold on,
different,
yo,
like-
this is my fucking show, right? So what I'm saying is, here's the sisterhood. That guy's got a good point, but I don't want to admit that he has a good point because I don't want to go against her. Because then all the other girls on the table are gonna look at me some type of way, right? As a pygmy or as someone that's just, riding dick. That's literally what happens. I don't have a problem telling men the truth. I don't have a problem telling women the truth. I asked you a simple question. Do you agree with her or do you agree with me?
I actually agree with both of you because I understand both points
And
of
I agreed
views.
with you too. So I don't know what you're saying. In a way, I agree with you, but it's not all about sex. It could be like friendship. It could be God
I'm
knows
not
what you're
much.
going
I'm
through.
just I'm
It's-
personally not
a
really much
spiritual
of a
thing
spirit-
can be many things. It's not just sexual.
Ladies, when you are hitting the climax, that is one of the most spiritual moments. Okay, I understand that.
Maybe I've hit climax and I haven't even kissed the guy.
No.
Because that's your job.
I just
Hold on,
no,
hold
not
on.
even a job. There's a night that I want to get
job.
fucked and I get fucked and probably like I like him, but it's not like oh my god, make love to me. I want to like
Yeah, because you have
It-
to sensitize yourself to it because you do that on a daily basis.
not daily, but I mean it's happened and many girls can agree to that even if they don't say it. Trust me.
Okay.
But I
I want to get to you. I want to
Like,
get. I want to get to you real quick.
On a daily basis, like
Hold
Are
on.
you
really
Whoa, ladies. Whoa, hold up. Chill out.
everybody has hookups.
No, but
Everybody,
we
come
should-
on.
We should
No, no.
clear that up.
Okay,
No,
we'll clear.
damn right I will.
Okay, damn right you will.
No, I will.
Let's clear
Because
it
she
up.
said daily basis. I don't.
Oh no,
what
no,
do you
oh,
mean
no!
by
You already
every
cleared
day.
it up. Hold on.
I don't even
wanna-
fuck
Sure,
every
no,
day.
sh-
I don't
let
fuck
her
every
speak.
day. I
Let her
know.
speak. What did you mean? What did you
Your
mean?
profile says 24/7.
No, actually, no.
Yes, it does.
No, 24/7 now, bitch.
Okay, I'm gonna pull it up and put it on screen, guys.
Nah, don't do that.
24/7
YouTubers
what?
Yeah, don't do it.
demonetize.
I don't want to.
So wait, so her what
24/7.
profile are you talking about?
Her
her website.
yeah, no, she's an escort. So
Okay, so her
it says,
website.
yeah, it says she's available 24/7.
I mean, I have my pages, but trust me, not 24/7 because I do have my shit going on and I have things
that's
to
what
do.
is on there, and you made that page.
Don't worry about social media. Get to know me and then you talk
First
to
of
me.
all, that's not social media.
Yeah.
Trust me, you don't know me. I'm smarter than what you
I don't want to
think.
know you.
Okay, wait, ladies,
don't
why are you
have
making
to.
it a personal thing? We're just talking about facts.
I mean,
here.
she's coming at me. I'll go back at anyone.
No, what you
That's taking it.
I want. I don't.
yeah,
I
she's
don't,
daily
hold on.
24. I don't give a fuck what nobody online says because nobody fucking knows me.
But-
Probably her
But no
or
one
my
online is
close
saying that.
people,
You-
not online.
You posted that online. It's out there now. You can't get mad because people are finding it.
It's
right?
like a visual. Like nobody really knows me. Or
So,
what the fuck?
but
really
I
happened.
can
get
only
what she's
I
saying.
can only get to know you off of what I see. If I see
Okay.
it says 24/7,
And if I want you to get to know me, I'll let you. And if I don't want to, you won't.
Okay.
That's how it is.
I want to get back to
Understandable.
the Anna real quick.
Some
The-
people
the-
do, not everybody.
The Anna, before I let you go, here's what I was saying. When a man and a woman have sex, and you guys
And
are
that's TMI, by the way, Miss Girl over there.
no, but you
Like,
gotta hold on,
TMI.
hold on, Diana.
This is a podcast.
Diana, hold up,
so
Diana,
the
Diana,
other part
Diana,
is too
Diana.
much.
Hear
What?
me out. The chat is finding this about you, not
I
her.
don't care, babe.
Okay, so you're directing all
I'm,
your anger
I'm
towards her.
international. I've done porn. I've been out there.
So
I
why
know
not own
shit,
it?
and I know how niggas are, and I know how bitches are.
So why not
I'm
own
not a
it?
stupid bitch.
So why not own it then? Why
I,
you? Why
and
you?
I
upset?
will, but I'm gonna be real with you, and I'm telling you how I feel. And what you think is not
Ladies think
everything.
about
Trust
how
me, and what
Krypton
she thinks
has
probably
passed
not.
since
Everybody
high
has
school
their
life is
opinion,
too
and I
short,
respect
stop rolling
everyone.
the dice, find a guy
And she's
settle
a little
down.
more open-minded about things, and I feel like that's how I am too. It's not all black and white. Trust me, babe.
Okay. You know what? Before I let you go, and
Yeah.
thank you for being patient. What I was saying is, when a man and a woman get together
Okay.
and they connect and they
Okay.
have sex
Okay.
and they both climax together,
Okay.
that is one of the most spiritual moments. Period. You can't sit there and then compare it to something else and be like, well, I kind of agree with both of you guys. It's either one is or one isn't.
Okay. I think due to like personal experience, I think that it would really be spiritual is if there's an emotional connection when you're truly making love with somebody, when
Love,
you're making
exactly.
eye direct like it's straight up intimacy because it's not the same as you're having sex with a random dude and you just take a nut.
You're just horny. Fuck it.
Diana.
Yeah, there's horniness and then there's
Diana.
And
actually
everybody does it.
feeling things.
Diana, would I
Then I would think, yeah.
okay, Diana,
It's
hear me
spiritual.
out. what you just said is I agree 100% with what
Okay.
you just said.
Okay.
That's what I was describing. What
Okay.
I'm saying is there's no point in women just going out here having sex randomly for fun in the name of fun.
Okay.
There's no point in that. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You guys sit here and call me a misogynist because I tell you not to do that. Well, you're controlling, you're manipulative. Bro, I'm looking out for you guys. Your worth in this world
Who
is
said
your
that?
beauty. Who
Yeah,
said
right.
what?
Who
Why
called
do
you a
guys go
misogynist
out
And who said
to get laid?
I need you to
right?
speak into the mic, please.
who called you a misogynist?
You did.
Oh, no.
I did not call you a
First of
misogynist.
all,
I brought up misogyny, but I did not directly call you a misogynist.
I don't think she directly.
Do I have
did
an
it.
opinion
So-
now on it? I sure the fuck
Okay,
do.
so
but
am I a misogynist in your opinion? Yes or no?
hell yeah.
Oh my fucking
Hell yeah.
God.
Okay, how about
Let me
this?
say it now. I'm gonna speak loud and
Okay,
motherfucking
okay.
clear. I think
So-
you're a misogynist.
Okay,
Hell
so,
yeah.
so okay,
You
perfect.
fucking are.
Listen, okay, cool. Now
Hell
give me
yeah.
okay. Now give me one example that I did tonight.
The entire fucking podcast. What the fuck?
Okay,
you
how about
mean?
you give me one?
You're
specific-
wild, bro.
Why don't
For
you
real.
give me one specific thing I did tonight that makes me misogynist?
Giving space to putting down another woman for what she does for work, whether
Yeah.
that be escorting, whatever the fuck it is. Giving space to that on your podcast after you preach about respect that's fucked up. That's fucked
Giving
up.
space for people to put
You're,
down women.
you're allowing someone on your podcast after you preach about respect to disrespect her by bringing that up. That could be very personal.
so you're
to
talking about her, right?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
So first of all,
Also, and
the
you telling other women that they don't have body autonomy over what they choose to do
Mhm.
with their bodies. If a woman wants to fuck somebody she finds that empowering, who are you to tell her she can't do that?
I'm a man, and I'm telling
Because
you,
you view her as property.
No.
You pay
I'm-
for your woman.
no.
You pay for her woman. She doesn't have
Hold
work
on.
besides her.
Do
Let
do
me
I,
finish.
do I hold on? Do I
Let
view
me
my?
finish
Hold
because
on.
you asked
You know
my
what?
opinion.
I'm
So,
gonna
like, you know,
okay,
I'm gonna
all right,
finish.
yeah, but I'm gonna let you finish. But don't cut me off when it's my turn to talk.
Yeah,
Deal?
because it wasn't your
Okay.
turn to talk. You
All right.
asked me a question.
Whoa,
So
whoa,
let
whoa,
me
whoa,
finish.
whoa, whoa! All right, bro. I just said I'm gonna let you finish, but when it's
Let
my
me
turn,
finish
don't cut me
then.
off. Go ahead. Shout out to the super chatters, man. Go ahead.
Where was I at? What was my point?
You
there?
were
'Cause
saying that
got cut off,
that I
so-
view women as property. Go ahead.
You do,
To lighten
in
the
my
mood,
opinion,
Eric,
you view
we need
women
to
as
recruit an
property
unrevenge
because
MILF to film with
you're-
Lord Peachy. We might as well capitalize on.
Shout out to the super
unrevenge and
chatters, man.
make
We
Kim
appreciate. Make sure you
Kardashian
guys like the
jealous.
video
I'm gonna
too.
let this finish because I
volunteer
can't.
to be
I
the
can't
scene
hear.
director.
with
I
this.
don't recommend Diana.
Okay, go ahead.
Where were we at?
I view women as property.
I think personally, you do view women as property because of your point that you're saying that you think that women should be in a relationship where a man pays for everything and she doesn't pursue her own things that she decides to be successful.
Are you finished?
Sure, I'll let you interject your opinion. I
Okay.
would love to hear it.
I'm a misogynist because I tell women that you shouldn't give your body away to just anybody, and that it's actually
Answer what I said.
Oh, I'm literally trying to answer everything that
But
you said.
you're
You
twisting
said
the
a
words,
lot.
though. That's the
No, I'm not twisting my words. My sisters are not my property, but I would still give them the same advice I'm giving you guys.
But your daughter's your property, right?
My
Because you're
daughter-
giving her to another man.
Well,
right?
my daughter's under my care. I mean, to an
but
extent.
she's your property.
My daughter is
not a
my
human
daughter.
being.
My daughter is my responsibility until she hits 18.
But she's not your property,
right?
correct?
What do you mean she's not my property? Like
It's a
to an,
very
to an
simple
extent,
question.
she is
Yeah,
my
to an
property.
extent.
To-
After 18,
She's
she
not your
decides
property.
what
Yo,
she
She's your
wants.
daughter.
If my
bro, it's
hold on,
different.
listen, you can't have one without the other. If
Yes,
I'm
you
re-
can.
if I'm
It's very
responsible
different.
if I'm responsible for you to an extent, you are my property.
Correct. I agree. Because
Absolutely
you have to have
fucking not.
authority.
Right.
If you're gonna have responsibility,
Then
you have to have
you view
authority
another
over
human
someone.
being as property. What's okay? So why did we move away from slavery?
We
in that
said
No,
in
but
a
children-
sense,
because people are
in
not
a
property.
sense,
That's my point.
Mama,
Like-
in a sense.
Like
Okay,
children
hold on.
But you
are
see what I'm
like
saying,
we
right?
are responsible for our children, but after 18, yeah, like she's.
That's what I said.
But for now, yeah, he's the dad and he's
But
responsible
she's
for many
not his
things.
property. That's a very strong word for that.
Yo, in
I don't
a
know about the
sense,
property,
there's no
but-
lease. There's no lease. You're my slave. I own you. You're my property.
I have
There's no
kids
lease.
myself.
But in a sense,
Are your kids?
Bro.
You're responsible for your kids,
They're
correct?
not human. They're
That's not my
dogs,
point.
but they're main for me.
what?
They're main.
Yo,
No, seriously. Like it could be a human kid, it could be a little pet. You guys know if you guys have pet, that's a responsibility, and you'll. I mean,
Chat, I'm gonna
if you're a good person, you're gonna look after that thing, whatever it is.
Chat, I'm gonna make a
Like-
story post after the podcast, and y'all, because of this type of shit, is why. Y'all understand?
All right. You know what? I appreciate you kind of breaking her down because she was going off right there. Ladies, let's move on from this topic because
I was
clearly,
sharing my opinion. I wasn't going on.
you know what?
Very controlled.
I value your opinion, even if
Thank
it's
you.
wrong.
Can we all have
Well,
opinions?
opinions can never be wrong because that's your opinion.
It's
baby.
an
That's not the
opinion.
truth. That's your opinion.
And it depends on the person and experience too.
Nobody's
I don't
opinion
wanna
is
go down
wrong.
this
Wait,
loophole.
wait,
I don't wanna
hold
go
on.
down this
Basil,
loophole.
listen to
Oh
what she
my
just
god,
said.
you guys are so
Basil,
thick.
listen to what she just said. Opinions can never be wrong.
Because it's your opinion.
The sky,
I'm not telling
the-
you your
my
opinion is
opi-
wrong. I
my-
just view you, and I have my own opinion about what you
Okay,
want.
Yeah.
my opinion
Okay.
is that your shirt is black.
Okay, that's your opinion.
Is,
But it's not.
is that wrong? Is it wrong?
If you view it as black,
Is it
yeah,
wrong?
yeah.
It's not a
That's
fact.
my
Capri,
opinion.
Capri,
I don't
is it
feel like a
wrong?
dumbass saying that,
Capri,
but
is it
I'm not
wrong?
gonna say
It's an
that.
opinion, not a fact.
Okay,
because
Capri, is that wrong?
obviously it's
Okay,
not
well, there's
black.
I wanna hear
difference
from
between
Capri.
facts and
Is it
opinion.
wrong, Capri?
There's a difference between facts and opinion.
Capri, is it
Mm.
wrong? Just answer the question. Capri,
Facts
is it
can be
wrong?
wrong. Yeah,
What
you-
he
that's
said is
not a
wrong.
fact.
What he
Because
just said
that's
is
not a
wrong.
fact.
Why are you dodging what I'm saying? Stop being political. Is what he
I just
said
answered
wrong?
your question. If you
Yes
would-
or
if
no?
you would
It's
stop
yes or no.
Fucking flapping your
You
jaws,
didn't.
you would
It's
hear
yes
what
or
I
no.
said.
It's yes or no. Is what he said wrong?
What's
Capri, is what he
that?
said
What's
wrong.
that?
Okay.
I'm not intimidated by you, so what's up?
Bro, okay. Let's move on, ladies. Let's move on. Real quick.
Can't pick this shit up,
Please.
bro.
All right, I want to go around the table with this one real quick. Ladies, if you are in a healing era,
Okay.
you're trying to find yourself. Okay, you've been through some fucked up shit in life, you're traumatized, you had some bad relationships, you're in your healing stage. Okay, you guys don't know what that is. I don't know what the fuck that is, but you guys do know what it is. And then you meet a guy and you really get into this guy, right? And you decide that you want to be celibate for the next year. Is it fair for him to assume to want to get sex to you? Like, is it fair that he wants to have sex? Is it fair for you to keep it from him since you're not a virgin? Is it wrong for him to say, listen, you're not a virgin. Other guys have had you. I understand that you're celibate now, but I want to have some sex. Is it fair for him to demand sex from you? Yes or no?
No. It does like are you in a relationship with this person?
So
or it's
I'll
just
say it
like
one more time, right? You met a guy.
okay.
You decided to be celibate before you met this guy.
Okay.
1 year.
Okay.
But he comes to you and says, listen, I like you. I don't see the purpose of you being celibate because I really like you. I think we should be having sex. Is it fair for him to expect sex from you?
I mean, is she gonna answer first or am I?
Oh, I want you to answer it.
Oh, okay. Do I think it's fair? I mean, for him to I guess so, yeah. Any man would expect that.
Okay.
But if I was in that position, I would tell him no.
Okay.
I wouldn't even.
So,
if
ladies-
anything, I probably wouldn't even be getting myself involved with this person.
Okay.
Because I know that I'm not capable of giving my body to him, knowing that I'm dealing with my own trauma. My scars are getting healed, and I know that would probably fuck me up even more if I got myself involved
Okay.
with this
Let me
person.
rephrase it.
Okay.
You're dating a guy.
Okay.
You're celibate for a year, right? You're trying to
Okay.
be, right? Is it
Okay.
fair for you to keep sex from him since you're not a virgin? Is it fair? Is it fair to him? He's dating you. He's trying to be a good guy to you. He wants to date you long term. Is it fair for you to keep sex from him?
Maybe it's not going to be fair to him, but to me, if I'm telling you from the jump and you still want to date me, then that's kind of just doing it to yourself.
Okay, that's fair. What about you?
I agree with her.
Okay, that's fine. What about you?
I'm still processing like
Okay, I meet you today. I really like you.
wait, so are we dating or are we not?
We're not dating. We're just talking, right?
Okay.
You decided to go celibate for a year,
Okay.
but I know you got 17 bodies. Is it
Okay.
fair for you to make me wait, even though those 17 guys didn't have to wait?
I mean, no. I mean, it wouldn't be fair, like in that sense.
Okay, so
for
is
you
it
to wait.
so is it fair for me to expect sex from you?
Yeah.
Okay, so would you break your celibacy to have sex
No.
with me? Why not? You just said it wasn't
She's in a
fair.
different
Just
stage in her life.
because it's not fair to you doesn't mean I have to appeal to it. Especially if we're not like I'm just talking to you,
Mhm.
and like if you can't respect that that's what I want, then like, you know, I'm not saying that it's not fair. It definitely is fair for you to expect that, and I would understand if like you would go find it somewhere else because I'm not providing that. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna like just do it for your appeal, like because that's what you want. Like, you
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
That's fair. What about you?
I agree with what she was saying. Like, if there's gonna be somebody that is interested in me, and I said I'm celibate, then they have to understand and be okay with that. If not, they need to move on and find somebody who's just willing to do what they want.
But you're not a virgin. Why keep it from me?
because that's where I'm at that moment in time.
go,
If
it's
that's
that
how I'm
moment,
feeling with
yeah.
my body, then that person needs to respect it. And if they don't, then they can move on and find somebody who isn't in that stage of their life.
So is it fair to say that in society, men have to go based off how women feel? And it doesn't necessarily matter how a guy feels? Like, imagine if I was dating you and I said, listen, you're not a virgin. Why are you being celibate for? Like, I feel like we should have sex. You wouldn't care because it's all about your feelings, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? What do you think
mean,
about
you
that?
come to
Into
a-
the
Speak up,
mic,
Mike.
please.
You come to an agreement, and that's what it's about. Like
Okay.
she's in a stage in her life where she's different. Yeah, she had all these encounters, but right now that's not it. And you came into her life in this specific moment.
Mhm.
I mean, if it doesn't work out, you guys are not meant for each other in that moment. Why would you care the past? Like, people change, life changes you. Like,
The past doesn't matter to you at all, does it?
I mean, it's important because it makes you who you are nowadays. And yeah, I mean,
Oh, that's interesting because you said having a high body count didn't matter. So you choose when the past matters and when it doesn't matter.
it depends on people's opinion. Like for me, I don't like it. Doesn't like it is what it is, but it's personal. I actually don't even talk about that with random people. Who the
Okay.
fuck I fucked, and I don't even ask either. If you're in my life in this moment, it's because you choose to be. I'm not tying you up,
Diana, let me tell
and
you
I'm
something.
with you because I want to be.
No. You have it all wrong. If a guy doesn't ask you for your body count, he doesn't care. He's not invested
I
into
don't
you.
know about that.
He's
babe.
not invested into you. He's not invested into you. And here's another
To be
thing.
honest, a lot of guys don't.
You're and
That's weird.
and you're getting passed around. That's not weird.
How many guys have you fucked? I'll be like, for I don't know, me.
I get
That's
asked.
weird. I'm not even gonna like you. I'm
Really?
gonna be like, creep.
Creep. I think it's
Yeah.
creepy that you won't tell me your body count.
I don't know.
Because if your body count isn't high,
I don't think
why
that's
you have to?
important.
You know,
That's, that's
you-
very personal.
You know what's crazy is
I'm sorry.
we had over 1,000 girls come to the show, and the most amazing thing happens when we have virgins on here. They're always proud to be virgins, and they always say, "I'm a virgin." You know,
Good
when
for her.
when we ask them what the body count is, they're like, "I'm a virgin." Not one virgin has came on here and be like, "I'm a virgin, but I don't want to share my body count." Why? Because being a virgin itself is respectable. She respects herself. Everyone else is gonna respect her, right? Okay. What about you? Please speak into the mic. And if you forgot the question, let me know.
I did forget the question. Sorry. Can you repeat it for me?
What I said was, if I met you and you're trying to be celibate, and I say, listen, I know you fucked 50 dudes already. I want to fuck too. Is it fair for you to keep sex for me? Yes or no?
Does that include oral sex?
Hold on. Is it fair? Yes or no?
No, red flag.
Just want to know.
I think both the points are valid. So
Both
I
points are
actually
valid.
agree with her.
Okay. You said world sex? What do you mean?
Oral sex.
Oral sex.
Oral sex.
Well,
Oh,
I
that's a
wasn't talking
big
about-
red
I wasn't
flag.
talking about
That's a
oral
red
sex.
flag.
No, no, because I
Real
don't,
quick.
I don't
Her
know.
first
Like,
point.
I know, I'm. This might sound stupid, but I don't know, like, fully what celibate means. Does that mean like
So,
no?
Like, you're
Like,
not
you're
having
having
sex.
sex
You're
at all.
taking a break in
Yeah.
a way. Like you're
You're
like
healing.
Okay.
You're
blah,
healing.
blah,
You're
blah.
like, I'm a
actually,
bite
this like
Yeah.
this question.
You want
kinda
emotional
pertains to
support
me
before
because
a
I'm like,
fucker
I'm like,
coming to fuck you.
I'm like going through that like myself. Like I am
You're going through what?
healing
It
that
happens.
100% celibacy, no talking
How
to
long?
men.
How long have you been healing now?
Like it's been like half a year.
You just came on here and told us that you fucked the dude at a party.
No, I didn't.
Wait,
Don't
No,
say
I
that.
no, I didn't. She
Okay.
would know.
What?
Like
You
yeah,
did?
exactly.
Okay.
She
How
doesn't
about
know.
this?
No.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I didn't know about
Okay.
that.
Okay. Are you friends?
We're roommates.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say you guys are close though? Would you say
Yeah.
you're close? Okay.
Very, very.
Let me ask you a question. Look at me, okay?
Okay.
Are you an honest person?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know her body count?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Look at that.
why do women feel comfortable sharing the body count with each other, but not with men?
Great
If
question.
body count doesn't matter, why do you feel comfortable sharing it
I
with
think
other
it
women,
matters.
but not with men? Why?
Well, first of all, when you ask for their body counts on a live podcast for thousands of people watching, it's not the same as you're having a one-on-one conversation with a person that everybody else is not listening to. So and that's why when they say
Take
that
yourself
it's
out of the
personal,
podcast for a second.
Okay.
She just said that she knows her body count.
okay.
She felt comfortable disclosing her body count to her. She's a woman. However, she would not disclose it to a man. And I know
I
what you're
do.
gonna say. Well, hold on, let me finish. You're gonna say, oh, because they're roommates and they're besties. In general, women feel way more comfortable sharing their body count with each other than sharing it with a man. So if body count doesn't matter, why don't you share it with a man too?
It's because women with women, we understand each other. We deal with most of the same things.
No
the same
judging.
situations. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
judging.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm glad you
so
said that.
Basil, if you're a crackhead and I'm a crackhead, I feel comfortable sharing crack with you and telling you those details. But if I go
Fuck
into
yeah.
into YouTube and I tell people I'm a crackhead, they're gonna all judge me, correct?
Correct.
Mhm.
Okay. So does it make it right? That you can't sit here and say, well, she's a woman, she understands me, body count still doesn't matter. When in reality, you know the reason why you tell each other is because you guys won't judge each other, but men will.
Correct.
No, but I do tell like if I'm like not right now, but in the future, if I do decide to get with someone or in the past, like I've been honest to every one
Jesus.
of the guys.
Let me ask you a question and be honest.
Hmm.
Since you've been coming to this podcast, now you feel like it's respectable to tell the man moving forward about your body count.
No,
correct?
I've always done this.
So every single guy you've been like, yo, this is my body
The
count.
the one time where I kind of messed up is like he was asking me and I told him the number, but that number wasn't the number
What was it?
counting
What was
him. It
it?
was the number before him.
Okay.
So he thought it was including him. So I was like, I just went along with it. So I'm like one short
Okay.
in his eyes.
Wow.
Congratulations also, because you were the same woman that came on here and said your body count was 5. And then I said, what's your real body count? And you said
She said
2.
Okay,
And
I
then
was
you said,
joking. I
and
was
then no,
joking.
and then you said 20. And then
No,
you and then you said it was below 20. So you
Oh my
literally
God.
jumped from here to here to here to here.
I was joking.
Okay.
And
When you
like,
said 5, you were not joking.
No, we have the clip.
You were not joking when you
have
said
the
5.
clip. When
Do
you
not
okay,
do that.
yeah,
So why lie?
because it's on like whatever.
Okay,
like,
but
Yeah.
ladies, my point is this: if you're not ashamed of something, you're gonna just be honest.
Correct.
On your shit.
When you don't sit here and say you can, I'd be a hypocrite to sit here and say body count doesn't matter, and then when you ask me, I'm like, well, it's personal. It's personal. Like, why do you want to know? That's weird. Ew, weird.
So what's your body
I
count?
wouldn't talk to a
45.
Listen, here, I have a theory. I think people that lie are scared. You only lie when you're scared.
Facts.
Because if you're not, bro, think about it, right? When people get angry and they tell the truth, at that moment they
They're
don't
not
give
scared.
a fuck, right? They don't give a fuck whose feeling they hurt. They are not scared. But people that lie only lie because they're scared. So when you ladies sit here and tell me your body count doesn't matter, and I'm like, okay, cool. So what's your body count? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna tell you anyways. You're all scared to be judged, which means inherently you know that shit is not okay. So why sit here then and pretend that it is?
It matters.
More like privacy.
It's
Like,
privacy.
it could be, yeah, you're scared, but like privacy.
I definitely
Privacy
think
is
it's
It's not
just
like you're
judging.
terrified. Oh my god, like
No, but it matters. If it's private,
privacy
it's-
is important too. Like people have values and people have like their own. I don't know.
So an area here,
Not
it
everybody's gonna
matters.
understand everything. So
Shout out to the Anna for being honest, man.
I'm very honest.
I respect her for that. I really do.
And I don't give
respect
a
her for
fuck
that.
if I get judged, but I'm gonna speak my mind.
Okay, so what's your body count?
I'm not gonna talk about it.
But you just said you don't care if you get
It
judged.
depends what it is, but like
Because it matters. This
I don't
shit
even tell the
matters.
guys I'm dating, or not even she knows, and she's my friend. Like it's
Okay,
something we
between
don't like.
you two, who
it's
has a bigger body
personal.
count?
Yeah, we
Be-
don't even
something-
talk
No,
about
no, no.
it.
Okay, in your opinion,
That's
between
so
both of you,
classless. That's
It's
so
just
classless.
like
You have no class if you ask shit like that. It's pathetic,
I have no
honestly.
class.
I don't care.
Yeah, if you ask me shit like that.
Like we
How
talk
dare you
about
ask me that?
like we talk about like other
It's
stuff.
none of your fucking
How do you
business.
feel today?
Quite
Like,
frankly,
I mean, there's
Bro,
other things
if you
to
weren't
talk about.
if you weren't ashamed of your body count, you'd probably.
I
if you-
didn't say I was ashamed. I
if
just
your-
said it's none of your
if
fucking
your-
business.
If your body
ashamed.
count was
This
1,
is
you
very
sit here and be like, yo,
personal.
my body count's 1, and that's a
It
fact.
doesn't matter what my fucking body count is. If I don't feel comfortable answering that to you because I don't know you.
It does matter.
Probably she tells
And-
her boyfriend, but she doesn't have
Yeah,
to
of
say it
course.
here.
Ladies,
It's
by
nobody's fucking business.
ladies, whether you like to believe it or not, by default, it matters. By default, if you're not willing to take,
Answering a question that you just asked me on a podcast in front of, I don't know, your viewer account,
Who the
whatever.
fuck is on there?
It's I personally don't view that as respectful. That's my
Yeah.
opinion.
okay. So would you tell me
and
off
I don't
air?
I don't
Would you tell me off
no
air?
because I'm not dating you.
Yeah.
Because
Why
it
would I?
matters.
Why would I? I don't think it does.
Then
but
you would just say it'd be like, fuck
no
it.
man that I've ever, and I've been engaged and I've been in serious relationships, and no man has ever asked me
Your
that.
own
ever.
morals will not let you say that for millions of people to
He
watch
just said off
you.
podcast.
No,
Bro,
I mean,
I've sit here and I've told motherfuckers the
What do you mean?
deepest
I'm
shit about
confused.
me. I've told people my worst fucking
Okay, but
mistakes.
Well, that's
when it-
you.
Hold on, let me finish. Let me
Yeah,
finish.
sure. Sorry.
I've sat here and told people my life. I've told them I was
That's your
homeless. Oh, let me
choice.
finish. Let me finish.
that's your choice.
I've told people I was homeless. I used to fucking go into 7-Eleven and steal Snicker bars just to feed myself. I used to sleep in park benches. This is shit that most people wouldn't admit. And there's a lot more that I've admitted on here. I've admitted my mistakes. I'm not afraid of that shit. I own that shit. That's who I am. And I'm okay with that. You can't sit here and be like, well, you know, if there's thousands of people and you wouldn't be, I would the same thing. And you know who I am. I'm big on respect and honor. I'm gonna sell the same in this room. I'd be like that in front of 1,000 people.
Okay.
It doesn't matter to me.
Red here is a shovel. Keep digging your hole.
Oh my god.
Okay, shout out to you,
Hater.
bro.
Right?
Go ahead.
Ew.
What?
Yeah. Okay. There
terrible.
are stuff like that that is
Wow.
personal that you can choose to say, but sexual
love you.
things in general,
too.
whether it's a kink, whether it's sex or oral sex or anal sex or anything that's sexual,
Yeah.
shouldn't be for the whole entire world to listen to. That is
Why else would it be
that is
private?
something. Yeah.
Okay.
And that also, even if you only have one body, 2 bodies, 50 bodies, 1,000 bodies, it
200.
also, even at the end, it kind of still makes you look back to let the whole world know.
Yeah,
And
but
it's also what you consider private. Like, for example, if
Yeah.
I went on a date with some guy, I would be telling all the girls every single detail, like
Mhm.
what he ordered for a drink to like how he opened the car door. Like, I would tell them every single detail. But if I was telling my guy friends, I'd be like, oh yeah, I just went on a date, whatever.
let me tell you,
It
ladies.
depends
Let
who
me,
you're talking to.
Yeah.
ladies, let me tell you what's happening here. You think the reason why I'm asking your body count is to embarrass you. That's what you think. What I'm trying to prove is when I asked your body count, none of you guys want to disclose
To
that.
judge us.
It's not. Yo,
That's
can
all
I-
you want to know.
can I
is
finish?
To judge the girl.
Can I finish,
babe?
Diana? So what I'm saying is,
Then admit it.
I'm not asking
Sure.
you this to judge you. What I'm saying is, I'm asking this to show that inherently, whether you like to admit it or not, you know that body count matters.
Correct.
Okay. And the reason why is because you don't want to disclose it. If it
No, it
did,
doesn't.
okay, cool. Shout out to you.
Period.
Yo, do we have any super chats that we haven't gotten to yet, bro?
Yeah, we got David Jones.
Go ahead.
He said, to lighten the mood, Eric, we need to recruit an OnlyFans MILF to film with Lord Peachy. We might as well capitalize on OnlyFans and make Kim Kardashian jealous. I volunteer to be the scene director. I don't recommend Diana.
Wait,
Okay. Shout out to my man David
who
Jones.
was
man.
that?
That was
Wait,
David
hold
Jones
on,
right
David,
there.
what?
Yeah, David Jones, man. He
Yo, what?
yeah.
You're tripping.
Honor it and move on.
Hey,
Move on to the next one, bro.
All right, we got
Shout out to my man walking the wire too. He says, "Congratulations, shout out to you guys, man. Make sure you guys like the video, man. We really
Appreciate you.
appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. Is there any other ones, real quick?
Yeah, we got Lord Peachy just read his.
Go
and then Captain Caveman. Ladies, if your body count doesn't matter, then why does the size of a man's junk matter?
That is actually a really good question. You want to
Ladies, if
take that
your
one,
body
Dana?
count doesn't matter, then why does the size of a man's junk matter?
I don't even ask that before. Like, I actually want to get to know someone. Don't show me a picture of your dick. I don't care. I want to get to know you first, and if I like you, then I want to meet your little friend. And I mean, it depends.
Okay,
Really,
real quick. Your modded controller.
you can have a big dick, but if I'm not into you, I don't give a fuck how big your dick
Yeah,
is.
that's
To
true.
be
And
honest,
this-
I don't.
and-
And you can send me a video, and I don't like you, I'm gonna be like, ew.
and that's again. This I appreciate your honesty. And again, this is why I said
So keep
when
it in
you
your
end
pants.
up with bodies, it's no one else's fault but yours because you decide who you have sex with, ladies.
It's a
Okay.
connection.
Shout out to the super
Period.
chatters, man. We
Body
see you guys
autonomy,
coming in.
baby.
You got some big words under
Question
your
for the
I
ladies.
belt.
Do you
I
think it's
do.
personal
Very
to ask a
educated,
man how
actually.
much money he makes directly?
Like a lot.
Yes.
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 Shout out to your modded controller. Yeah, man. They actually already had answered that one a little bit earlier, brother. Okay, cool. Ladies, first of all, I want to thank you guys for being honest tonight for the most part, except for the body count
Yeah.
situation.
You didn't ask everybody.
Okay, I want to ask you now, okay? If body count doesn't let me finish. Why is it that in society, right? In society, a guy who's a virgin is looked at as trash. He's got no value to him, correct? This is how most people see it. Maybe not you, but the way men see a virgin guy is that guy has no game. He has nothing valuable to himself.
Facts.
What is it about him that he can't get any girls? Even women will sit here and say, if that guy's not experienced, I don't want him, right? So why is it that a guy who's a virgin is looked down upon but a woman who's a virgin is looked at as valuable. Why?
I mean, in just society, I can't really answer that because I don't see a man as trash if he's a virgin. I get the experience thing.
I'm not
wouldn't
asking you
wanna-
personally. I'm
yeah,
saying
that's what I'm
in
saying.
society.
I don't know how to answer that because I don't see it that way.
Okay. I'm not asking you for your personal opinion. I'm asking you to give me the opinion of the total population. Why do we think like that as a society?
I mean, I guess a girl's just like not interested because they feel like if another girl hasn't been interested, then why should she? I guess it's really like a look thing. Like if there's nothing that someone wants, and what the hell? Like why? What would I want out of the man? I guess that's really what it is.
That's a good point. What about you?
I think it's because men, they have to work, like they have to go out of their way to get women. So it's sort of like not necessarily an accomplishment, but like women, like I said, they get to pick and choose like who they want to sleep with. So when we have a higher body count, we like those are people that we probably didn't have to work for a lot of them, just because like women, like I can go out the street and like, you know, but a man, if a guy were to come up to a girl and be like, oh, like you want to fuck, like, you know, we'd be like, oh my god, like creep, like get away from me.
Okay.
But as a woman coming up to a guy, like he'd probably be like, hell yeah.
Okay. I appreciate your honesty. Guys, let me know if you guys want to do the rating game with the ladies, man. I think they would enjoy it. This is actually a pretty fucking cool panel, man. What about you? What do you think about that?
Shit, sorry, I lost my train of thought.
It's okay.
Okay, so I've actually met a full-blown
Again, not
man.
personal.
I know.
Not
Okay,
personal.
but I want to give an example before I explain myself first. I've met a full-blown man who is handsome, and he's a freaking virgin.
Okay.
So I know that it's not supposed to be personal, but I don't think it's trash. Now, generally speaking, it's just like how men don't want to meet women in their masculine phase because it's a turnoff. It's just the other way around. Nobody wants to be with someone and teach them when you already hit a certain age, like 25 and up, and you're like, okay, this grown-ass man is a virgin, and now I got to start from scratch with this man. And then there's going to be like the side effects, like, oh my God, what if he falls in love? He's going to catch feelings, and I just want his match.
Okay.
So that's the way that society is going to see it.
Okay. That's fair. What about you? Why? Why do men that are virgins get looked down upon, but a woman who's a virgin does not?
I would like to agree with her just because they
You
lack
haven't
the
done
skills.
anything but agreed with her all night. That's literally all you've done all night. It said, I agree with her.
I mean, okay,
I'm gonna come to you first next time.
I'll give you my full opinion.
Okay.
So it's just because they lack the skills. I don't see that as something to look down upon, but other women might see it as like, you know, they don't know what they're doing, and it's really hard to have sex with someone and then you're like, damn, that was awful. I wish I never did that.
Okay, so why is it that men don't look at women like they don't know what they're doing, and
Because,
the sex is
like-
gonna be awful? Because we
because-
don't look at it like that.
Dominant.
I mean, yeah, a man has to do work, and like depending on the girl, most girls just lay on their back, so it doesn't really matter. They're just
Okay.
laying on their back.
Okay, shout out to you.
Hello,
Are you just laying on your back?
Pillow princess.
Are you a pillow princess? What can you elaborate on what a pillow princess is?
I heard that recently too. I don't know.
You know what that is?
I don't know. I've heard that recently though.
It depends a day. It depends a day, honestly.
Okay,
Like,
so
if
what's
I
a
wanna
pillow-
get that treatment for show, then I'm gonna be a fucking pillow princess.
What is
and
that? What
get-
is a pillow
get
princess?
the treatment.
What
you
is
know
a-
what I'm saying? Lay back, get the treatment. But you know, not every day is like that. Sometimes I want to like freak his shit. You know, like especially if I love him.
I don't know what a pillow
And-
princess is.
and
I'm
he
not-
has-
Pillow princess is
especially.
a pillow princess just is like a girl who doesn't really do shit in bed. She just
Just
takes the
lay
dick.
there.
She just
I
lays there. She
disagree.
doesn't get
I
off
disagree.
the pillow. That's what a pillow
I
princess
disagree.
is.
I'm
So can you give the
lazy.
definition?
For me, I define it as like you are the princess. You're the fucking princess. You're
I've
getting
never
the
heard it
treatment
that
from
way.
a
Yeah,
guy.
I've heard it your way.
Yeah, I've never.
Well,
Well,
I've
you're
heard
not.
it
You're
this
not.
way,
You're,
so
Well,
I guess
finish
we all
it.
hear
Oh, yeah, I
Finish
want-
it. You haven't finished.
You know what? You
What
guys
was
are
I supposed
rude
to
to
say?
her. I'm gonna sit here and call you guys out.
I'm
You
sorry.
guys are being very fucking rude to her. She's been super respectful all show, very kind, very feminine. I think you guys are being very rude to her. Let's let
I
her
don't think
talk.
you are.
No, nobody's being rude.
No, I don't think you are at all.
Okay, so you're a pillow princess.
No, I'm not. a pillow
Okay,
princess,
how about
actually,
this?
but
Since
fuck.
they don't want to explain what a pillow I think what a pillow princess
I
is,
already did.
you
That's
just
all.
lay on your
You didn't
pillow and
finish
you just get
it.
fucked.
I know because I was.
I think they do. I
multiple
think they
times.
do like the underneath, like you know how women have curves. Maybe you put a pillow underneath.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
No,
I get that
no,
all the
no. A
time.
pillow princess is just when you lay on your back and do
Literally,
nothing.
I told
You just
you.
like Lay on your
So wait, so
back.
you guys have never had a guy like put a pillow underneath you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wish.
For the
I should-
booty to pop
Shit,
out.
let me know.
Yeah.
It's just basically if you don't get on top. Like you don't get
No,
on
the
top,
pillow's there
like-
for angles.
Okay, so
not...
so we're wrong.
Right.
No, you're right.
Okay,
You're right. Like they don't get off the pillow. Like we don't like get on top. Like
gotcha.
the guy's always on top.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
Real quick, why is a woman that's a virgin looked at as valuable but not a man?
According to who?
According
Society?
to society, yes.
I don't know. I think that in my experience, society views anyone that's a virgin after like a certain age as kind of weird. Right? Am I tripping? Like,
Not really,
Yeah.
but yeah.
In a sense,
yeah.
I
I
understand
mean,
what
unless you're
you're saying.
religious, but like, yeah, like even for women, like say you're past like 21, maybe it's kind of weird. Let's be
No.
real.
Hell no.
But
You're
you-
weird.
you
But
would
you're
do that?
guys, though,
Hold
it's
on.
different.
Let me tell you how valuable you would be right now if you were 21 and you were a virgin. Guys would literally pay millions
Millions.
to be with you and have the right to, marry you.
I had some offers. I was a virgin until I was 19, actually.
Damn, why'd you lose it?
I was in love, actually.
Where's he now?
I don't fucking know.
So would you, if you could go back in
It's
time,
none of my business.
if you-
Shit.
if
He's
you-
not my man.
if you could go back in time, would you still give it up to him?
Yeah, it taught me a lot
About what?
about myself, what I want and desire, what I want from a relationship, what sex
Feels like.
sex's value
Ladies, I
is
just
for me in a relationship.
I just said if you could go back in time and redo that, you would still give it away to a guy who you literally just said you don't care about him, you don't know where he is in
no,
life.
I do care about him. I have love for him, but we're not together.
Why wouldn't you
so-
want to keep
I
that
don't
for
care
your
where he's going.
husband? Why would ladies, do you understand what happens when a guy marries a virgin? He becomes absolutely infatuated with this woman. There's absolutely nothing this guy wouldn't do for this woman.
So your first relationship was with a virgin?
No, my first relationship was not with a virgin.
So she was a virgin
But
when you met her?
hold on, no, she was not a virgin when
Okay.
what I'm saying is, here's what happens with women, right?
I'm just saying.
I say
like,
something they
this is
don't
your own
agree with. Hold on,
standard.
hold on. Listen, I say something they don't agree with, and they start attacking me personally.
Nah,
I'm
like,
speak-
I didn't say I
hold
didn't
on.
agree with
I
that.
said
That's
before
your-
the show,
that's
we're
your
speaking in
opinion.
general,
I
right?
respect it.
I said we're speaking in general, right? And she's sitting here like, your first girlfriend was a virgin?
This is your own virtue that you
yes,
said that you
exactly. Hold on,
like,
but let me
so
finish.
I'm
Let me
just
finish.
asking a question. I
Hold
didn't
on,
say
let
shit.
me finish. Let me finish.
Don't feel
So-
attacked.
I'm not feeling attacked. I'm just asking you to let me
Fire.
finish. I'm asking you to let me.
No, you
So
have
what I?
space here. Safe
I'm
space.
sorry. What'd you say?
It's your safe space. You can talk
Okay,
about that.
cool. So then calm down and let me finish.
I'm calm, baby. What you mean?
All right. So number one, most guys want virgins. Okay, I've had chances to be with virgins and I chose not to because, in my opinion, when I had the opportunity to have sex with a virgin, I just didn't want to be that guy. I wasn't looking at that girl as the person I wanted to be with, so I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna pass." Fuck it. Some people would be like, "You're stupid," but I just didn't want to be that guy because I heard women tell me stories about the guy they had sex with that they didn't ever care about, and I'm like, "Yo, I don't want to be that guy." So I just never was that guy. Now here's the thing: I've
I
never been.
respect that, by the way.
Okay, thank you. I've never been with a virgin, right? And that was by choice. To an extent, too, though, I had no choice because I'm only being able to pick from the girls I meet.
Correct.
And most girls I meet aren't virgins. Now, I could have sought out a virgin, like I said, but damn, that would have been hard. And then the chemistry would have had to been good, right? I would have to feel
You would have to
attracted
be
to this
attracted,
woman.
yes.
And so my and I say this all the time, every show. If you're not a virgin, and if you're not a virgin who's a single mother, you have to be so valuable to the guy that you're dating that this guy can literally look at a virgin and be like, yeah, that's cool, and that's what I would prefer. But this girl right here is too valuable. She's too invested into me. She's invested into my businesses. She's invested into my life, our future, right? You don't just give up a woman like that for just anybody, bro. You just don't. Does that make sense? Everybody's quiet now, right? I'm sorry. You have something to say? You laughing?
No.
Go ahead.
No, there's not really much to say.
There's not really much to say. Okay, cool. Let me see. I think I have one more question. Oh, ladies, real quick. Which race would you say has the lowest divorce rate?
The lowest.
The lowest divorce rate.
What race?
What race? Yes.
Shit, I don't know, to be honest.
Just take a guess if you don't know. Blacks, whites, Hispanics.
I think Hispanics.
Hispanics. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you? Remember, we're talking about all races here, not just those. Which one?
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern. Okay. What about you? What do you think? Which one? Into the mic, please. Why you biting your lip like that?
I don't know
Just take a guess.
which race.
Yeah. Which one?
Lowest divorce rate.
Yes.
Ooh, Middle Eastern was a good one.
Yeah.
I go-
Yeah.
So you think Middle East? What about
Yeah.
you?
Same.
Okay. What about you?
White.
White. Okay. What about you?
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern, right? Okay,
I want
cool.
to make an opinion.
I
on
want to
this.
know what the chat thinks, and I want to get your opinion. Matter of fact, what's your opinion? Let me know what the
Jules,
chat
what do you
thinks.
think?
What's your opinion?
I was reading the chat.
Okay, so
Sorry.
what's your opinion though?
On what?
I'm sorry. So which race do you think has the lowest divorce rates
Ooh.
out of all the races? Asians. Okay.
That's why I was gonna go.
You were gonna go
Orientals,
Asians. Okay. Let me know what the chat thinks. So here's the facts, right? It says here that nationally, 14% of Asians are divorced. That's 14, right? And it says that Hispanics and whites are tied at 34%, and black people actually have the highest at 39%.
God.
So
damn.
Asian people actually are divorced the lowest at 14%.
That makes
14% out of 100, bro. They
That's
almost never break
low.
up.
That's very low.
They almost never fucking divorce. And if you look at society, they're the ones that are thriving the most. Doesn't that make
so
sense?
Focused on work that they
Yeah,
don't
they're
care about
like
sex as
little
much.
minions.
What?
They have like, yeah, maybe
You're
they're so.
attacking her right now. She's
I
Asian.
don't know. No, but statistically, like Asian people and Indian people are the top earners financially in the U.S.
I think Hispanics play a big role too.
But
They're
no,
not
what
the
she's saying
top
is a
earners.
fact. No, what she's saying is a
It
fact.
is
I
a
feel
fact.
like Hispanics are the first ones to break shit up. Like
Hispanics
Hispanic
and white
people work
are
very
actually tied
hard,
at
though. That's
34.
very true.
African Americans are at 39%, so they're actually the highest.
That is crazy.
Asian people are at
surprised not higher.
14. So here's the thing, right? You said that someone here said that it's because they work too much. They're focused on work, right? They're focused on family.
Correct.
family, religion, like
The-
Middle Eastern,
Oh, yeah,
very
that's
like.
Yeah, we're
wait.
very,
Wait.
It
All
doesn't
those,
mean they're
all-
cheating.
all
maybe
the
they
things
do,
you just
but it's
named
like
are traditional
family.
values. All the things you just named are traditional values.
Yeah.
All the things you just named are things I tell you I believe in, right? And you sit here and you disagree with me, but the numbers don't lie, right? If you're not, you don't see,
Period.
you don't. How many Asian girls do you see at the strip club?
A few.
How many?
Damn.
Let's keep a
few.
G. She's gonna say a few, but I'm saying overall.
Okay, I've only been to the strip club twice. I haven't seen any.
Okay.
Have you seen any virgins there?
We're not talking about
Serious
virgins.
question.
We're not talking about virgins. What
I
I'm
mean,
saying,
they're dancers.
listen,
Doesn't mean they're fucking
how-
people.
even in general, right? Listen,
They could just dance.
why are you moving the goalposts? I'm trying to prove a point here. You keep cutting me off. When I go to a strip club, the few times that I've been, I've never seen an Asian girl there. I've seen whites, blacks,
my God.
Hispanics. I've even seen some fucking
Oh, I know a badass Asian. She's
Okay,
like,
cool. Shout out to her. She's one out of a million, right?
I have a couple of
So-
Asian
so
girls
think
that
about
work
it.
for my company.
Asian people come to this country, right? They focus on work, they focus on building, they focus on God, they focus on family, and they become successful. And they don't divorce.
We're actually like a lot of. Well, actually, I can't speak on all. Never mind. I'm not even gonna say that.
Okay, what I'm saying is Hispanics, white people, black people, look at what we focus on: rap music, going out, fucking whoever we want, trying to kill each other. Rap is literally every rap song is about shooting someone up, fucking someone else's girl,
doing
Fucking
drugs,
It's all crazy shit, right?
stupid shit.
And we think we're getting ahead. We're not, bro. We're really not. You know, all this promiscuity stuff that you guys preach, that doesn't work for you long term. Which
What
is
do you
why
mean, you guys?
well, she was literally telling her a few minutes ago, like, yo, if you feel like having sex, go ahead and have sex.
Yeah, she's not preaching that. She's telling her she has body autonomy. That's different.
Body autonomy.
Preaching is like indoctrinating a lifestyle on someone.
Okay,
Jesus.
giving advice. Giving advice.
Yeah, giving advice and indoctrinating someone on a lifestyle is not the same
Just
thing.
do it.
Okay.
Period.
God damn it, bro.
I'm just saying, like, let's-
No.
let's
You know
get
what? I'm
real.
not gonna argue with you, bro.
You shouldn't, because I'm right. But anyways,
how do you keep a man? You argue so much.
I
How do you
got a
keep a
few,
man?
baby.
They,
Shit.
some guys love
I
it.
keep 'em.
Some
I
guys-
really do keep up.
Oh,
baby.
yeah, they
Shit.
do.
Some guys
Don't
like
worry
that.
about me.
Some guys like it that you're argumentative and
Hell
combative.
yeah.
Yeah. They
have
Man
a
with
fetish
intelligence.
about
Love
it,
that
actually.
shit.
So
Because,
what-
you know, it's better to talk to someone who's not dull and actually
course.
fucking interesting. I mean, if you're, in my opinion, I view men that are like, that are wanna view you in a misogynistic way as pussies, really. But that's just my opinion.
What?
The guys that you are
Wow.
entertaining, you don't want to end up with.
You don't know the guys who I'm entertaining.
But you don't want to end up with them. That's what I do know.
I
Because you
entertain
wouldn't.
wealthy men who are like really amazing people. That's who I entertain.
Yeah, but you're a toy to them. You're fun.
not necessarily.
Yes, you. None of them are
How do you
giving
know
you a
that?
ring. None of them are giving you a ring.
You want to talk to him? Like,
Yeah, let me talk to them. Go ahead and
okay.
call them.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that.
You know
I don't
what?
have my
After the
phone.
show,
My phone's
how
off.
how about
so,
this?
you
After
know,
the show, you can show me some shit since you want to throw all this
I
stuff
don't.
out
I don't
there.
need to prove shit to you.
Okay,
but
cool.
I would
Then-
love
then-
to actually.
Well, I'm a billionaire. I don't have to prove shit to you, but just know I'm a
You're
billionaire.
a billionaire.
I'm a billionaire. I don't have to prove it to you though.
You don't
Okay, well,
It's
I'm
like
a
I don't
billionaire.
have to.
own it. That's your truth.
I'm a,
Live
bi-
in
I'm
it.
a own my truth. I'm a billionaire.
I could still doubt it, but
Okay, cool, man. I actually want to play the rating game real quick, man. Ladies, is anybody here gonna take offense if we play a game?
No.
No, we're all cool. We're all honest here, correct? Okay, cool. So we're gonna play the rating game real quick, ladies. Short and concise. We're all gonna rate each other off physical appearance. Okay, physical appearance, and the good thing is this is actually one of the best
Looking panels.
looking panels.
Yeah.
Because we've had some ugly chicks here. So,
Yo, and then
yo, hold on.
Steve
What's
and
wrong
Curtis
with
be
me being
lying.
honest though?
Yeah, it's cool.
You said
No, I mean, I like honesty, but I feel bad for.
yeah, but see, facts don't care about feelings.
I'm just laughing because you were so blunt.
Yeah, right. Yeah, me too. That's why I laugh.
But
The
I'm-
podcast name is
It's
Unfiltered.
a problem. It's not.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something. I'm blunt with him too. I'm blunt with her. I'm blunt with everybody.
No, as am I. But
Yeah.
like, I'm just not.
No, because you can't sit here and say "as am I," but then say
No,
you're so
I'm
blunt.
I'm just not used to other people being blunt. That's why.
Okay, but wouldn't you say that being blunt is the same thing as just being honest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with being blunt?
There's nothing wrong with it. I was just like, I'm just laughing because like, like the way you said it was just like, I don't know.
You guys don't even know what you're arguing for.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying, like, I'm just making a statement. Like, it was just funny.
Okay, all right. Let's play the rating game real quick. I want you to start off. We're only rating each other off physical appearance, nothing else.
Like from 1 to
Just
what?
from 1 to 10 off how everybody looks,
Oh, God.
physical appearance. 10 means you're a supermodel. 1 means you're ugly. 5 means you're an average looking person. Okay.
Okay.
Again, our physical appearance only. Please don't start talking shit to each other about mentality or what your zodiac sign is or nothing like that. Just physical appearance. I want you to rate her from 1 to 10.
That's very
What would you rate
personal.
her, please?
I'd say a 7.
She's a 7. What would you rate her right here?
A 9.
You would rate her a 9. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with the fact that she's your friend.
No, I think she's beautiful. I
Okay.
love Middle Eastern girls.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would you rate her right here?
She's like an 8.5.
Okay, so she's a 9, but she's an 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What is she right here?
Like a 7.
Okay. What would you rate her right here?
Like a 7.
What would you rate yourself?
Like an 8.
Okay. What about you? 1 to 10.
6,
Okay.
8, 7, 7. Like a 7.
What would you rate yourself?
Well, now probably like a 6.
Yeah.
Why? Be confident in yourself.
Yeah, that was like the most humble.
Oh, God.
shout out to you. Okay.
Like,
What about
now
you? What would you
six.
rate her 1 to 10? Into the mic, please, Diana. Into the mic. You've been you've been grabbing the mic like this all night, doing this, but you're scared of
I
talking
want
to
to show
her.
my nails.
Yeah, you're like this, bro. She's been
She's
like
literally
all
massaging
night,
his
bro.
shit, bro.
Okay. All right. 1 to 10. What would you rate her right here?
Like 6, 7.
Okay. What about her?
Like 7,
What would you rate her right here?
8.
What would you rate her?
Like 6,
So she's a 6. What would you rate her right there?
7,
She's a 7. What would you rate yourself?
7, 8,
7, 8.
9, maybe.
Maybe
7,
a
8,
9.
9.
Okay. 7, 8, 9. Okay. Real quick, into the mic, please. What would you rate her from 1 to 10?
I would say 8.
So she's an 8. Chat, let me know if you guys agree with me, man. I agree with the ladies actually. So she's an 8. What would you rate her right here?
7.
Okay. What would you rate her right here?
Her?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rate her?
I would say 8.
Her right here.
7.
What about her?
7.
What would you rate yourself?
Like 8.
Okay. Same thing, please. Go.
9, 7, 7, 8, 8.
What would you rate yourself?
Like an 8-9.
An 8-9, ladies.
Come on.
I rate myself a 10-11. Okay, what about you? 1 to 10, what would you rate her? Into the mic, please, ladies. Jesus Christ.
I was getting to it. I'll give her like a 6.5, a 6.2. I'll give her a solid 8. Yeah, I'll give her a solid 8 too. An 8.5.
8.5. What would you rate yourself?
A 7.5.
All right, 7.5. Thank you, ladies, so much for being honest. I appreciate that. Real quick, now we're gonna have fun. You guys are gonna rate the guys, okay? Do me a favor, Curtis. Put yourself on the screen real quick so the ladies can go ahead and get a look at you. And you know what, bro? Just because they're gonna cry, can you do me a favor and stand up? I already know they're gonna fucking be like, oh, I can't see him because he's so short. And then look at yeah. So he's a pretty tall guy. I think he's like
6'3".
6'3". Okay. Real quick.
That's her type.
Yeah, no,
That's
yeah,
pretty
she's
tight.
smiling, she's
Yeah.
licking her lips. Yeah,
He was like, oh shit, sick. Oh yeah.
her eyelashes started flying away. Okay, okay, cool. Real quick, so you guys are gonna rate him, myself, and then Basil. I'll start off with you. What would you rate him, Curtis?
An 8.
Okay, what would you rate me?
A 6.5.
Okay, what would you rate him?
Can you take out the shades real quick?
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
They asked.
Okay, a 7.5.
Okay, same thing, please. Curtis, me, and then him. Go.
Let me see.
God damn it.
Curtis, come
Yeah,
back.
one last time, bro. If they can't take a look at you now, then they just don't do it again.
Okay, like a 5,
Okay, so what would you rate me?
6,
What would you rate him right here? What would you rate him?
like a 5.
Like a 5. Okay, same thing, please, Diana. Speaking to the mic, Diana. You've been
Okay,
masturbating this
him-
thing all night, but go ahead. Yes,
Don't keep doing it. So
don't do it anymore, bro. You're good.
him. Okay, 6'3", right?
It is
6'3", right?
Yes,
6'3".
Yeah.
Why'd you do that just now? Why'd you do that?
I don't know. I do weird things. What's wrong with that?
You probably get paid a lot. You probably get paid a lot. Okay.
I'm
Well,
unique.
okay. What would you rate him? 1 to 10.
Like probably like 7,
Okay. What'd you rate me?
like 5, 6.
Okay. What'd you rate him?
Like 6.
Okay. Perfect. Same thing, please. Curtis, myself, and then him. Go. What would you rate him?
Who do I start with?
With Curtis. Yeah.
Curtis. I would say Curtis is probably a
Into the mic,
7,
please.
Yeah,
Into the mic.
7. Curtis.
So he's a 7. What am I?
Let me see from the front.
I've sat next to you the whole entire fucking show.
I mean,
Come on.
I mean,
I'm sorry. What was
So-
it?
I would say like a 6.
Okay. What would you rate him?
6.
Okay. Same thing,
Yeah.
please. Curtis.
Um,
God
6,
damn. Okay. Me.
5,
Okay.
6.
Okay. Same thing, please.
I'll give him a 6.
Okay.
Like a 6.5.
Okay.
A 5.5.
Okay. Ladies, thank you for taking forever. Okay. Now we're gonna rate you, ladies, 1 to 10. And I guess since Steve is not here, we're gonna let Curtis play this one. I guess as well
Let's
too.
go.
Okay, let's have fun with this one real quick. Chat, let me know if you guys agree with this. I actually think, if I'm being honest, this is one of the best looking panels we've had.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree to that. Can you do me a favor? Can you stand up and give
Okay.
us 360?
You know what, guys? Real quick, before we finish with this, I actually want to do something that's called chat talk at the end. You guys could give us I'll let Jules pick, and can you star like the top maybe five chats that we could
Okay,
read?
so yeah, we forgot to tell them. So we're gonna pick like 5 questions that you guys asked throughout the show, and we're gonna ask them at the end. So go ahead and drop your questions.
Yeah,
that
man,
you
drop
wanna
some
know,
question, guys, or just anything you
and
want to say in general.
Yeah, we'll pick them out, and you guys can go ahead and.
Yeah, shout out to you guys, man. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys like the video, man. Okay, real quick. Can you do me a favor? Take off your headset real quick, and then just stand up for me real quick. You don't have to move anywhere. You can just stand up right there.
Okay.
Shout out to you. All right, cool. Just do me a favor. Just do like a little spin real quick. Shout out to the outfit. You going out after here? She probably going out.
No, I just saw the uniform as a dress. And
Oh, okay. Cool. I appreciate that. Yo,
Yeah, shout out to you.
no offense, but is that like Shein or Fashion Nova?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's dope.
Wait, why you say no offense?
I don't know, cause some people,
What was
I
it?
love that place.
I don't know.
I just bought like more clothes from there.
Okay.
Yeah, they
So
have
which one's better, Shein or Fashion Nova?
I don't know. I get a lot
Fashion
of Shein
Nova, I think.
clothes.
Fashion Nova's better.
Well,
I
it's
don't know.
like
I
better
don't think I've
quality,
ever
I'd
got from
say.
Fashion
Really?
Nova.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yes, do me the favor, please. Shout out to you too. It's okay. It's okay. You're good. You're good.
What the cup do to you?
It's all good.
Turn.
Yes, you can turn right there.
Oh,
Shout out to the MILFs, man. The MILFs.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's a MILF?
I don't know. She's a mother. She's a move.
She is a mom.
Okay,
take
cool.
it,
You
I'll
can do
take
the
it.
same
I
thing
like
too.
it.
Yo, you're kind of tall actually.
This shit, both of y'all.
Damn. So that means you is that
Ooh.
real? Is that real? Wait,
My fat.
turn around.
She says my fat.
I asked if it was real. I didn't ask if it was your fat.
Let me touch it. Let me touch it.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
What the fuck?
I'll take that home.
I've actually never.
You want to touch too?
Yeah.
She wants
Go
to touch
for
too.
it.
Can I too?
Yo, y'all.
Let me just.
Yo,
Love it.
Jesus.
It's like a petting.
Let
zoo
me
over
ask you a
here.
question. Does it feel real?
It feels kind of nice. I'm not gonna
I've never
lie.
touched one. I wouldn't know.
I've
It
never
feels
either. That was my
nice.
first one.
I thought it was
Better
like-
than
Wait, hold on.
expected.
Can Eric grab it just because he's never touched it
I don't think
before.
it's gross.
He's never touched it before. Go ahead, Eric. He's giving you free reign. Go ahead.
Respectfully, I'll pass. I appreciate it though.
Wow.
I appreciate it.
Wow.
Though. Real quick, take off your headset real quick and give me a little spin for me.
He's about to get new experience, brother.
Oh, it's trippy.
Yo, 5'8" is pretty fucking tall.
Nah, she's like 6 foot.
Yo, she's
6 foot, maybe 6'1".
Okay.
Hold on. Another Kendall would get 360. Yeah, I think he'll lag.
Yo, you're funny as fuck.
Slower.
You moving too quick.
okay. How tall are you? How tall are you?
5'11".
I'm like
Oh, that's
Okay.
D1 athletes.
Damn, bro. Yeah, you gotta understand these ladies,
I'm a published model.
especially the way they look. They're only looking for guys that are taller than
Oh,
them.
hell
There-
yeah.
For
there's
me,
no-
that's a thing.
See, that's why
I
they gave
love
Curtis
a
like a
tall
7.
guy.
Hell yeah. There's no
I want to feel feminine. You were saying,
Yeah.
like a whole masculine.
No.
I love
Diana.
to be like I
Speak into the
wanna
mic,
be- I
Diana.
like an
Diana,
alpha
Diana,
guy,
into the mic, please.
but I like to be feminine. Like I want to be with a man that's tall and like I want to feel feminine. But
Diana,
you know,
here's
I
the,
can be aggressive too. But yeah, I love tall men. Like
Diana. You
carry me, throw me down, be a man. But
Hey,
I'm gonna
shit.
have my opinion, and I'm gonna be because I'm an alpha bitch.
Mhm.
Like, but I need like
Shit, Curtis could throw you around. We'll have fun.
who's Curtis?
The producer
Curtis is our
on the back.
producer.
Yeah.
He's cute.
yeah.
I
So-
love it. And I love his energy.
Yeah.
And I haven't even talked to him, but
Okay.
I just felt it.
But after the show, can you fuck him? Would you fuck him after the show?
no.
You said earlier it didn't matter. You said it's just for fun. If you feel like it,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like.
But he's
uh,
attractive and he could throw you around. Like
It depends on the
he matches it,
occasion,
yeah.
the scenario. It doesn't mean it's like.
well,
now,
after the
like,
show, we'll dim the lights and we'll play some
No.
music. It'll be a nice,
It's not
occasion.
something you plan, my love.
Okay.
It's like
Okay,
if you
it's
hook
just a
up
vibe.
with
Is that what
someone,
you're
it
saying?
happens.
It's
If
just
you're
a vibe.
feeling it, it's not something you talk about and you make it happen. It's
I
not like
guarantee
that.
you, every guy that's going
You know
out
what
with
I mean?
ladies,
Like,
I
no.
guarantee
That's
you,
what they think,
ladies,
but we know what we're talking about.
ladies, I guarantee you, every guy that's going out with you is going out with the intention to fuck. It
mean,
wasn't.
that's the
It didn't just magically happen. Every guy that's taking you out to a dinner, spending his resources on you, giving you his time, he is planning to fuck. You can sit here and say, well, we went out and had a nice dinner and we went home and did Netflix and then it just happened. It didn't just happen. Guys don't just fucking happen. We make shit happen. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Moving on. Take off your headset real quick and give us a quick little spin. Shout out to you too. You didn't get to touch the butt, but after the show you can yeah. Shout out to you. Quick little 360. Shout out to you. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. She's just slapping everything around. That's her. Okay, cool. And last but not least, take off your headset, please, and just do a little shout out to you too, man. You're cool. Besides
love her. Yeah, she's
little
cool.
Delulu, she's a little Delulu.
Just a tall bit.
Yeah, just a little Delulu. Shout out to Diana, man. She's cool with the Adidas. Adidas sponsor you? Yeah. Shout out to you. Oh, the spin don't matter because she got a jacket on, so it's all good. You want to take it off? Okay, cool.
She's so funny.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Chat, let us know if you guys agree with us. Curtis, you are gonna have to participate in this one, homie. Let's make sure that we're short and concise on this one, all right, bro? 1 to 10, what would you give her right
6.
here? Remember, they did a spin for us.
6.
6 still? Okay, what'd you rate her? Right
5.
here? Okay, what'd you rate her?
6. 7. 7. 6.
Okay, Curtis, real quick, starting with Miss Pocahontas right here. What is she?
6,
Okay.
5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
Okay, she's an 8 right here.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yeah.
cool. I appreciate the honesty. I'm gonna go ahead and rate you guys too now. I'm gonna give you a 9.
You're doing that thing again.
Nah,
Yeah, you are.
I'm giving you a solid 8.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a 9.5.
Really, nigga?
He's doing that thing again.
You're no offense, you're like legit a 12.
Haram!
Yeah, she's up there. Okay, you crazy. You're probably like you're probably like a 10. You're probably like a 10.
Okay, when I first came on here,
Yeah.
you started with something, then we went a little higher last
Yeah.
time.
Because what I'm realizing is I was being a little delusional,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just being honest with you guys now.
Are you
Okay.
lying?
Yeah.
What you gave? So you
I
gave her
mean,
a
we don't
10,
know each
She's a
other.
10.
and you gave
I
Capri
am
what?
A 12.
She's a 12 for sure. I mean,
Look at her. Look at her.
she could
I'm
play.
looking.
She could play in the NBA right now if she wanted to.
Yeah.
She's a 12. Chat. Let me know if you guys agree with me. She's a 12. She's like almost 12 feet. Okay, she's a 12. You are I'll give you like a solid 10 too. Yeah,
No, why don't we do the real one?
yeah. Chat. Let me know if you guys agree with me on that one, man. Make sure you guys like the video.
Yo, he's such a cop out.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying.
How's
Fucking
that a cop-out?
liar, yo.
I feel so special, man.
You guys are all
Wait,
10.
Jules, tell him to play the game for real.
Now what do you mean? I do whatever I
Jules,
want. What
tell
are
him
you
to play the
talking
game
about?
for real.
Okay, cool. All jokes aside, ladies, real quick. Can you get the 5 that you want to do?
There's like 3. Wait. Hide it.
Hide it real quick, bro. Hide it. Yeah. So I want to make sure that we go ahead and let the chat ask some questions, or even if they just have some statements they want to make. When you get to 5, let me know.
Okay.
Okay, real quick. Any questions you have for the gentleman? I really want to give the ladies an opportunity to ask us a question or each other questions. Do you have any questions at all?
Not right now.
Okay. Any questions?
I really want to know his body count.
Okay.
I said it already.
He did?
39.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, he asked me.
Okay.
That's like the
What-
whole
Wait, what do you
city.
mean?
Wait,
Damn.
you
what
said your
the
body
fuck?
count was 39?
Yeah, the whole city.
Bro,
That is the
hold
whole
on.
city.
Basil, it was just 37 like 2 days ago.
No, the fuck it wasn't.
Oh my god.
It was like 2 weeks ago though.
Okay.
So in 2 weeks.
Were
What,
they
Got
virgin?
it.
3 weeks.
what about you?
Two.
Question for the gentleman or the ladies?
Not right now.
Yo, I really appreciate your honesty today. What about you? Question. Go ahead.
No.
No questions.
No.
All right, cool. You got a question for us?
Nah, I'm like the type to not say nothing now, and then on my way home,
Mhm.
like, damn, I should have asked this shit.
Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Real quick, any questions?
No,
No questions. Okay, cool. Real quick, I have a question for you.
What's up?
I think you're one of the smartest girls that has come on this panel. I mean, on this table.
Okay.
I do think that you have the sisterhood situation going on where you know right from wrong, but you refuse absolutely to tell women the truth because you know that it'll make you look some type of way. Why is that?
I mean, I don't. Are you like specifying something specifically?
Well, throughout the show, there's situations where I ask you a question, you're like, oh well, it's both, and I can see, inherently, we all know right from wrong. At the end of the day, we know right from wrong. We could sit here and justify things all we want. When I went to prison, I had a million reasons why I did what I did. Okay, but it's still what I did was still
Okay.
wrong. Okay, what I'm saying is, why do you sit here and know right from wrong, but still tell women I can still see things your way, regardless?
Because-
Right is right and wrong is wrong.
I can see it from both perspectives due to the fact that I have brothers and they tell me shit. So I feel like low key I have the mentality of a man as well. But because I'm also a woman, I also do women shit. So I can relate to other women, but when I'm conversating with a guy and they talk about some shit that I know that has nothing to do with me, but due to my brother's experiences and stuff that I can understand how they're visualizing whatever the situation is.
Okay,
And that's
I know.
why I become more neutral to things because I can understand
Okay.
from both perspectives.
Okay, I get called a misogynist a lot.
Okay.
Okay, and I really don't like it. It doesn't really bother me. I don't lose sleep over it. But the reason why I don't really like it is because I'm sitting here telling women, you shouldn't just have sex with anybody. You should save yourself to marriage, right? Okay, cool. Your body, your choice, but it doesn't mean that it's okay. I sit here and tell women things that actually benefit them, and women are like, "How dare you? How dare you tell me to save myself to marriage, right? How dare you tell me that I shouldn't sleep with 10 guys tomorrow because it's fucking me up? How dare you? It's my body, it's my choice. You're a misogynistic, manipulative, controlling, insecure little boy." Like, it doesn't, like, you're in a position where as a woman, you're more likely to be heard than me because you are a woman. And yet instead of telling each other the truth as women, you sit here and you lead each other to the slaughter. It makes no sense.
If they say something just as delusional and I agree, it's because even though I know what is right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. I've done some crazy damn shit. So if she's done it and I agree, it's because I was probably put in that position as well, as delusional, as fucked up as it was. And I'm not gonna lie, like I said, we're not all perfect.
Okay, and I understand that, but you're not in that position now. Why would you want to keep making the same mistakes? Or why would you see another person make the same mistakes that you made and let them go down that road? I went to prison, and if I saw somebody going into a house to beat somebody up and put a gun in someone else's mouth, I would tell them, yo, I did that shit, and that shit went really bad for me. I wouldn't sit here and be like, well, I've been in that position, so I automatically understand what he's going through. I'm just going to let that guy do it because I understand how he feels. It makes no sense.
I mean, I guess in a way that you're right, yeah, but that doesn't mean that I'm also saying keep fucking doing that shit. Like I said, if I'm agreeing, okay, I'm just agreeing with what you're saying at the moment or whatever. I'm not telling you, I'm not encouraging you to keep doing it.
Okay,
yeah,
but
I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, yeah,
there's a saying. There's a saying. If you don't coach it, you condone it. So if you're not telling someone to do it, you're condoning it, which is meaning, yeah, it's cool. Go ahead and do it. So it's either you're coaching it or you're condoning it. My thing is, you have the power. All you ladies here have a power. You guys are all women. You guys are all powerful. You have the power to tell other women, listen, I've been down that road. I've dated the toxic guy. I fucked him the first week. I did this. I had unprotected sex. I had a miscarriage. I had an abortion. You guys all have the power to tell each other, don't do this because it doesn't end well. And instead, you empower each other to say, it's okay, girl. Go do your thing. Live your life. As long as you feel like it's okay, then it must be okay. Feel. Meanwhile, society's crumbling.
I mean, since you put it that way, I guess I agree.
Okay. You're being sarcastic now.
No. I'm serious. I just did that just to be funny. But
you see what I'm saying, right?
Yeah,
Listen, I come from Baltimore, Maryland, where all you see is murders, drugs, and anything bad you can think of. I got the fuck away from there. I don't want to live there. And I would hope that everybody would want to get out of there, right? I'm not going to sit here and be like, I know how it feels, bro. Baltimore, Maryland, yay. You know, I wouldn't do that. I want people to do better. I want you women to do better. I want men to do better. So that's all I'm saying. I want you ladies, before you leave out of here tonight, to know how powerful you are, okay? Let's get to these. Do you have them already? The 5? Okay, cool. We'll do them real quick. Shout out to the super chats, man, and shout out to all the people. So we have the first one from baby girl Ari. Says, question for the girls: do you believe that if you didn't have a father in your life, does it make a difference in a way you were raised? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Damn, that was simple.
Okay, cool. Shout out to you guys. All right, damn, they're being fucking honest today. The next one is from JT. He says, my question for the panel is, why do girls say they don't judge people for who they are, but won't date someone because of the color of their skin?
That's preference.
Yeah, I don't think that's all girls.
Yeah, like that's all just preference.
Okay.
People like different things.
But you got to understand what he's saying, though. He's saying, like, that person can't control his skin color. It is your preference. And you guys, for sure, you guys can have preferences. I think everyone has preferences. What I'm saying is, that guy may not be able to control. Well, obviously, he can't control the fact that he's black. Some girls don't like black guys, and some girls do like black guys.
Ask him if he'll get with like a 6'5" girl.
Yeah,
she can't control that. She can't. I mean, she could control the weight, but the height she can't.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next one from Nina. Nina says, my question was, if women are the prize, why are women now chasing after the men?
That is
because
such a good
they want to be
question.
chased.
That is a really good question. Shout out to Nina. Why is that a good question?
Because it's true. Like women, I don't know, like we have to fight for men now. Like we have to go out of our way to like get men. Like they are like up there. It's like roles reversed.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, you ladies sat here and said that women are the prize, but you're chasing after men.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Nina's asking. Can anyone tell me why, if you are the prize, you are the ones chasing after men?
Who does that?
In general, you're chasing after millionaires. You said yourself.
I don't chase after nobody.
You are talking to
money. That's what I chase.
You're chasing money, and the only ones that have money are the millionaires.
No, I have money too. Shit.
Shout out to you, man. We're gonna talk after the show. All right. The next one comes from. Is it from Nina again? Okay, it's from Cream de la Cream from ATL. Red, who was your doctor so I know where to not send girls?
Well, I don't have an answer for her.
Damn,
so-
Cream.
Come on, Cream.
Is that a guy or girl comedy?
It's a girl.
That's actually a girl.
Oh, love her.
Okay.
I want to see how she
Women
looks.
supporting other
You
women.
want to see how
love
she
that.
looks?
Yeah.
Is it?
Actually, she
I want her to-
has a BB.
I
Is it
want her to
Cream
come
from, like,
in
the-
like
Yeah, that's great.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait,
And
who is
she
it?
and she has some work done herself.
Yeah, she does.
like
she
any
has a BBL.
bitch.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
anyone,
Cool.
really.
I personally will say that we should empower each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not try to put each
Not
other
try to
down.
put each other down. I hate misogynistic women.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
same.
You are a very misogynistic woman, Cream. A
Yeah.
misogynistic woman.
And no offense taken, because I know I'm not perfect, but I love myself for who I am, and I love my imperfections.
Yes, Queen, and that's all that matters.
So, Cream, have a good night.
That's literally all that matters.
Go get some tea, babe.
Yes, you love yourself, and you whatever
And
you.
I know I'm not perfect. Nobody
Yes.
is, but I accept people for who they
Correct.
are and with their flaws, because
Correct.
that's important too. Like,
Correct.
I don't know.
And one more thing: if a guy asks you for your body count, he's not worthy of you.
I mean, it depends who the guy is.
Okay, shout out to you. Okay, we have another one. Which one's this one from? Okay, from Day Runt. Shout out to my boy Day Runt, man. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. How long until you realize blonde is a trans?
Am I supposed to answer that or?
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, I am trans actually.
You are.
Wait,
Yeah.
aren't you both guys?
Yeah, but we have vaginas.
Right.
Wait, you
I've
guys.
been
Why?
saying this since the beginning of the
I
show.
know.
Why? Why am I
I've
now
been
just
saying-
finding out
I've
this
been
shit?
saying this since the beginning of the
Okay,
show. You didn't
all
My
right.
say
love,
it.
do you want a prize?
Hold on,
But
hold on.
you guys
So-
sound very ignorant
hold
and
on.
so
Whoa.
like.
Hold on. Let me finish.
So, like,
Wait.
excited.
Hold on. No. I'm excited.
Have-
I'm
Okay,
gonna
love
tell
it.
you why I'm
like,
excited.
What's up?
Because first of all, I'm pro trans.
Yeah, I mean, like trans girls.
There-
I mean,
what's
everybody's
wrong? What's
different.
wrong with trans? Okay, no. All jokes aside.
You know what's the problem?
What?
Just
Wait.
just
So I've been.
understanding.
Yo, I feel
them
lied and
being-
betrayed to right now because I thought I was sitting next to women this whole entire time.
I mean, we're trans women. Like it's a medical
saw our
thing.
ID.
It's a medical
It says
thing.
female, right?
and
wait.
for
Who the
you-
fuck took IDs, bro?
I did. And that
Yeah, they're
It said
female.
female.
I mean,
Right,
yeah, like-
exactly.
You checked IDs and it said females.
correct.
And so does the birth certificate.
Basil,
Actually.
I'm gonna have to see those fucking IDs, bro.
Oh, should say
The-
female.
bro,
Baby,
Did
it's
you-
not.
Oh,
It's
so-
not
hold
the
on, bro.
ID.
Hold on, no. Are they fake IDs? Be honest.
No, they're ID.
No, my love.
Wait, so hold
They're
on. So
not.
the state of Florida gave you those.
I'm not from
Well, hold
Florida.
on.
I'm
Yours
actually
said North
from
Carolina, right?
South
Or South
Carolina.
Carolina.
Yeah.
I am.
So like being
Yo,
Birth
but-
certificate too. says
hold on,
female.
like trans people.
Hey.
Hold on, trans people. It's
Oh,
a
shit,
medical.
I'm intimidated
No,
now.
I will. Trans people, it's a medical
Bro,
thing,
I'm
and you have to
intimidated.
go through doctors and psychologists for them to actually like, okay, this is what you are. Like your brain is female. Like that's how you, even though you were born the way you were born, but you go through a medical process and they evaluate it. And I mean, like, yeah, you do all the changes you got to do. But I'm speaking for myself because I mean,
Who
female,
invited you guys here?
trans- Huh?
Who invited you guys here?
You?
Me?
It was him.
I invited you?
Yeah.
No, which?
No, it
who-
was.
Who?
Mhm. I don't know his name.
Okay.
Curtis or whatever.
Okay, so it wasn't me. I would have known you if it was me. But here's the thing, right? If you are proud of being, if you're here, hold on. Let's have this discussion. Right? And let's be
Yeah.
adults
I
about
was
this real
waiting
quick.
for it actually.
Okay. And let's be adults about it.
Because you never
Hold on,
know.
hold
There's
on.
a lot of trans people out there.
Ho-
And a lot of people don't have voices.
Hold
but I
on,
will
hold on.
have a
I
voice
have
for
a big
everybody.
problem real quick. You're trans, but you're online pretending to be a woman.
No.
Yes, you are.
No, that's not it.
So that's a man. That's a man profile you were looking at.
No, it was a girl. I can
So-
pull it up right
so
now too.
So you have to understand what
there's
you're doing.
trans female and there's trans men.
So on your
you're not
profile-
educated, so you're not gonna understand. But don't tell
Right.
me who the fuck I am before you get educated.
Well, if you're aggressive with me, I'm gonna view you as a man, and since you
Baby, you can
technically
view
are a
me
man,
however you want
She's
to,
not
but I'm
technically a
me.
man.
she
I'm
technically is a
me.
man.
She's technically
And I have a
not.
voice.
You're
like
technically
any
a man.
woman,
You're
or any
technically a
man
man.
or
Technically
anyone.
she's
Bro,
not.
technically you are a man.
Educate
You were
yourself.
Okay,
educate
hold on.
myself.
Okay. When
It's
we're
not
hold on.
like
I-
that.
I-
Ignorant.
No.
That's
Real shit,
ignorant.
real shit.
That's ignorance. right
Hey,
there.
shut the fuck up. Let's stop yelling. 'cause
That's
my ears hurt.
ignorance.
Hold
right
on, bro.
there.
Oh,
Calm the fuck
yo,
down.
That's
you gotta calm
ignorant.
I don't
down.
give a fuck. Don't yell in my ear.
Wait, hold
Fuck
on.
you.
Now that we found out you guys are
That's
trans, all of a sudden the
ignorant.
masculine comes out. Why?
I don't
It's
give a
not
fuck.
that.
You guys,
I don't
no,
care.
my vibe.
Women are different. Every woman is different. Men are different. There's
Right.
men that are like literally pussies.
Let me ask you a question. Are you
Like you.
proud to be trans? Are you
It's
proud?
complicated.
No.
I would
no.
have
Are
rather
you
just,
proud to be trans? Yes or no?
No, I'm not proud, but I accept myself for who I am because I'm a woman in my own ways, but I've been through a change and it's a medical thing. But I am who I am, and I consider if you put me on a spectrum, I'm a female because I'm not like men. Like
Well,
no,
so if
no.
you're not proud to be a trans,
And
why didn't you
anywhere
just stay
I
a man?
go,
If you're not proud
men
to be
look
a
at
trans,
me and
Hey,
they're
Because
listen.
there's medical science back
Yeah.
hold on. If you're
If
not,
you don't know
proud-
the medical part of it,
I'm
just-
asking you a simple question. If you're not
Sip it.
proud to be a trans, why didn't I just stay a man?
It's like saying, like, are you proud of being autistic? Are you proud of being like, I don't know, have syndrome?
No,
Like, there's more
That's,
in
those,
where
those
you're
are
born.
two different things. Those
Huh?
are two
You can't
different
change
things.
those.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
It's
If
a
you're
medical
autistic, you can't-
disorder.
You
Ah,
go
look
through
it up.
medical like evaluation.
It's not. It's
and
not
you
a
just-
medical. Hold on.
Yes,
you-
it is.
It's not a medical
Yes,
disorder.
The fuck it is. Look it up. Let's
It
Google
is actually.
Let's
No,
Google
it's
it.
not a medical
Yeah.
disorder.
Ahora, let's Google
that's
it.
that's a mental illness. If we're being
No, it's
honest.
not.
When you're
Motherfucker,
developing in
no,
the
it's not.
womb, there's
Bro, hold on.
cases like ours that
Don't
you
tell me
your
what you don't
brain
know.
Bro.
develops more
Google it.
feminine.
Hold on.
Google it.
Why are you being so?
Google it
Why you-
because you're
Whoa.
you're disrespecting people that
How
you
am I
don't
dis?
know.
How am I?
about.
Yo, how am I disrespecting
Educate
you?
yourself and then let's
I
talk
said
about
being
it.
trans
It's okay.
is a mental
Not
illness.
everybody's
No, but you know
educated
what I'm
about
saying.
things,
Hold on.
but
Speaking
we
to the mic,
educate people, like,
ladies,
it is what it
ladies,
is.
please.
Yes,
Can I call you
ma'am.
ladies? Can
Yes,
I call you
ma'am.
ladies?
You
Yo,
can.
so now you're mad because I'm addressing you as ladies.
Guys,
Hold on,
called
hold on.
sarcasm, bitch.
I want to
it's
be,
not a
I want to be
matter of
educated
getting,
for a
it's
second.
not a matter of getting like
When we address you,
listen, hold on. It's not
it's
a
your
matter of,
pronouns, correct?
it's
Or what
okay.
are your
We
pronouns?
understand. We've
Yes,
dealt with
my
this our
pronouns and
lives.
sex
There's
are
a lot of
female.
ignorant people in the world. It's okay, but like I don't mind educating people for like, and
I would
everybody's
love
different
to.
because there's trans people like us that still have their little thing and they're okay with it. Me, I
Okay.
chose to have my surgery
Diana.
because my brain is like straight, like female. Like I like a man and I like a man to see me as a woman and it's like a straight relationship.
Okay.
I don't like women
Diana,
sexually.
I've been praising you the
and
whole show for being
function as
honest.
female 100%.
I've been praising you
It
the
doesn't
whole
matter
show.
if I'm aggressive
it
or
does
not
matter.
because there's
It
women
does
that
matter.
are aggressive and there's women that are
No,
pussy,
no, it
like,
does
and there's
matter,
men that
Diana.
are, like, it
Wait,
doesn't
what's your
matter.
real name?
Diana. Yeah.
That's not your real name, Diana.
Yeah, babe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been
Yes, it
praising.
is.
I've
You're
been.
ignorant. That
What?
right there, you're killing it.
I've been praising you the whole show.
And
for
there's a
being
lot
honest.
of people like you, and I've been wanting to be on a podcast to fucking like turn you down right now.
to
Because
turn me down. What you mean?
I mean, I don't know you,
Uh-huh.
but we're talking about
I've been praising
this,
you the whole show for being
but
honest,
the way you're
and you've been
saying-
lying the whole entire
It's
show.
no lie right here.
So why not? If you're proud to be a trans, once we were all.
do you even know
live-
what a trans
Hold on,
person
no,
is?
let me
Do you know the
finish.
medical?
Let me finish.
Everything
Let me
about
finish.
it?
If
Like, you
you're
don't,
proud to be
obviously.
if you're proud to be a trans, why not at the beginning of the show say ha ha ha?
Because you don't
We're
need to
trans.
announce yourself. What do you
No.
need to announce your race?
Ha, ha, ha.
You
Wait,
need-
wait, wait,
you
wait,
need
wait.
to announce
Ha
your.
ha ha. What
Yeah.
is the
Who
ha
does
ha?
that?
You
ha?
made it seem like you just said you've been waiting to come on a podcast to do something like this.
That's what you said. That was your.
No, I did, but like, if it came up, I actually
guys
told you on
shouldn't
the
be
way
speaking
here.
for
What about if
women
it
with
comes
all
out?
due
Okay, we'll
respect.
talk about it, but
Okay,
it's
cool.
not
But-
something
but this isn't.
I don't know nobody
Hold on,
here.
hold on, hold
I
on,
don't know what like.
Hold on, hold on.
you're-
But this,
you
hold on.
might
let me,
have
yo,
a
let me
lot of
finish.
medical
Let me
conditions,
finish. Let
and
me
I don't
finish.
care. It's not my
Let me
business.
finish, bro. Let me
Go.
finish.
Okay, go for
What
it.
I'm saying is, this is weird because this isn't the first time I've said like, "Yo, we should bring someone else on here so we could talk about it." Right? Remember I told you.
I don't mind
Hold on,
talking
hold on, let
about
me
it, but
finish.
don't
Let
be
me- hold on, no, no,
disrespectful
let
and
me-
ignorant
What
because
I'm-
I will
no, what
educate
I'm
you
saying
or
is-
anyone.
What I'm saying is that you guys are acting like, "Oh, I've been waiting to do this." I was already thinking about having something like this happen where we were.
If it came
respectful,
up,
where we
but
were
I
respectful.
don't
The
have to
only
talk
difference,
about
no,
my
no, no,
medical
no. The
to
only
the
no,
fucking.
the only difference is that this trans
That's
was
not
like,
even the topic
hold
of
on.
the podcast.
only
So why would I
difference-
talk
hold on.
about it?
The only difference is that this trans said, "I'm a trans. I am who I am, and I'm."
Babe,
and-
trans is a medical term. The brain is
Trans-
either female or masculine. My brain is female. That's
No, no.
it. Like I
Trans-
went through a trans.
Diana,
You don't know,
trans
you're
is
not
a,
gonna understand it, and you
Listen,
never will.
trans is a mental
That's it.
illness, and it's something
no,
that
it's not.
yes, it
No,
is.
it's not.
Bro.
Look it the fuck up. Before you
Listen.
keep running your fucking mouth. Look
It's
it
I
like
don't
up.
care
uh,
what it says. It's
Okay,
trans
well,
is
that's
trans.
your
Where you
fucking
born?
opinion
So
then.
were y'all
Okay.
born
It's
men
not
or were
a
y'all
like,
born
it is
women?
What are you talking about?
condition.
It's not a mental illness.
Where
No,
were y'all
it's-
born born
Bro,
a man
hold
or a
on,
girl?
hold on,
It's
hold on.
not
What?
like that, like
When you
mental
were born,
illness,
what
but it
chromosomes
is.
did you
It
have?
is a
I don't fucking
disability.
know, actually.
It's
Okay.
a mental illness.
What
It's
Let's
not
just
a
call it
were
what
you
it is.
born with?
illness, but like
I don't
Into the
know.
mic, into the
There's
mic.
it's
a lot of people.
medical.
Hold on,
it's
hold
a-
on, real quick. Ever since someone said you guys were trans, you guys have been super masculine now all of a sudden.
I think they
What-
saw it on screen.
No, because
too, a
you're
while back.
attacking us based off of something that you don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
Imagine
first of
that
all,
I
I'm not
did that
attacking.
to you
I'm not
about being
attacking you.
like I don't know the way to compare.
How am
but
I
like,
attacking you? How am I
Because
attacking
you're telling
you?
me
'Cause
something
you're being
as a
ignorant.
fact that you don't know.
No. What I said
How are you gonna
was,
tell me about my reality
Yo,
as a trans
like
woman?
who
what
you
I
are.
yo, can
You
I
can't.
finish? Let me finish. What I said was,
But answer that question.
why not just be honest from the start? Why not come on here and
Because
be
don't
like,
nobody
My
owe you
love,
shit,
this
motherfucker.
is
They
not-
don't.
This is not the. Was that the title of the
What you
podcast?
mean? What?
Let's
It's
talk about
unfiltered.
trans
You're
people.
sitting on a podcast representing women when you're not a woman.
Bitch,
You're
fuck
speaking-
you.
My love,
You ain't a
you're
woman
speaking-
either,
chill,
bitch.
don't talk to her like that,
Listen,
bro.
I don't give a
No,
fuck.
Don't talk
Fuck
to her
you
like
and
that.
her.
We're
like a
Yeah,
man.
well, yeah, I'll
Okay.
tell
Bitch,
you.
and I'll beat your ass.
Guys,
one time.
Yo,
You're
listen,
very,
yo,
very,
yo.
you're being
Yo,
very
listen.
dramatic.
Bitch, I
Can we just-
will.
Yo, yo,
Can we
yo.
take a
Take it
break
there.
real
I
quick?
dare you.
Like,
No,
it's
we don't
getting
take.
crazy
We're
right now.
actually live here. Like we're
Fuck
live. Yeah.
everybody on this shit.
Okay, cool. Well, here's the thing. If you're
It's
proud, if you're
okay.
proud of what you are,
Guys, it's about
then
I'm
just
very
own it.
fucking proud
Then
of
just
who I
own
am.
it. Then
Exactly.
just-
So
then
shut
just
the
own
fuck
it.
up.
Who you
It's
talking
about
to? You talking to me?
educating.
What am I? What the
What are you
fuck
gonna do about
talking-
it?
Yo, are you okay? Do you identify as a man or a woman? Do you hold on? Do you?
I identify as the fuck you. That's what I.
Okay. Well, see, they don't know what the fuck they identify as. And one more
I
thing.
know,
Look,
I
look,
know.
Shut the
hold
fuck
on.
up,
Let
do
me
you?
let me tell you something.
You identify as a pussy ass bitch,
hold on,
right?
Let me tell you something. You can say whatever you want to
Guys,
me.
she's actually
And I
very-
will.
You
and
can
I
say
just
whatever
did,
you
and I
want to
keep
me.
doing it.
But
What are
the
you gonna do
moment,
about
but the
it?
Alright,
moment,
this
but the
has
moment you swing on.
escalated for no reason. Like,
Okay.
come on, just
Yo, hold on. Yo, this is my fucking show, right? If you
For a
guys,
pussy
yo,
ass
listen.
motherfucker.
Yeah, okay,
Like that.
but you
Calm
won't
down.
fucking
I don't
swing on me
give a
though. You won't swing on me. I swear to God, you won't swing
No,
on me.
I have
It's not
I will
about that.
beat
No,
the
no.
woman out of you. I promise you.
Guys,
Wow.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
you won't swing on me.
So misogynistic.
You won't swing on me. You won't swing on me. You won't swing on me. You definitely won't swing on
It
me.
doesn't have to get to that.
Okay, well,
It's
she's being
about
super
educating
disrespectful.
one another.
That's
No.
fine.
You
But
got-
y'all
you-
came and
yo.
started being
Okay,
combative.
I'm used to
after
this.
we found out.
Listen, we're used to this.
Okay,
Not-
you're
not
on the
everybody's
platform,
gonna understand
ladies.
people like us, but we're here to fucking
Yo,
educate
yo.
people. But it doesn't have to. We have to fight. No,
He's
A lot
he's
of
being
people-
aggressive. Or
but it's.
Yes,
I get
ma'am.
it. But
I
I
am.
get it.
Yes,
I get
ma'am.
it because you don't know what the fuck
Pussy
we
ass
go
nigga.
through.
Well, my thing is this.
Because there's so
Why
many
not just be
ignorant people
honest?
like you
Why not just
that
be
say
honest?
things.
Why not be honest that you're a little bitch?
See,
All right.
you see what I'm saying?
Y'all are being very combative.
Why not? Listen, Diana,
How are
Diana,
y'all call us ignorant,
Hold
but
on.
then it weren't honest to us about what
Diana,
y'all are?
Diana, why not be honest when you came on here and just be like, yo, we are where we are. We could have had a great discussion about it.
I would
My
have loved
love,
that.
the
We coulda
topic of
have-
the podcast is not like, oh, talk about being trans. It's about just talking about shit. I told her if things come up, and it came up because they asked,
Uh-huh.
and here we are. I'm okay educating
Okay.
people, but don't disrespect me.
That's fine.
Okay.
And
Hold on.
don't say shit you don't know, because my
Well-
love, you didn't go to school. You don't know psychology.
How do you know I didn't go to school?
You're not
I don't know.
educated.
How do you know I
Okay,
didn't go
I
to
went
school?
to school too, and there's a lot of things I don't know. You could be autistic, and I don't know shit about autism, but I'm not
Okay.
gonna. I'm not gonna
But
be
we're
like,
not talking
oh,
about autism right now.
you're
We're talking about
autistic. No
trans.
wonder you talk weird. I'm not gonna say that.
Okay, we're not talking about
So get your
autism right
shit
now.
together.
We're
And
not-
I get her aggression, but I'm a little more passive, and I don't like.
Yeah, my
drama.
thing is why
But
why not be
don't-
honest about it though? That's
I
my
already,
my
I
only.
already answered your
Okay,
question.
no, you didn't.
I already
You
answered.
didn't answer my question.
This podcast
Okay,
is not like, oh,
do-
talk
do
about
you-
your medical
okay,
situation.
No,
like,
it's
Hold on, hold on, hold on.
unfiltered.
Are
And-
you honest with the men that you're with?
Educate
And I-
ourselves here.
What?
Are you with the men that you're getting with? Are you honest with them?
some of
Let
them.
her talk. She wants to say something.
Hold on.
Let her talk, and just
I'll
let
let you
her
talk
talk.
in a second.
It's okay.
With the men that you're sleeping with, I asked you if you're honest with the men that you're sleeping with, and you said some of them. Do you?
I have a
Oh my
pussy,
God.
so like, I'm a woman, and I don't think any other way, and I like a man, and a man likes me for me. Like,
Anna,
so
I
like,
asked you if you're honest
if
with the
they-
guys you're sleeping with.
if they ask me about my medical situation and they bring it up, I'll educate them. Yes, I will talk about it because I'm not ashamed about my shit.
But Anna,
But I
why
don't
not
have
just
to
be honest?
fucking walk my fucking
Why not
life
just
with a
be
sign
honest?
in my head because nobody does. Because I don't know her medical history. I don't know her medical history. I don't know yours.
You're hiding under the medical
So,
history. I'm asking you.
Everybody
That's what it is.
has
No,
a
no, no,
medical
bro.
stuff.
That's
So
it.
come
Why-
down.
Yes,
why-
the fuck it is.
Diana,
What
my
you
question is
mean?
why not just be honest with the men and say I'm trans? Why not be honest?
I mean,
Because
I've
Who said
done
she
it.
doesn't?
but
She
you
does.
said
But
you
I
don't. She
don't-
said
She
she
said
doesn't
some
do it
of
all the
them.
time.
She said
She
some
said she
of
does
them.
it
Yeah,
sometimes.
if it's the right guy and I feel comfortable.
How do you-
Hey, by the way,
Wait.
like, you know, like I'm
Is
a
that fair
woman.
to okay?
I'm a
is that
woman
fair?
because
Is
that's
that
how
fair
my
to
brain
us?
functions. But hey, like this is my history. Like, and if you're okay with it, fine. And if you're not, fuck you. Get
Diana,
away
but is
from
that
me.
fair to us?
Damn, bro,
Is
that's
that
You know
fair
what
to
I
us?
mean?
Is that fair
it's
to
like
us?
a girl saying, "I used to be fat. Are you okay with that?"
But is that fair to us? That's not the same. But is that fair to us?
What do
Because
you
I
mean?
want to be
Bro, I
educated.
feel
Is
so
that fair to
violated
us?
right now,
Hey,
bro.
baby, a lot of
So
guys don't
violated.
care
I-
and they're okay with
That's
it. They
fine,
accept you
but
for
the
who
guys
you
that
are.
don't know, is that
A lot
fair
of
to
guys
us?
accept you for who you are.
I still feel violated right
Why?
now. Because the fact that you came on here and fucking lied, bro.
Lied about what?
Like,
What the
bro,
fuck are you talking about?
You're pretending to be women.
I'm not pretending to be shit.
Okay, he's ignorant. He's
I'm not
gonna
ignorant,
get
bro.
it.
You are
He's
ignorant.
Yeah,
You're
you're
fucking
the
Guys,
whole
can I
pretending
say
part. That's
something?
not
Well,
right.
well then just
Can you
just
let
gonna
her
just
Just to
Go ahead,
keep,
go ahead,
you
go
know,
ahead.
like the positivity. Okay, so they
Hold on.
weren't-
Do you think what they did is right?
They, look,
Yes, she won't.
they weren't.
She's not
asked.
trans.
She's not gonna
She
go
doesn't
against women.
understand.
She's not gonna go
She
against
won't
women.
answer that.
They didn't say that they were trans from the jump because they
Yeah.
weren't asked. So I don't really think that they don't own anybody an
Yeah,
explanation
like-
until they get asked.
Okay.
And when
Period.
someone mentioned that they were trans,
There you
they
go.
didn't lie. They
Okay,
said,
let me
"Yes, I'm
tell you
talking about it."
something.
And
Let me
we're
tell.
trying
Hold
to
on. Let me
talk
tell you
about it,
something.
but you're being
No, let me hold on.
rude
Let me
and
tell you something. It's not fair to say that because they look like women. So for you to
Because
Yeah, 'cause we
listen,
are.
so for you to sit here and say it's not, they shouldn't have to say anything because they look like, that's false. So how do you feel about the fact that she just said that some of the men that she sleeps with, she doesn't tell them that she's trans? How do you feel about that?
Okay, but that's different than
No,
going
that's
on.
the
but
same
that's
thing.
different.
That's
No,
the
it's
same
not,
thing.
because you're on a
Personal.
podcast, and if you weren't asked,
That's
"Are you
very
trans?"
personal.
Why would she say, "Oh, hey guys, my name is Diana and I'm a trans"?
Yeah, it's like
It's
Yeah.
Can we?
you're
we
getting
don't
to
have
know
TikTok
me.
yet.
For me, if we talk about medical stuff later or personal stuff, fine. But like, it's not like I don't
And
know.
look- and
You're
look,
being a
for-
little too much.
And look, for look,
Hold on,
look,
yo,
just
I'm
to
tryna-
keep with
Yo,
positivity.
we just
I'm
talked about right is wrong and wrong is wrong and right is right.
I'm not
You
saying
can't
that
sit here
her
and
sleeping
say
with a man
one is
wrong.
right.
Okay, I think it's wrong. I think that if you're sleeping with a guy, then yeah, you should say it because that's gonna affect them mentally once they realize like, oh shit.
Not all of them,
fucked a
babe.
man.
Trust
Okay,
me.
not all of
But
them. I
that's-
understand.
That shouldn't be your choice. Is that fair to us?
Disclosure.
I'm just
personal.
living my life as who I like me, and that's it.
Disclosure
And,
is
Your medical
personal.
and I don't.
history.
And to be honest,
Like,
I don't go
you
after
may or
no
may not
nigga. They
understand
come
that.
after me,
look,
and I
for
just live
what
my
it's
life.
worth,
And I'm.
for
But-
what it's worth.
And if it
when-
comes up, I'll educate your ass. I have no problem get niggas, and I don't go after no guy. Let me tell you. But if it comes up, I'll educate you. There's a lot of type of women in the world, all types, skin tones, like personalities. Like there's trans women too. Educate yourself. What that really means,
for
because
Bro, you
I'm
were
trying to
born a
be
man.
No.
You were born a man.
it's a physical thing, but your brain, educate yourself. I'm not
Bro,
here. I'm not getting
educate
paid.
myself on what?
I'm not getting paid to educate,
Bro,
but I'll tell you what's
you were
up.
born a man, whether you like to
No,
admit
it's
it or
not.
not.
It's
You were
not
born
like
a man.
that. It's not
So
like
your
that.
body structure when you were born, it wasn't like a man's.
It's like
We're all born grown adult.
in
men,
our
right?
situation.
Clearly.
In our
Bro,
situation.
we all go through
No.
puberty. What the fuck are you talking
It
about?
has to do with chromosomes, medical.
Correct.
It's medical.
So what
like I
chromosome
mean,
is
I
it
wish
from?
I
Are
didn't.
you gonna sexualize a child? If
What the
that's a
fuck
man,
are you
or
talking
a
What are
woman?
you talking about? I
Because
said
I have a
bone
valid
structure.
point. If you would let me finish.
for what it's worth.
You don't
I
know what
think
your kids
We don't
are gonna
sexualize
be.
Hold on, let's
children,
talk.
so why would you say, "Are you born?" I mean, that's so stupid.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nobody's
You're
born
born
an
a
adult
kid.
human.
You're
Look at that
born
face
a
again, by the
kid,
way.
and then you are who you are when you develop, and it's like chromosomes.
Yo.
It's like mind. It's a brain. Like,
Diana.
it's a lot of things.
Diana,
Like
when
you're not gonna understand it, bro.
Okay,
You're not
Diana,
trans.
I'm not talking about that
Chill.
right now. What
You're
I'm-
not gonna understand
what
it.
I'm saying is, ever since the chat found out that you guys were trans, your masculine has jumped 100 times.
I don't give a fuck. I have both sides, I guess. Then, babe.
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay,
who the fuck
wh-
I
what
am.
were you
I'm
gonna
an
say?
alien. You wanna see me as an alien? I don't give a fuck.
What
I'm
were
not
you
gonna
gonna say?
feel weird about who I am. And yes, I have my
Go ahead and
aggressive
speak. Go
my
ahead and speak.
aggressive side, like any bitch does. Cause, bitch, I've seen women that like I'm like, she'll kill me. Doesn't matter,
Okay.
baby.
No, no,
you're
no, you're good. Don't-
ignorant,
don't touch me,
baby. Like seriously, that's
Okay.
stupid.
Go
to
ahead. Go ahead
say.
and say what you have to say.
for what it's worth.
You're being mad,
For
like
what it's
masculine. What?
worth.
Because I'm being aggressive, like
Yo, you're being rude.
taking
She's
care
trying
of
to
Bro,
talk, though.
you're
No,
home.
I actually love her. Actually,
Okay, well, she's trying to
she's
talk
cool
and
as
you're
fuck.
talking over her.
Sorry.
So stop being
Go
combative.
ahead.
and
You
let
guys
her
have done that
talk.
all fucking night.
Yes.
So what's
Yo,
your
You're
it's
point?
not-
attacking.
yo,
You're
it's- yo,
attacking.
I'm not
I'm
lying
it's-
here.
yo, it's-
Nobody's attacking nothing. I'm just
I-
stating
I-
all the fucking facts. That's
At the
what
end
I'm
of the
I'm
day, at the
attacking,
end of the
I'm
day, this is my
attacking.
All right, bro.
podcast, so if I want to, I can.
No, let her finish. I want to hear what she says.
I will gladly do that.
Okay, cool.
This shit is wild.
Shit, if I'm gonna be disrespected, I'm gonna go. Like,
Yo, y'all are being disrespectful the whole podcast,
Baby, I
being
don't care.
combative,
I'm not
talking
gonna be
over.
around
it.
people
So
that
if you don't
don't
care, I don't give a
I
fuck
agree.
either. If you don't care, why would I care? If you don't care, why would I care?
I don't care. I'm not gonna stay quiet. I'm gonna like respect myself and I'm gonna talk for myself. And if you don't understand,
Cool,
I'm
that's fine. You don't have to talk
Okay,
over other
okay, but
people.
look,
I
before
wanna hear what she
before you
said.
guys
You didn't. You kept talking. You were keep talking.
look
You're being
before
rude.
you guys knew. Never mind. I already
You
forgot.
can make your point to the viewers. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say something nice. I was gonna say, for what it's worth, I actually think that they're very beautiful. And when they mentioned that they were a trans, I really thought that they were being
Hey, they
sarcastic.
look better than me. I got 5s. They got
I
7s.
know.
Like, what
Brother,
the
no,
fuck? Like, I
Pause.
feel
See, even
Yeah,
that is a
bro.
fucking problem.
that.
And
not
hold
like,
on, and I made this very fucking clear. I don't know who fucking booked them. I said I did not want to be on a panel with fucking trans. I made that very fucking clear. I don't have a bro. To each his own. You live your life. Hold on, I get super chat.
I'm so sad.
There's a
Nico
super chat.
donated $10. Daniel, men like you get beat up real quick for lying about that.
Who's Daniel?
I'm
They're
guessing it was
calling
one
Diana
of them. One, I think that's.
I think they
Oh,
figured out.
It's real fucking name.
I think they figured out the
I
names.
made it very clear. I did not want to be on the panel with them. I sat back. I took my headphones off because I don't want to get canceled, and I'm not going to talk shit. But bro, that's a fucking problem. If you come in and we're even us playing your rate, if Eric had touched its ass, that's a fucking problem.
That's crazy.
You could tell.
That
in
is a
his
fucking
face.
problem. I'm glad Eric didn't do it, and I'm never gonna be like, "Oh, Eric, you should do that shit." That is a fucking problem.
No,
It's
his
society.
face was completely changed once he saw, once he heard, your face completely changed. Like, looking at them, you viewed them differently once you found out, and it was crazy.
Yo, and it isn't crazy. The whole fucking podcast, they're being combative. They're talking over people. That's fucking traits that guys
Hold
have.
on. You
Okay.
hold on, real quick, hold on. You just said that holy shit, I thought we were about to end the fucking show. Real quick, man. You just said,
I
can
call
you do
in?
me a favor? But never mind, you guys stay where you're
You
at.
want us to
Actually,
move around?
can you
Yeah,
move over
I
here, please?
figured.
And you can move closer too, please. That's fine. Just
Oh,
move.
this is
Yeah, you
low.
can move. You
Oh,
can move
wow.
over here. Hold on. You just said something that's totally wrong, by the way.
Me?
Yeah, you can put your headset on real quick. You just said that when I found out that they were trans, my whole face changed.
It did.
As if the whole thing, why my face changed was because I didn't like who they were or whatever. My face changed because I'm like, yo, so this whole time they've been lying to us. So think about that for a second. As a woman, you don't put yourself in my shoes, right? I have men next to me the whole entire show. You're thinking that I'm thinking I hate trans or something like that. What I'm thinking is, hold up, they've been lying this whole time. Those are my thoughts. They've been lying this whole entire time. So why can't you think for a man for a second and say, damn, this guy was next to two trans, and the fact that they weren't honest about it really upset him. Why can't you think about it like that instead of automatically making it seem like he's against trans or
No,
he
that's
hates
how
trans?
I saw it. That's how I saw it. Like, he was explaining when you guys were walking them out. What if Eric had touched? He said it's, but I'm not gonna. What if he
Yo,
touched
the
his
fact that you've been
ass?
telling me to touch that ass.
That's what he was saying, and
Bruh.
then I was saying, I
The
think
whole
it's just
chat,
funny.
the entire time, the whole chat was like, Eric, please don't, because it was my
Hold on,
bad.
hold on,
I
Joe,
should have
if
said
you
Speak into
something.
the fucking
Hold
mic,
on.
bro.
I should have said something, but when I was upstairs, I knew it immediately.
So why didn't you say shit when you came down?
But I didn't want to be rude, so I didn't say anything
But
upstairs.
why didn't you tell
but then,
us?
Okay, but then when the chat went on, they were like, "Yo, they sound like men," and then I was like, "Guys, I've been like from the moment they walked in. Number one, they're tall as fuck. You look at their hand; they have hand like
But
men.
why wouldn't you
hands.
tell me about it
And
though?
then we were in the middle of the show. I didn't know.
Because
Hold on, was telling me to say something.
Hold
I
on,
just-
because when the girls come in, bro, you see me, I'm working on shit, like I'm doing shit, right? So Jules is handling the girls, and it's just like, bro, my thing is because you already knew this. I had a conversation with him, right? And I was like, yo, listen, I want to do something different. I want to see why they think the way they do, why they act the way they do, why they are who they are. I said, yo, I'm thinking about like bringing the trans to the fucking to the podcast to be able to talk to them so we could understand each other, right? He's like, yo, no, not with me on there. Like, cool, okay, cool, I respect that, cool. They act like they did something today. I'm not shitting on them, bro. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. Just don't lie about it. You can't sit here and say you're against trans because you don't like me because I was sitting next to you. Because that's what they're gonna go out there right now and push the fact that I hate them and blah 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 blah. In reality, you could have came on here and just been honest. You could have came on here and just at least told everybody, listen, out of respect, I just want you to know, blah 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 blah. We could have sat down, had an adult, responsible conversation about it. No, this is what they do, bro. They sit here, they do something against you, and then when you react, it's you hate us.
You're ignorant.
You're ignorant. You're retarded. You're dumb, right? And again, it's almost like everything I was saying throughout the whole podcast came down to the end. I told you earlier that you are very powerful and that you have the ability to tell other women, aka men, that the truth, and they'll probably take it better from you. The whole time me and you are talking, they're trying to listen to you because you're a woman, right? And instead of telling them, listen, you're wrong because you came on here and pretended to be something that you're not, you sit here and you encourage it by saying, well, there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I asked the girl, I said, do you tell men that you're sleeping with that you're a trans? Not all of them. Well, how do you think those men feel when they sleep with him and they go home and they figure out, holy shit, this person was a fucking man? Do you think that, do you consider that for a second? Do you consider how a man would think? You have brothers, correct? How many brothers do you have? Speaking to the mic, please.
3.
Yo, fix the fucking mic, bro. Face it towards her fucking mouth, bro.
She's spoken.
Jesus Christ, bro.
3.
You have 3 brothers, right?
Yeah.
Imagine your brothers go out in Miami. They run into one of those 2. Maybe they're a little bit intoxicated. They've been drinking all night. They go home with this lady. She never says, hey, by the way, out of respect, this is what happened to me. This is what I am. Your brother sleeps with that woman or man. They go home, find out the truth. What do you think's going to happen to your brother?
I mean, he's gonna be scarred.
So why is it that you don't think about it like that for other men? Why is it that when you have an opportunity to talk to this woman and tell her, listen, what you're doing is fucked up? Why not tell that woman or man what you're doing is fucked up? The reason why women don't sit there and do that is because you guys don't have to deal with that. Okay, women aren't dressing up as men trying to fuck you guys. It's fucked up. You have an opportunity to make a difference and you don't take it. You don't take it. But I guarantee you, if she had fucked one of your brothers, you'd be really upset about it.
I didn't say that there was nothing wrong with doing that. I agreed. I said, yeah, that's fucked up if you fuck a man and then you don't tell them that you're a trans.
She said she did it sometimes. She
Okay,
said
but
she said she did it sometimes. And you sat here and you were like, oh, you don't have to tell anybody that
No,
you're trans.
no, not about that. I agreed when you said that it is fucked up to have sex with somebody and say that it's oh shit, like you know what I mean? What I said was that when they came on here to introduce ourselves, I didn't think I didn't feel like it was necessary to say, hey, my name is Diana and I'm trans, unless you get asked, because when they brought it up on the chat that, oh shit, they're actually trans, they admitted to it. Now, what I don't agree is that she slept with some guys and then she didn't say, like, yeah, I do agree that that's fucked up because, like you said, if it was my brothers, I'd be pissed as well.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Mentally scar a man.
Let me ask you a question. Would you go on a platform, on someone else's platform that they worked really hard to build, be a trans and not feel guilty about not at least telling them like, hey, listen, you might be under the impression that I'm a woman, but just out of respect for you and your platform, I'm actually trans? I don't understand. If they're proud to be trans, why not just be honest about it?
I think in this specific scenario, they should have told you from the beginning because, like,
Yeah.
you know, like when for example, they should also tell the guys that they're fucking because, like, it's just like with body count and STDs. Like, if you don't tell your partner you have an STD or something like that, then you're affecting them. Just like, and it's like, since it's a medical condition, they should tell every guy that they sleep with that they're trans. And just because, like, and this podcast is for a specific, you know, like it's for a woman, whatever. So since like it's very specifically for that, they should have told you.
Okay, do you agree with that?
It's also insecurity. Nobody here is
But they
gonna
said they were
admit
proud
to
of
their
it.
insecurities.
But they say they were proud to be
Why do
trans.
you
You're right about
why do
that.
you
You're right
continue
about
to
that.
defend something that you wouldn't want someone to do to your family?
Okay, but this is
It's
you guys
okay.
are
It's
in my
okay.
family,
Listen,
though.
but see, that's the fucking point. It's okay if it happens to someone else because I don't know about it. I don't know about them. I don't care about them. But if it was to happen to one of your brothers, you would absolutely care. What I keep telling you throughout the show is you are powerful. You have the right to make a difference. You have the ability to do it. You choose not to. You choose not to. Like, those women are leaving here thinking, because the last thing they heard you say when they were leaving is, oh, I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're leaving here feeling empowered, thinking, oh, well, some of those girls thought we were beautiful. Now, if everybody sits there and say, listen, cool, you want to be what you are? Cool, be that. But at least be honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Then now they go home and they're like, you know what? Shit, maybe they're right. All fucking 6 of them said that they're cool with us being where we are, but at least we should have been honest about it. But you don't sit here and keep each other accountable. Why? Why don't women keep each other accountable?
I mean, I just think that like for a day to day, like if they're on the beach, they have they don't.
That's different.
Yeah,
That's
I know.
different.
But
Going to the beach and being a trans, you don't have to tell everybody,
No,
hey, by the
yeah.
way, I'm a trans. That's different. When you go on a platform and people are under the impression that they're women,
Yeah.
but you notice that besides me and my host, there's no other men here.
I agree.
There's a reason why there's only women here. So you're coming on a platform where we specifically only invite women,
Mhm.
pretending to be a woman on purpose. She literally said before she left, I've actually been waiting to do something like this. I've been wanting to go on one of these podcasts and call one of you guys out on your shit. This was literally premature. Like this was planned, bro. This was something that they actually thought about. She said it on her way here. We thought about it. We talked about it. I don't know. I'm really disappointed in you, man. And I don't.
Or maybe I'm just judgment free. I mean, I don't. If I take them home to my house, like if I become friends with them, yeah, I'm gonna tell my peoples that they're trans, and there's not gonna be wrong with that.
Well, why? Why would you tell your people that they're trans? Why not just be judgment free and not tell your parents anything or your brothers?
I mean, I tell my peoples everything, no matter what it is. I'm
But,
I'm
what
really
I'm saying
comfortable
is,
with my peoples.
Diana, if you're judgment free, it doesn't matter what they are. You would just take them
Okay.
home, right?
Okay, yeah.
So why would you specifically warn your
Okay,
family
but
about it?
it's not the same as you. It's not even a warning. It's like you're just conversating.
When
Okay,
you-
yeah, you
if you-
just throw
okay,
shit out
if-
there. You're having a
if-
conversation with your mom, and
Okay,
even
hold
though
on.
you tell her shit
If
that
you
it's
were
nothing
taking
to do with
her
it, you're
in
gonna
her
tell her
home,
stuff.
if you were taking her in her home, you wouldn't tell your mom and your dad, hey, by the way, these are women.
I think what he's trying to say is like, why tell them that specific detail that they're trans?
If it
Like,
doesn't matter.
Yeah, like if you took me home, you wouldn't be like, Mom, oh my God, she's like
She's a woman.
Her body count is blah blah blah. Or she's from here. Like you'd probably say she's from here, but
No,
like,
no.
you
What she would
wouldn't-
do is she would take you guys home and introduce you, and you guys will go about your life. But the reason why you would go home with these two women or men and tell your family, hey, by the way, she's a trans, is because you're trying to be respectful to your brothers and your family by saying this person isn't what they look to be.
To me, I don't really think with my specific family, I don't really think it's about being like respectful. Generally speaking, if I even bring a crack at home, I'm gonna shoot it out there. Like I don't really care.
You're a crackhead and a trans. Okay.
It was just an example.
it's-
Okay. Like
that-
I was just shooting out there. I don't actually take crackheads home.
I know, Diana, you're missing the point, and I think you're doing it on purpose.
N-
What
no,
I'm saying is,
not.
whenever you go somewhere and you're being deceitful about it, that's not the right thing to do. It goes right back to the right thing and the wrong thing. What they did here today, whether you guys want to admit it or not, was wrong. They came into a platform pretending to be women, or maybe they feel like they are women. That's cool. But if you feel like you are a woman, why not just say, hey, listen, I'm a trans, but I feel like I'm a woman. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to Unfiltered. We were going to do this shit anyways. Might as well do it today. You know what I mean? Why not just be honest? Because here's the thing, right? When you're honest about that shit, then you give the people the opportunity to make their own decisions. But when you sit here and you omit the truth, the person doesn't know what they're getting into at all. You're wrong for that, man. And I think it's kind of fucked up. You guys have anything you want to add to this before we get out of here? Okay, cool. Chat, man, this was a crazy fucking show. I have a lot to do after the show. I don't understand who checked IDs, bro.
Oh, no, I took pictures. Yeah.
And
what's your point?
My point is like they were fucking female IDs.
Correct. What's your point?
Wait. So let me get this straight. Are you offended at the fact that they were representing women? And
Hold on.
say-
Don't make it something it's not. I'm offended
No.
at the fact that they lied.
No,
Get it
I
straight.
was-
Get
I
it
was
straight.
getting that.
I was
getting
going
that.
to
Don't-
do
don't
this.
scream
I
at
was
me.
gonna do this before they came on here. I was already planning on doing this. I'm upset that they lied about it because the person I spoke to was very proud about it. Yo, this is what I am. And by the way, if we do this, I want to be addressed as she, her. Okay, cool. I respect that. You're being honest. I literally sat here the whole fucking show and said, I appreciate your honesty. If there's one thing I appreciate out of a person, it's what? Honesty. And they sat here and lied the whole fucking time. And you want to sit here and make it seem like I'm making it something it's not. I'm upset that they weren't honest.
Wait, but why aren't you as a woman upset that they were here representing women?
Can you repeat that?
Because you said right now you're like, why are you upset at the fact that they were sitting there representing women?
Without saying, yeah, but he was talking over me. That's what I get
So
to.
you
I get
meant
to say
without
that.
saying
Yeah,
it?
without saying it.
But even if they did say, would you not be offended by that as a woman?
No, not really, because like this, in their head, they're women. Like I said, I mean, to each their own. If they think they're women, okay, then I'm gonna call you a woman. I'm not gonna fight you over something of your own belief. And that is why I'm not even triggered by this, but I'm stating my own opinion. Everybody else can disagree with me.
Yeah.
And that's
Diana,
okay.
let me tell you,
that is okay.
Diana, let me tell you why you're not triggered. Number one, because you're a woman, and women are more accepting than men are about things like this. Number two, this isn't your podcast. You don't go 2 hours of sleep every single day, 7 days a week to work and build this shit from the ground up. You don't know how hard it is to get viewers and subscribers and to do all this shit and to build a team. You don't know how it is. And then for someone to come on here, which by the way, like I said, it's not necessarily that I'm shitting on them for being what they are. Be whatever you want to be, bro. If you want to be a zebra, be a zebra. If you want to identify as a cat, just be honest about it. That's my whole issue here. My whole issue is honesty.
Okay.
If you're proud of
And I
it, be
respect
honest.
that.
That's
And I
it.
respect that.
Holy shit, man. What was there one more? At this point, I don't even want to do that shit no more,
No.
bro. Yeah, I'm pretty fucking. I'm over this shit, man. Chat. Make sure you guys like the video, man. This video right here is definitely. I don't even. This dude looks pissed. Yo, I was more. Never mind, bro. I'm just gonna shut up, bro. What's this one right here, man? Put it on the screen real quick so I can read it.
Unfiltered King donated $10. One of the biggest issues here is the redhead trans acted like she might fight with Jules. Just imagine if the trans hit Jules. That's a man hitting an actual woman and no one would have known.
Yeah.
The men would not have jumped in.
And shout out to you for bringing that up. Here's the thing. This right here, ladies, is a real woman. She was born a woman. She's actually a woman just like you. You were born a woman, you're a woman. If I sat here and tomorrow decided to become a woman, does that really make me a woman?
Mm-mm.
So if I hit you as a trans woman, what's really hitting you? A woman or a man?
Yes, man.
So none of you guys had an issue with the fact that they were both being aggressive with my girlfriend, who was actually a real woman. And those were
That wasn't, but at the time we didn't know that.
And
Like,
no, you knew that. What do you mean?
Wait,
the
what?
chat called them out. The chat called them out and said that they were trans, and then they both got hostile and aggressive and were like, "Bitch, shut the fuck up! I'll
I
fight
thought that
you."
was before when
No.
she
That
said
was
something about
after. That was after, and everybody here knows that was after. That was after.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is, as women, why didn't none of you guys take offense to the fact that these are two grown ass men telling my girlfriend that they were gonna fight her?
I was honestly scared for you because like
You don't have to be scared for me.
they
I
were
promise you
talking-
that.
They're like,
No. Don't shift it real quick.
Mhm.
Why weren't you scared for a woman? These are men we're talking about. Why weren't you scared for her? None of you guys were scared for her.
I mean, like I was because like who wants physical violence ever? But like I knew you were like right there.
Mhm.
So
now say
she's
I wasn't here. What would
then that'd be scary. Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, it's disgusting, bro. Because these two men could sit here and violate one of you guys, and because they look like women, we're supposed to let it happen. What mentality are we in, guys? Come on, bro.
Maybe I just personally just wasn't triggered by it because, like, you're right, it's not my podcast.
How about
and
this?
you
How about
choose
this?
who
If
wants
those
to
two
be
girls
here.
started fighting you
Okay.
because you guys got into a disagreement,
Okay.
and I didn't get into it because they look like women,
Okay.
guess what? You're still getting punished by two, and they're not gonna fight you like women, by the way. Okay, that's the funny part about it, because they identify as women, but they definitely aren't gonna punch you like women. Yeah, I'm really disgusted, bro. I'm really disappointed, man. I just feel like today was a great show to the first week back. Anyways, man, real quick before we get out of here, let me get your thoughts on the show. Go ahead.
It definitely, I did not expect everything to go down the way that it did. But overall, in the beginning, before everything, it was good. But I do agree. I feel like they should have told us before the podcast even started.
Thank you for being honest. Apparently I'm wrong for wanting honesty. What about you?
Not really much. Something I was just telling everybody when you left is just like, damn, like I really got lowered. I got a lower rating than a trans. Damn,
Well,
that shit eats
to
at my heart,
to
bruh.
be fair, I was fucking around with everybody.
Oh, I know you
But,
were.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about him. Okay, cool. What about you? Thoughts on the show? Wait, that's all you took out of all this?
Nah, that's just the only thing I really could say.
Out of everything that just happened. Okay, what about you? Go ahead.
Well, it was definitely interesting. Like I should have gotten popcorn at that point.
Yeah.
Like it was definitely interesting. I had fun. It was overwhelming at points, but I had fun. Like, it was great.
Listen, you ladies don't know what it feels like to be a man, a real man. Think about that for a second. I call those men that just left out of here cowards. Okay? Because they're transitioning over to being women, and being a woman is easy. They're literally bragging about what they do for a living and how much money they make being women. Well, guess what? Stay a man and try to make that much money. It's fucking hard. So I respect all the men out there that go to work every single day, the 9 to 5s, the overtimes, the double jobs, the real men that are actually building the world. I respect those men. Okay. I respect the men that are actually like handling business, protecting women, taking care of women, being fathers. I respect those men. I don't respect men that sit here and want to transition over to being a woman because I felt like I'm a woman, and it's just ironic, you know. They felt like they were women, but they didn't go be nurses. They're not being doctors. They're not being anything. They're being strippers and escorts. Congratulations. Like, you know what I mean? Does that make sense to you? You ladies don't feel offended at all by that shit? Bro, I'm so confused, bro. This generation, my daughter is gonna have a fucked up life because of you guys, man. You guys are a fucked up generation. I will say that, man. There's like no morals, there's no ethics anymore. There's nothing. What super chat was that, real quick?
That was
That's
actually Hector just
Hector
dropping
Jesus.
it.
Oh shit, my boy Hector's in the fucking chat.
He
Yo,
was watching today.
bro, Hector, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Yo, if we could do a call in with him real quick, bro, I'll do that shit real quick. Real quick, what about you? Thoughts on the show?
Like you said, it was very interesting. I did not think that I would bring myself in this kind of discussion. And
Don't you feel lied to though? You got two trans over here that literally sat here and lied the whole time, and now we're sitting here having to deal with the situation.
I was shocked. I mean, I was
Yeah,
shocked.
see, there you go. You have
But
an
I was
opportunity.
just shocked, and I was like, oh shit.
I don't care if you're shocked.
Okay.
I'm asking you a simple question, and you're dodging it, right? I said, don't you feel lied to? And she's like, I was shocked. I'm not asking you if you were shocked. I'm asking you if you felt lied to.
I guess in a sense, yeah. In a sense, yeah, but I don't care. That's them.
Okay.
But what I want to can I please finish?
Mhm.
I know you're pissed, but so I have a heart, and that is why I guess that I was defending them, because no matter what you say out loud, saying that I have confidence and I'm a woman, but at the end of the day they're insecure, and that's probably why they didn't. And I felt that insecurity through them.
Mhm.
So I honestly was speaking from my heart and not from maybe the facts. Yeah, I understand this is your podcast and you got offended because they didn't tell you from the job. I'm not in your shoes, but from my point of view, like I said, I felt with my heart.
Okay, how about this? What happens to the guys that they're sleeping with, that they're lying to? What about those guys? Do
Okay,
you
but
feel
we're-
for them?
we're on a
Do you feel for
podcast,
them? Do
of
you feel for
course,
them?
and I agreed
Okay, cool.
with you
So you
when
can't
said,
see. Here's the thing, right? Those guys don't get lied to if these guys aren't lying to people about other shit. It's a cause and effect, right? It doesn't just happen. Like, they weren't just born like this and they're lying to men. They have to transition, right? They have to go through life pretending to be women, right? So when these guys are sleeping with these guys and they're pretending to be women, you don't feel for those guys. You feel for the trans, but you don't feel for the guys that are being lied to.
I'm not saying that in that situation. I feel for both of them, if anything.
You can't do that. Okay.
Yeah,
whatever.
because dude, like, okay,
I'm really done talking to you, bro. Like, you,
Okay.
because you're trying to be politically correct, and for whatever reason, you know, it is what it is. Listen, man, if we don't have any other super chats, man, I want to end the show here, man. It's been a crazy show. Make sure you guys like the video, man. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the nighttime show. Please, man. Peace.
Oh no. I would have touched you with a fucking stick.